Hello. Hello. How are we? Lance, what up? What up, doggies? Doggy dog? It's a doggy dog world, Lance. It's a doggy dog world, Lance. It's a doggy dog world, Lance. What's up, kid? What's up, kid? What's up, kid? What's up, kid? What up, what up, what up? Koki, jump in, papa. Maldita sucia. So you calling me sucia means stinky, but it's a female. So you're calling me a stinky bitch. Maldita. What's maldita? I mean, now you're gonna make me look it up. Maldita in Spanish. Damn. So you're calling me a damn stinky bitch? So the Mexicans would say pinche. Pinche sucia. You're calling me a damn stinky little bitch. First off, I don't stink, Koki. I mean, sometimes I get mad sweaty and my pits smell a little when I'm banging your mom's. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know if your mom's is alive. That might have been too far. If she's not, my apologies. If she is, it was kind of funny. But yeah, no, I don't fuck with. Mom jokes are okay, I guess. I don't fuck with like talk about my kids or my wife. That's the shit I don't play. But mom jokes are funny. You know, that's how we grew up. So jump in, Coke. Jump in, Papa. It's a snow day, man. I know you ain't working today. Jump in, Papa. Jump in. I know we're gonna get. I know Bob's gonna jump in. That motherfucker is definitely not working today. There he is, my man, Koki. ¿Qué
What up,
pasó?
Marco?
What up, Papa?
How you
Yo,
been, man? You ready
I'm doing good.
for Hell's Kitchen back? The
Nah,
comeback to Hell's Kitchen?
I'm not back yet. As you can see from behind me, by February 15th is the day I got to be back. I'll probably be back a couple days before that. So we got about 3 weeks.
Oh, it's not bad.
Nah, I mean, I'm a little stressed because like I got to take 90% of this shit here, put it in storage, and then take the other 10%, take that to Hell's Kitchen. But before I do that, I got to have the Hell's Kitchen place cleaned out because it was my mom's crib for the last like fucking 30 years. You know, I had moved out a long time ago. So
I mean, it
it's a
won't
lot.
be that bad because you leave what you need, like you take
Mhm.
what you need, and the stuff that you don't really need, it'll be in storage.
But it's like it's a tenement. Like you of all, it's like you know how narrow the hallways are. Like I can't, like we can't get up a queen size bed. Like we just can't.
Yeah,
So we
and
got
you
to
don't
get
want to
rid
look
of.
like a hoarder too. You don't want to like have a whole bunch of shit in the apartment too.
Hmm. Yeah,
So
it's small. It's a railroad apartment too.
yeah, I did the
So
same shit when I lived in Connecticut. I lived in a loft in Manchester, Connecticut. It's by Hartford.
uh huh.
And I lived in a loft, and I never knew what a loft was. You know, being from the Bronx, I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
Hmm.
And it's an apartment with a staircase and a fucking second floor bedroom, a fucking big ass living room. It was nice,
Hmm.
but
Yeah,
when I
loft
went
just
back
means
to
it's
New
like
York,
yeah.
I had to give things away. I had a squat rack,
Uh huh.
I had a double end bag, I gave a lot of shit away to my gym because it
That's
couldn't fit in my apartment.
that's another thing. Look, what the fuck am I gonna do with all this?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how does that fit in an apartment in New York?
It
Because
doesn't. Yeah.
I wish I had that shit in my apartment, but
I might like. I'm gonna try and maybe sell it. The bag that was hanging is a water bag, so I'm just gonna deflate the bag and bring it with me because that's
yeah,
it
you
takes
could
up more space.
maybe Church Street would be like, yo, we need some equipment. You never know.
Maybe. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna try and get rid of it first because I don't want to pay for it to go from here to there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna have people come take it, but you know, um,
But yeah, man,
so
I've been away, man. I've been on a whole different work schedule. My work schedule now is like I got
what?
to be up at 5 in the morning. then I got to be in bed by like 10. So
I
by the
lost
time you come on, I'm like
I lost my two favorite
exhausted.
Puerto
Man.
Ricans, man. You and HLD bounce. I haven't seen either of you guys in weeks.
I think he got paid, right? Didn't they pay to boo him? And me, I said if
Yeah, but that
Matias
was
lost, I would take that L and ban myself for a week.
oh, that's why you did it. I didn't know that.
Yeah, remember I was on the mic. I was talking shit. I was like, "Does anybody want $200?" I was willing to bet $200, and
Was it
nobody took it.
Super- Oh, it was Subriel. Nah.
Yeah, because you know, I know you picked
Oh.
Dalton and everybody else
I
went
really
with
wanted to
Matias,
Dalton.
but
Yeah.
I offered $200. Nobody took it, so I said, "All right, nobody's going to take 200. If Matias loses, I won't come here for over a week."
Oh man. Okay, that's why I didn't realize. I mean,
Yeah.
it's HLD, but HLD's ban ended like 2 weeks ago.
I think he took offense to that because he feels like he's a big part of the show. For example, right?
Did he say
HLD on
that?
Mill City is like the co-host and shit,
Mhm.
and like he goes there if he's like banned from here, and it's like
Wait,
he wants to feel
say
part of
that
the show, you know?
Did he say that, or are you assuming?
No, because he was on Mill City like the other day. He was
Did he mention this show saying it bothered him that he got booted, or you're just assuming that?
Nah, but I could tell because he was like his tone of his voice. He wasn't angry. He was like a very calm, you know, disciplined HOD. Like, you know, he had timeout. Then he came out of timeout.
Yeah, Marco, I
But
agree
he didn't
with.
he didn't mention this specifically. You're just like thinking.
No, he didn't. I'm just assuming.
No, Mark.
I don't think he took offense to it because he fucking kicked other people out himself.
I know, but he would have came back. He would have came back and, you know, chat up with you.
He also took like 2 weeks or 3 weeks off out of nowhere, like a month ago too, or 2 months ago. So he does that shit. So yeah, maybe you're right. Who knows? I mean,
he's on every other podcast. Go ahead, Alberto.
That's what I'm saying. He acts like he has the fucking thickest skin, and if he's really like, you know, butthurt about this, that's crazy. Because, you know, if you could take it,
I'm telling you, man, you'd be shocked. You know, we'll see at this Saturday with the Tio and Shakur fight.
You gonna be there?
I'm gonna be there for sure.
So
I'm gonna be there for sure.
So I applied for media credentials and they played me out, but DAZN got me in.
Oh, good.
I work with them as an affiliate. Yeah, they got me. I'm doing this thing tomorrow. I'll be in the city tomorrow night. They're doing a kickoff party in the city tomorrow night.
Okay, I'm gonna be there too. I'm gonna be downtown by Morton Street in Chelsea.
If you want to come to the kickoff party,
yeah.
I don't know if I can. I think I can get. I mean, my name's on it. Maybe if I say you're with me, they'll let you. I don't know if they'll let you in though.
They don't, bro. I know. I'm in the area anyway. I got to work anyway. So,
it's at. I forget where it's at. But and then
it'll be 33rd or something.
I'll tell you right now. It's I'll tell you right now where it's at. And for the and then Thursday, I don't know. I think I'm just going to do the weigh-in Friday and then the fight. I don't know if I want to do the weigh-in and the final presser on Thursday. Maybe I will. Like, what do you think? Should I do both?
I think the final presser you'll get a lot of coverage and shit.
When I go to the weigh-ins, those are big. This is on 117 Broadway. Where the fuck is that?
Broadway. That's
117 Broadway, NYC. I think that's where's that? 28th Street in Broadway. Okay, yeah, right around there.
Okay, yeah, that's right there. The west side.
When I go to from my experience, the pressers, like the weigh-ins are way more hopping. Like you get a lot of, because by Friday everybody's in town who's going to be in town. Like the weigh-ins have like way more people, way more like known fighters, and it's usually a bigger thing from my experience. But,
hey, Mark, if I was you, I would go down to Chelsea, you know, go to Church Street, be like, yo, what up, motherfuckers? And go to the event and just do your thing. If I was going to map out your day in the city.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be fucking brick, like beyond brick. Like,
oh nah, bro. It's like I was gonna go to work today, but they said don't come in. I'm like, y'all crazy. I need to I want to, you know, get my work in. And they're like, no, we're not gonna open till Wednesday. I'm like, y'all pussies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, go ahead, Alberto. My bad. I didn't mean to
No, I was just
they were telling me that you'd be like shitting on me on Johnny's channel. Is that true?
No, we just banter on there, Marco. No one's like kicking your back in, nothing like that.
You sound
what they say?
Asleep. You good?
What's up?
You sound half asleep. No, they just said that you'd be like saying musty Marco and shitting on the channel. I don't know. They didn't give me examples. They just said that you shit on the channel. Yesterday after you left, that's what they said.
Nah, it wasn't. It's nothing crazy like that, Marco. I mean, I think everyone does it because it's like the.
I don't mind a little like
thing.
musty. That's just a stupid TBV thing. But if it gets further than that, then it's like, what the fuck? But
I feel like people talk more shit than they talk boxing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, there's some people I never had a conversation with here, but they hate me because I'm Puerto Rican. I'm like, how you fucking hate somebody because you never met because they're Puerto Rican? What the fuck?
So are you gonna be at any of the press events, Koki, or just a fight?
I'm gonna probably be working, but I will be at the fight, and also I'm going to like an after party too. So I'm hoping Shakur wins, man, because
Oh,
the after
shit.
party host is Shakur fan.
Hey, are you guys going? Los said he's gonna throw. You guys know Los knows boxing or
Yeah, of
whatever.
course.
Yeah, of
He
course. That's
invited
the
me. He invited me.
biggest Teal fan.
What's he doing again? He's doing he's doing it before the fight, right? Meeting at like 5 p.m.
Yeah, he's doing a brunch, and then he said he's going to like the strip club after. Like he's trying to get all the guys
Yo,
from like the community.
I'm not sure if Low could make it, man, because like
Low drinks.
he be drinking, bro.
You met him in person before?
He
You
was
told. I
loaded?
mean, I remember y'all were hanging out, right? Y'all were at the
Yeah.
Barclays Center.
You ever met him in person, Koki?
Nah, I haven't, but we know a lot of mutual people though.
Yeah, I met him once at the Barclay in person, and he was drunk, but it wasn't like his man he was with was fucking like blasted drunk.
Yeah.
I feel like him and Stock Chasers together would be diabolical. It would be diabolical, bro.
Yeah.
That's definitely like at least one felony or like two misdemeanors and a fucking ICE agent for no reason.
Yep. I'm excited about the fight, man.
Man.
I'm waiting. The Zone didn't 100% confirm me for the fight itself yet. I'm waiting on that. They said it shouldn't be a problem. So I'm not getting in as media. They're putting me on their actual VIP list as like part of the Zone.
Yeah.
So he's like, don't say media, say you're on the Zone VIP list.
This event would definitely bring the most headlines, you know, with Keyshawn and Tio and Shakur, all these personalities in one card. I feel like, you know, it's the biggest event of the month. So, and then you got Xander Zayas in Puerto Rico.
I think, what do you think the odds are of this fight being boring?
70-30.
75.
Damn. You think 70? It will be 30. It will be boring.
Yeah, because I think Shakur doesn't want to, you know, with Cepeda. Cepeda got close to Shakur. Shakur was fighting in that pocket. I think with Tio, he wants to keep him like Jermaine Ortiz distance, you know, keep him away.
Tio's
But we'll
exciting
see.
though, man. Tio's exciting usually. Even against Barbosa, who was boring as fuck, Tio still made it.
Yeah, Barbosa outboxed him. I mean, Tio outboxed him. Sorry, correction.
Yeah.
Tio outboxed him.
Barbosa was pretty much not, I wouldn't say running, but staying away.
It's gonna look like Cruz versus Murataya, but like even more boring because at least Cruz like opens up a little bit. I feel like Shakur is gonna play it so safe. He's not gonna let his hands go.
I mean, if it's De Los Santos and Shakur 2.0, Shakur should not main event if it's like that. And I'm a Shakur fan.
Attorney Bailey's enjoying HLD's absence. Okay.
No, Marco, honestly, when I was on Trucks Live the other day, HLD has like this like inflated ego. Like he's like, oh, there's 25 people in here because of me. You called in because of me. Like, I hate that guy. Like,
Bro,
a fucking cancer.
I've never met anybody in my life who refers to themselves as third person with 3 letters. And no one knows what you look like. It's like, bro, what are you proud of? Your purple letters and shit? Should look like an auntie made them.
I'll be honest, I like HLD. I do. No, I get it. Like, he's never come at me the way he comes at some of you guys, but I like him. I think a lot of what he does is for show. Like he'll say something and just be laughing, like he's not serious. But I get it though. I get it as well. He is very, but I like him overall. I'm
just saying, for somebody that's been at YouTube since like 2020, he was mentioning how like COVID YouTube boxing was like the beginning of all the channels, and he has a whole history about it. So someone that like is that invested in YouTube but never shows himself, never goes to events. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he's hiding something that we don't know.
He's gonna go to
he's
the
just wearing a
fight.
Groucho Marx, sunglasses and mustache.
Hey, Koki, y'all should look for him because he had mentioned like he slipped up on Trucks Live. Like you would imagine like how much he sucks like gargles on Tio's dick that he would have got free tickets. But he said he bought his own tickets. So he will be there this Saturday, Koki.
He told us that he told us that here, but he kept saying I might sell them. I'm not sure if I'll go.
He was saying he was going to sell about the Stock Chasers came here and threatened him.
He's from New York, and he definitely, I'm pretty sure, still lives here.
Stock Chasers said he camped up. Remember, Marco? He came here. He said, HOD, if you're at the MSG event, I'm going to find you.
Yeah. No, and I think and Alberto, similar to you, I'll be honest, that you used to say fucked up. You used to like to say shit to people, and I think maybe that's part of the reason why you don't want to show yourself. I think that's with him. He's way worse than you.
What did I wait? What do you mean? What did I say?
When you first came on, you were doxing people, calling them grapers.
Nah,
and-
DeMarco, hold on. I never doxed anyone. Like I
said
never
you did.
doxed anyone.
You said you
Yeah,
did.
but saying one thing is like and doing
Okay,
it's a whole
but the
nother
point
thing.
is, maybe I assume that that's one of the reasons why you don't want to show yourself. I feel like you don't want anybody to like, because of the shit that you used to say, because you've calmed down a lot. HLD, I think that might be the reason with him. He talks so much shit. He doesn't want to be held accountable in person. That's my guess, but I don't know.
I mean, that's a good
Yeah,
point.
but I feel like
Shout out to
people have-
Yaya in the chat and Attorney Bailey.
Yeah. So, but whatever. It is weird though. You're right, Koki. He's been in these streets for a long time, and like no personal information. Like, and I'm not saying give us your life story, but just little shit.
Yeah, like eventually someone goes to a border war, somebody goes to like a
Yeah,
gathering and shit.
Yeah.
Like
He doesn't tell us what he
Lowe's
works
boxing
as.
at you.
Nothing. Like nothing. All we know is he has a kid. And he's Puerto Rican. That's literally it. We don't know his age. We could deduce his age but he doesn't tell us anything.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. But
whatever.
anyway, man, I'm hyped, yo, and Keyshawn, man, I hope he brings it, man, because I'm going for Ortiz, man. I hope Ortiz pulls the upset for that.
Wait. Wow, that's how adamant I am lately with this whole move. And they're fighting on that card, Keyshawn and
Yeah,
Ortiz.
Keyshawn and Jermaine Ortiz.
Ooh. Does
Hey,
Ortiz have a real shot at beating him? What do you think?
He's definitely the underdog. What do you think, Alberto?
I think Ortiz is a live dog because if y'all notice, Keyshawn don't look focused ever since he departed from Team Bomac. Like, did you guys see when Andy Cruz lost, he was like acting like he's the one that beat
with the
him in the
belt?
ring. Like, I'm like, what the fuck?
Bro,
Like, how
that
are
was
you-
disgusting. I don't get he's like what, 29, 28?
Who?
Maybe
Yeah.
younger, honestly.
Yeah, he be acting too childish for that, man. It's
Yeah.
he never beat Cruz. Like he gotta.
I never really saw. I've always said this. I never saw the potential greatness in Keyshawn. I'm not saying he's bad. He's a great fighter.
I mean,
But-
you got to bring Alan Davis
Yeah,
to
he's not
explain to you
Marco.
that's Keyshawn's biggest fan.
He's not a great fighter. We gotta stop putting these guys on a pedestal before they show us something. What, he beat up a undersized Branchik, and just because he has a title, he's a great.
And the
No, he's not a
Lemos
great
thing-
fighter.
The Lemos thing to me was impressive, but it also wasn't, because there was a shorter guy just coming right in your fucking chest, like coming right at you, giving you no, you know what I mean?
Because
It was basically
Marco,
yeah.
did you guys get to see the interview that Robert Garcia did with Najee Boxing?
You mean Cigar Talk, dude?
Yeah, Najee from Cigar Talk. Yeah.
Nah.
He basically said that Murataya didn't feel like he was a real champ, even though he beat that. He got the vacant IBF title. He said that when they beat Cruz, they finally felt like, okay, we're a real champion because we beat a decorated Olympian, gold medal Olympian. So like, I'm not gonna say Keyshawn's a real champion because he never defended the title once, and it was against a blown up 126 pounder. Like, he outweighed the dude in that ring by like 20 pounds. We gotta stop. He's not a great fighter. He's
Alberto, you
showing
think
signs.
Murataya goes up to 140?
What you think? You think he's a great fighter, Koki? Keyshawn?
Keyshawn, I think at 140 potentially he could be, because when you look at the dimensions, like he does have power, right? He could box.
Uh-huh.
Obviously he's big for that weight class because he can't make 135. So I think Keyshawn has the potential to be the best at 140, but
Absolutely.
mentally, I don't think he has it. Mentally, I think he's stuck in the whole trying to be, high status like Shakur and Javante.
I guess
He wants to be
okay.
accepted like he's a superstar.
Here's what it is with me. All right, I look at Tank. You see tremendous power. I look at Shakur. You see tremendous reflexes and defense. You look at Tio. You see tremendous speed and explosiveness. You look at Keyshawn. Nothing's tremendous, right? I'm not saying he's bad.
Yeah, I get you.
That's what I'm saying. I don't see
Like everything is a
anyone-
little bit good, but not like eye blowing.
But I thought the same thing about Andre Ward, right? And Andre Ward didn't have anything tremendous, but he literally soaked every single drop out of his talent and never lost, because he's such a hard worker and so smart.
That's a good point.
Yeah, so like that's what I'm saying with Keyshawn.
Yo, Yayan said what up to Alberto.
Yo, what's up, Yella?
Showing love in the chat. But yeah, man, Marco's back in New York, man, where he belongs. Fuck Connecticut.
I'm not back yet, but I can't wait. Yo, I can't like. There's a part of me that's a little depressed, Koki, because I'm moving back into the tenement I grew up in. And there's a lot of trauma in that shit. That shit, I had crackheads breaking in. Like it was a
Huh.
bad fucking. But
That shit's the worst.
moving in with my kids and my wife, and I almost feel like it's gonna cleanse it and give me now a new, better memory of living.
Yeah, hell yeah. You kind of rewrite it. You rewrite your history.
But what do I do when the fucking trauma keeps jumping? I'm like, oh,
Hey, you fucking go outside and
Wait,
slap somebody in the face. That's New York.
Marco,
Mhm.
you're going back to like the same like unit you once lived in before?
What's that?
I said you're going back to like the same unit that you once lived in before?
Yeah, I'm going back to the place I grew up in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was my mom's in a home, so it's empty. So
Yeah. And yo, trust me, man. There's people that would die for that spot too. In that area, you could go to Jersey anytime you want. You go to Brooklyn anytime you want. You go up to Westchester. If you need to visit your wife's family, you're by the the Deegan. You're by the West Side Highway.
yeah,
So you're set, man, and your kids will have access to any schools they want to go to.
well, there. I mean, I'm gonna put them in the schools that are walkable. You know what I'm saying? I'm not.
Yeah.
Like,
Or they want, Metro North. Fuck it, go up to one of those bougie schools and shit.
like when I was growing up, middle school, with my son's in middle school. Now I went to a school all the way on in Wagner, which is Upper East Side.
I know that. Yeah.
You know Wagner?
Yep.
So I had to jump on 2 buses, but I don't want to do all that with him. And now, by the way, the schools when I was growing up weren't good. Now they're all pretty much good. So I don't really think it matters what school he goes to. The middle schools, at least, are all good.
Yeah,
High
Marco,
school is still a little ghetto, but better. What's up?
my bad, I didn't mean to cut you off. I was just gonna say, like, honestly, like those upscale, like preppy schools, like they be doing worse shit anyways. Like, you better off going to school with like people that you relate to, and like, I feel like if you're not part of like those elites, like they kind of like look down upon you. Like, I was watching a show on Netflix the other day, actually. That I don't know if you saw it. It's called His and Hers, and it was kind of like highlighting like the fact that like if you don't come from like if you're not rubbing elbows with them and part of like the elites, they kind of like frown down
Mhm.
upon you, shit like that.
All right. Word up.
Shit, I went to private school. That shit helped my ass out.
You went to what,
Oh, you-
Catholic?
Yeah, it was a school. It was actually the top school in the Bronx for private Catholic schools, all boys, right?
Mm.
And let me tell you,
Pause.
man, that school had all hoodlums, all fucking ghetto rats, and we all turned out to be men because the staff they had wasn't teachers. They hired cops. They had cops like
What?
in the hallway, making sure you don't cut class. They had cops outside, making sure you don't leave the building. They had cops like in the bathroom, making sure you don't fight. They had cops in by the lockers, making sure you don't sell drugs. And they kept that shit right. So over there, we got I'm thankful I went to that school, because if I went to public school, everybody wants you to join a gang, wants you to like get somebody pregnant by before you fucking junior year. You know what I'm saying? So like I bro, you can relate to that in Cali. Cali, some schools really don't give a fuck. And the school I went to
No, for sure.
academically, they made sure you went to a college, like at least apply to one Ivy League college and like apply to 2 private colleges,
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
word up. Yeah, no, I didn't even think about that. Like y'all schools, it's like stories, huh? Because there's not a lot of like real estate, right? Like, so
Yeah, it's like we had 5 floors. Yo, them staircases were crazy too.
The perverts in the house.
Yo, is that my dude Serrata?
That's my
What
man.
up, what up, what's up?
Yeah.
Man, you know how many curry Mexicans I got on this damn
Yeah.
YouTube platform? I got Alberto Serrata. I got my man Hugo.
Serrata's
He's at front. Round 1 to Edwin. Round 1, right?
Yeah, it went, yeah,
Yeah, of
yeah,
course.
yeah.
Yo,
Yeah,
Serrata
man,
is
you
the
know
most
Hugo?
New York fucking.
That's my dude, man.
Mexican I've ever met in my life. I can't believe them.
Yo, California Mexicans have like a different
For
energy
sure.
that it makes my day. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But I got a lot of friends from California, and he knows more about New York shit than anyone. I don't know how
That's dope.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like Cali
don't know
Mexicans,
why,
they know how to
but
crack a
I always
joke
attracted to that
and
shit.
not take life too seriously.
But it seems like you like the New York culture, which is dope. Like you seemed like that was your shit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my shit. Yeah, well, they used to call me New York growing up. It was fun.
I'm about to buy him some Timbs with the Mexican flag on it.
Yo, I never wore
Right?
Timbs. I had flat
Nah,
Timbs,
bro, really?
I had flat feet, but
some
Tim's
Wally.
Bro,
so
I felt like
mad.
a superhero when I had my Timbs on, man. I went to college, yo. My
Aren't they
college
like
was 80% white, bro. I walked into the classroom like a fucking like a hieroglyphic. Like I was like fucking
aren't Tim's mad heavy and like uncomfortable though?
yeah, but that shit
Yes,
makes
they
you
are.
feel tough,
Yep.
bro.
Nah, man. I used to
You
rock.
feel like you have added like 5 pounds to you.
I used to rock Air Max, all different kinds of Air Maxes.
Oh shit.
Don't the
man,
Tims
that's
add like
hard,
2
yeah.
inches? Pause.
Yeah, but like
Yeah,
I think so.
And Air Maxes too.
Shit, especially for my ass. I'm only 5'10". I could like pretend like I'm almost 6 feet with the
Yeah.
Timbs.
5'10 is not bad. 5'10 is tall. I
Not
think
5'10", not. That's it.
Nah, 5'10",
5'9"
bro.
is the average height in America.
I
For
but
men.
like 5'10", man. Let me tell you, bro, because there's some tall girls in New York.
Oh, I know. But you're
No,
taller
but
than the
5'10" is
average.
good.
Bro, my first
Yeah,
was
I'm
5'10". My
5'11".
first girlfriend was 5'10". We look like brother sister.
I told you guys before. My
would-
last girlfriend before I met my wife was 5'11".
That's crazy, man.
I had her by like, so I'm 5'11" and like a half. I had her by.
She was from like Norway or some shit, bro.
No, she was from fucking Queens.
Damn.
And and I remember I'd be always fucking standing mad and wrecked next to her. Like, what's up, girl?
Like you try to
Yeah.
you try to get that chin up to the sky, like
Hell yeah. I remember one time we were in the street. I told the story. We were in the street, and like I was like, "Are you tall? Let me take." Because she was wearing these sneakers. So I stood next to her, which we're measuring, and a random woman walks by and goes, "She got you." It keeps going. I'm like, "Fuck, get the fuck out of here."
Marco used to block the mirrors anytime they walk by. But like, don't look at the mirror.
Yo, that
I
shit
always
was
tell
weird
people-
though. Her hands were bigger than mine.
Mm.
Oh,
When
wow.
we would engage in specific activities, I'd have to go.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
and shit. Yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
yeah, it was wild. It was a little emasculating.
Yeah.
You're like,
Hey,
you're like
Marco.
it's not me, it's her hand.
Well,
We'd
how
be
many
holding
inches
hands,
are
and that
you?
shit would be like me holding Shaq's hand. She'd be like this. I'm like,
Shit.
Marco, you used to date Medea.
Medea. That's funny. Yeah, man. So just working hard to fucking get the fuck out of here. This shit's
Yo,
so
shout out to Technique in the chat.
Technique.
I'm
What
not
up,
sure if
bro?
they're new or not, but you're welcome to the panel. You know, we keep it halal here, man. No
What is that?
cursing, no fighting.
What?
Yeah.
That's a geographical picture.
I think that's Greenland. Maybe he's talking about how Trump is going to take it.
No. Greenland's covered
I could
in
be
ice.
wrong though. That's not Greenland.
What is that?
Greenland's covered in ice.
Yo, Technique. Why would you get it
Oh,
from the
yeah,
horse's
you're right.
mouth?
You're right.
What is that, Technique?
That's
Is that
Florida.
where you're from, and what is it? Ireland. Oh, you're Irish?
Oh, Ireland. My bad. I'm dumb,
You
I'm dumb
Irish?
as fuck.
Technique. Are you from
Yeah, you're
Ireland? Or
good.
you're one of those dudes that's Irish American and you're just repping?
Are you from Dublin or are you from what part of Ireland? I
No,
know.
if you were from Ireland, you gotta jump on the panel, man. We gotta mix it up.
You know,
Mick being the only one with a weird
yeah,
accent. Irish
Marco,
accents are dope.
Then you and Mick can fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking about Mick, Marco, did you see he dropped the bomb on the Discord? He had said that Richardson Hitchens got left off the Ryan Garcia undercard. So that was a good little fight, man. I thought Duarte and him, that would have made a good fight. You know, pressure fighter
shit.
against the pure boxer.
Technique, come in the chat, man. I've been in Ireland. I have good friends from Portlaoise, so I've been to Portlaoise and Dublin. Irish are such fucking good people.
And
Ireland, hey,
They're so like welcoming and warm.
no, the
Marco
Irish
can
are
understand
just
Mick's
a
accent.
European
He can
Mexican.
definitely understand your accent.
All right, well, anytime you
European
jump in,
Mexican.
Technique, come on in.
Irish or Mexicans in Europe.
What's that?
The Irish
What's
or
that, sorry?
Mexicans in Europe. The Irish or Mexicans in Europe.
Why does Serrata sound so far away?
He's far
I
from-
hear him, bro.
He does sound a little far away, but
He said the Irish are the Mexicans of Europe.
Oh,
I mean, he has a point.
okay.
They take a lot of shit and do all the hard work.
Yo,
Yep.
this fucking shoveling shit is for the
But then
birds.
everybody wants to be like them.
Yeah, pretty
Yo,
much.
this shoveling shit is for the birds. I never had to do
Yeah.
that before because I always, in the city. I hate that shit.
Oh yeah, that's rough. I can imagine.
Jim Jones posted he got an electric shovel, Marco.
What's straw ve Marco mean? I don't know what that means. Oh, Jim Jones did?
Yeah, it like shovels the snow. Like you don't gotta lift it.
Didn't he like
Pause.
beat his girl's ass or something? Did he do something bad? Somebody told me recently about him. I thought he was like a nice guy, and they're like, nah, his personal life, he had some fucked up shit he did.
Oh,
Not Jim
sure.
Jones. I'm thinking of the MMA guy, Jones. What's his first name?
Oh, John Joe.
Jones.
Him. I heard something about him doing that.
No, he's a scumbag for sure.
What'd he do?
He's like abusive to his wife, like physically.
That's what it was. Yeah. I was never a Jim Jones fan, man. Like, Koki, do you like Jim Jones? Like, I'm not saying he's bad, but I was never like.
Capo.
Bro, Dipset in my high school was the biggest deal. You had to be on the Dipset album.
Who was Dipset? It was him and who else?
Cameron, Jules Santana.
Joe Santana.
Do you remember when the Firm came out?
I remember that shit.
You do? You were like fucking 9.
Nah, bro. You know, I was listening to all this shit when I was 7. I was like trying to get on to it early.
Mm.
No wonder you so messed up.
Yeah, man. You already know, man. I was listening to like fucking Big Pun and Onyx. That
Firm was
Onyx
a
shit
dope-
makes you crazy, bro. You listen to Onyx for like 5 hours, you be coming
Hey,
off the island.
Koki.
Yo, that's why you quoted Onyx yesterday about me, right?
Back the fuck up.
Back the fuck
Hey.
up. You better back the. Yo, you know who's dope? The Worst is a dope song. South Suicide Queens, motherfuckers.
I didn't even know Queens was that bad till I heard about Onyx. I'm like, damn, y'all make that shit look crazy.
The Firm
I
was
never-
was Foxy, Nas, and who else? I'm forgetting. Was it AZ?
AZ, Nas,
Was it AZ?
another Queens dude.
No, it was Foxy and Nas for sure. Who was the third one? It was one more. Somebody in the chat.
It was somebody on that Uchi Wally song too. I think I forgot who it was. Somebody that was featured on that.
I think it was AZ.
Don't you
I
have?
never,
Do your hands work?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel like looking at it. I thought maybe somebody would know. AZ, yeah, it was AZ. Okay, that's what I thought.
What
I
are
never
you
heard
Nature.
Who the fuck is Nature? I never
Hey,
even heard of him.
Hey, what are you eating? Pistachios?
I'm eating a mixed bowl. I mean, I'm almost done with them. Just a mixed bowl of nuts and seeds. Trying to keep it healthy.
Pause.
Feel me?
You look like a rabbit.
Pause. I didn't say I'm licking on dude's nuts. I said I'm eating
What the
seeds
fuck?
and nuts. Why you got to pause that? See, he's a pervert. That's why he's the pervert.
Who
No,
is
because
that?
you said you're eating nuts. That was
Oh, that was
crazy,
you. I thought that
Marco.
was Parada. Yeah, Alberto's
With nuts.
he's young. He's big on that pause shit.
Then we're talking about music. We didn't even mention the Beastie Boys. My man Carlito got the No Sleep Till Brooklyn.
Beastie Boys were dope, but like when I was growing up, Koki, tell me the same thing with you. Dudes who like the Beastie Boys were usually graffiti artists or skateboarders.
Yeah. That's why I was into them.
Oh, you're right. You were a skateboarder.
Yeah, man. I had a skateboard, Elements skateboard at 14, and a BMX bike. I was all into that Tony Hawk, Dave Mirra shit.
You ever go to Washington Square and skateboard there? That's where they love doing that shit.
Yeah, I went over there. I went to 96 over there in Riverbank, and 161st Yankee Stadium.
You still live in? You're still in Westchester.
Yeah.
So
But I'll still go to the Bronx, bro. You got to go to the Bronx.
do you drive or do you like? How do you get?
Nah,
to
let's take a bus and a train.
How far are you from?
Like 30 minutes. Everything is 30 minutes of me.
What Westchester? What Metro North stop are you by?
New Rochelle.
Okay, and you're like 20 minutes by bus to get there.
Even less, like 8.
So what do you get home late?
Rochelle.
And the buses like are running every like 2
Because
hours.
I work down in the city.
What do you do when you get home really late and like the buses and the Metro North? It's like, let's say you want to get home. at-
Just take a taxi. It's like $10.
what
10,
if
15 bucks.
what if you miss the Metro North? You can't then, right? Because you missed that, you're fucked. Like, because that's
Not really, because the 6 train takes me where I gotta go.
What you mean? The 6 train will take
Because
you.
Pelham Bay is next to Westchester.
How far is where you live from the last stop on the 6 train?
Like 8-minute bus ride.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. I don't really, I'm on the border. I'm like
You're good. You're good. And
I'm like an illegal Mexican living in Brownsville, Texas. I'm trying to
that's New
pretend like I live in those little small houses, but I
That
don't.
was like Riverdale or like Spite and Dival right there. And then what? Uber's like what? Like $10 or something?
Yeah, like 10, $12.
That's not bad at all. All right, good for you.
Man, I keep it simple.
Beastie Boys were loved down south. Is that true? Okay, you say so. If you'll say so.
Yeah, mostly by white boys.
Man, I don't care what anybody say, man. Vanilla Ice with the Ninja Rap song, that was my shit.
Pause,
Yeah.
man.
Vanilla Ice, Ninja Rap.
Yeah, nah, I don't know about all
Yeah,
that.
Come on, man.
How old are you?
30.
I'm 37. You didn't see the Ninja Turtle movie?
You whack. No, man.
Yo, you didn't see the Ninja Turtle movie? What? Damn, yo.
Which Ninja Turtle movie?
The one with the with Vanilla Ice. They had the
That was the
Oh
only
yeah,
one.
that was the I think that was the third one.
Yeah, yeah. It was
That was the third one.
I forgot who was April.
That was the first one that they released in like what 1990, 91.
Hey, if you
So
over 50, you don't
that
mess
third one was cool. That was when I think Bebop and Rocksteady was in there, right?
See,
Yeah.
this is one of the few times, Alan, where our age difference, which is only like whatever 8 years, shows, because I was too old to be watching Ninja Turtle movies at that time. But you guys were
Damn,
still
bro.
kids, so
Oh man, Ninja Turtle movie. The first one they were cussing in and all types of shit. Boy, that was cold.
Bro, that movie got me laid, man. I knew a chick that she was into all that like old school movie shit. She was like, I want to see this movie. I'm like, damn.
I knew Bob would come in.
Yo, salute to Bob. Salute to Out of the Day.
Bob's off of work
Cheers.
today. I knew he'd come in.
Nah, man, I was just shoveling snow. I'm about to go to my mom's house to shovel.
Damn,
Bob is
Yes.
why
working.
don't you send one of your sons over to do that?
And
Oh,
you
my
always,
son Nate, he's there with me.
Oh, yeah.
good.
He's in the back.
Good. I was gonna say, yeah,
He got no choice.
that's your
Yeah,
son's
we're
job,
going
man.
over there.
and you always try to throw a woman in as an excuse. It's always about a woman. A girl wanted to do something. That's why you went to this. And
I mean, his mother's a little different.
Woman to
no,
woman.
I'm not talking about a mother. I'm talking about dude talking about the Ninja Turtle and his girl wanted to. He always throw a girl in something that is.
Maybe it's true.
Hey, so just heads up, I was in the jam in the inbox when y'all was talking to Fern Click. But Carmega, Nature, and AZ. So I think Carmega was the original member and he got kicked out and they brought in Nature.
Well, they got Foxy and Nas. If you look at the Firm album, it's only three of them. It's Foxy, Nas, and AZ. So I don't know where all these other people came from, but they never made it to the final cut.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy when you think about it. But yeah, Nature and Carmega was also the Ferns. But one of them got
you
kicked
listen to
out.
East Coast shit in St. Louis growing up. Good for you.
Dude, Nas is my GOAT.
Okay. You ever been to Sweet Chick, Koki?
Of course, I've been a sweet chick. So
Wow.
it's yeah. I've been to the one in well they
Brooklyn.
closed it, but it was it was on Melrose
Oh,
on
they
the
got
west
one in.
side.
Oh, they had one in Cali. Oh, they have one. I said the one in New York. Yeah, they got one in New York. I
Yeah.
thought that was the only one.
Is
I didn't know
that one still open? The one in New York?
last I was there. Yeah.
Yeah, he got one in London also.
I never been there.
Yeah. I actually didn't go. I've never eaten there. I walked by it because it was right by where I lived.
I know he has a steak spot now. Nas got, man, his portfolio is crazy. Nas low key probably got one of the dopest portfolios in hip hop.
When Ether came out, that changed my, like, I was in 7th grade. Yo, we got like fucking 11-year-olds listening to the Ether track when it came out.
Ether.
That shit was crazy because he really did Jay-Z. Like he put Jay-Z, like he punted him, bro.
Which one? Ether was the Jay-Z diss song?
Ryan
Yeah.
fight with the shit.
Yeah.
That was one of the best diss tracks I ever heard in my life.
I like Jay-Z's like, this is rap, not beef, homie. Not a scratch on me.
Yeah, Ether, no Vaseline.
You know, Vaseline, Jadakiss had one on 50 Cent, I think. It was
The dopest diss track ever, and unfortunately it doesn't qualify because it was never officially categorized as a diss track, was Who Shot You by Big, because that's a fucking diss track. I don't care what anybody says. Right after Tupac gets shot, literally weeks after that comes out.
I don't think it was a diss record though. I don't think it was.
And
I don't think
I'm
it
a
was.
big Biggie fan, but nah, Ether is the biggest
And
one.
now that we know what we know about Puffy, you don't think? Oh.
I think it's I still, even though Nas is my GOAT, I still got No Vaseline as the best dishwasher.
I say Ether because to have that much content through the whole song referencing one person.
But
Thank you.
you got to put that
No,
Kendrick record up there too, though. That Kendrick record.
Kendrick Lamar, they not like
that-
us, man. He really went in on Drake.
Yeah, that not like us, man. That not like us. Pretty much.
Yeah, I refuse to listen to any
Got
current
Grammys.
fucking shit. I just
Yeah, I've never heard any of his music.
Who?
Kendrick Lamar
Man, Kendrick is
Jay
amazing, bro.
or whoever. I just
Yeah.
I got
Kendrick is
myself
amazing.
a gun. Boom, 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 boom. Anyway, let's get back to boxing
I'm
before I
still
scare
stuck
everybody
on
off.
the Ninja Turtle. Man. I'm like,
come on, let's get back to Ninja Turtles real quick.
Yeah,
Damn.
Ninja Turtles could fight. They were
Oh,
man.
CGM's on his Cali shit all the time. Hit 'em Up was
People-
dope though.
Hit 'em
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
I thought Tupac was from
nice.
Maryland. No,
I thought
Tupac's
he
from
went to
DMV?
fucking high school in our neck of the woods.
No,
Kobe.
no. He's from Manhattan, right?
Nah, he grew up. He was born and raised in New York City, right, Harlem, I believe, up until a certain point.
No
Right
wonder why he
around
played that role so good
maybe
in Juice.
15 or 16. Then he moved to Baltimore, and then right around, right when he started popping off around the age of 20, maybe he went to Northern California.
Yo,
But it
you
makes sense
remember?
that he repped the West Coast. I think it promoted him more. No,
Well, he repped it because he felt like when he went there, he finally had a embracement of a brotherhood of people who really
yeah,
Hey,
like
what was that movie Tupac and Digital Underground was in back in the days
the
when they
Danny
showed up
with what's his face with
with the light?
Dan
That's
Aykroyd.
Nothing but trouble.
Nothing but trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing but trouble. That
Same
was my
song,
shit. Yeah, that was my
same song.
shit. What? That's my
Down,
when
Yo,
that
when
come
I
out.
climb around with
what
the
do you guys think of
underground.
Tupac as an actor? Because I rate him pretty good. For his
Oh,
age and experience, I
was-
thought he's a pretty good actor.
no, look, the
He
truth
was
is,
an actor. His whole persona was acting.
Yeah, he
No,
was
it's pretty
an
good
actor,
then.
man.
But
He
that,
was an actor.
all rappers
I
should be
mean,
good
it's,
actors because
yeah,
when you perform a song, you're acting, right? You're drawing from the passion you have and you're performing it. So,
Yeah.
any good rapper, I believe, should also be a good actor, at least with a little bit of maybe studying and a little fine
hey,
tuning.
you can look up on YouTube or something. Look up Grant Hill because Grant Hill was dating Jada Pinkett when she was at School of the Arts, and he was locked up and was calling Jada and crying.
Grant Hill, the basketball player?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, he was late because Jada Pinkett was in Winston at School of the Arts.
yeah, that's how she met Tupac in Baltimore.
No, Winston-Salem, North Carolina, School of the Arts. A
Oh, I
lot
thought,
of people came at Zach Galifianakis came out of there, Danny McGrath, a lot of people. But anyway, he was locked up and called Jay to get him out, and Grant Hill's listening, he crying and stuff. That was a persona Tupac. He wasn't that type of dude.
Well, come on, man. I mean, it's one of those things where
I'm not
you know.
lying. Look it up.
No, I'm
The
sorry.
Grant Hill interview.
what's up, Ross?
What up?
You got a lot of background noise there, Ross. Somebody looks like they're smacking somebody. What's happening?
The family's out. Got the family in the back.
Here.
Hey, you remember Raekwon? Raekwon's the purple tape, One for You, 1 2. Remember that's what it sounded like. That song.
Raekwon.
They only built 4 Cuba Links.
Yeah,
Speaking
man.
of rappers who act, is Ice-T the worst one you ever seen? Ice-T is
That's
hard,
crazy, man.
I
Ice-T
mess
cannot
with
act,
T.
man.
I mess with T.
Wait, hold on. Yo, Ice-T as a cop, I don't buy it. But Ice-T on New York Undercover, when he was that villain, bro, he had the 2 comeback episodes and they tried to kill him. Bro, he was too good in that
Bro.
New York Undercover.
Man, Ice-T and
Who's the man?
no,
Ice Train.
what's the
New Jack City, he was good in.
New Jack City?
Jack
Come
City.
on,
Oh
man.
yeah.
Come on,
Like
man.
New Jack City alone,
He's the same character in every movie.
solidifies
I
it.
want to shoot you so bad, my dick is hard.
He's the same character.
Pause.
Every time he's the
Listen,
same
pause.
character.
I
Yeah.
don't know. He was dope in New York. New Jack City.
Yep. He was also in Breakin', I believe. Breakin', was it?
Man, you just saw that on YouTube.
Or Beat Street. He was in one of those. That was one of his earliest. He's like 18.
He was
He's
one
like-
of the first too. The first conversions from hip hop to acting, man.
I mean, I think SVU might be the longest running show on TV or one of them.
It may be. It
30
may be.
years. 30 years. Damn near.
What up?
What's up,
Yo,
Mark?
what's up, Nick?
What's up? How bad a manager is Robert Garcia? Is he a fucking idiot or a real proper idiot of a guy?
What did he do?
Well, he's that much an idiot, doesn't he? He's managing Bam Rodriguez's contract, right?
Mhm.
But he doesn't know what matching rights is. So what he's saying is he's just offered a contract to Bam, right? And then they've taken it to Bam. They've taken it to Matchroom, so Matchroom get a chance to match. So Matchroom matched it. Now he's saying he's not re-signed with Matchroom. But he's also saying he's got other contract offers But matching rights means you get one chance. You take your best contract to the promoter, and they match it, and then it's an automatic re-sign of the same deal, right?
Right.
Basically, like, the easiest way to describe it is like an NFL, or I don't know if you're about the NBA, you have restricted free agents. So you basically can match your offer, and like, if you didn't, you move on. You get like compensated the picks or something. But
Mm.
with this, there's no choice. Now, Robert Garcia doesn't understand this, and the
So,
contracts.
Mick, you saying this is good business? I come to you with an offer, you match it, then I run out and look for more offers.
No, you
That's
can't.
honorable person.
Dishonourable, but
It is.
you
You
can't.
said it's honorable.
No, dishonourable.
Okay, yeah,
Dishonorable.
that's what Bam. Isn't that what Bam did? Oh, I got an
Well,
offer. Oh, you gonna match it? Oh, let me look around for some more offers. What are we doing?
well, he doesn't understand that he can't do that. That's how bad Robert is. He doesn't understand that can't happen. That's an automatic re-sign, yeah.
Right.
So Robert's probably not taking him the best offer. He's only taking them one, and Matchroom's matched it. So if he's got a better offer there, and he hasn't presented it to Matchroom, then he's done Bam a huge disservice there, because Matchroom re-signed him on a smaller deal, respectfully.
Yo, here's something that nobody's talked about, and although nobody maybe cares, it is boxing news. Julio Cesar Chavez out on bail and got a knockout victory on Saturday. Did anybody know this?
Oh, that's
I
what's
saw that
up,
on
man.
Twitter.
Congrats to him, man. That's awesome, man.
Man,
The one who got caught up in ice, right?
did you see the
Yeah,
two of them fight? I can put the link in. It's fucking terrible.
he looked terrible.
Oh man,
Put
he
it in,
looked.
yeah, put it in. I want to see
Right,
it.
give me a second, then I'll go and
Wow,
get it.
nope, but none of us. I didn't hear anything about that.
I'll go and get
I
it. But
saw it
I'll,
on Twitter, but I didn't think anybody would care.
aye,
Where did he
that's what I
fight?
think.
Did he fight in Mexico?
Probably.
Or in
I don't know.
Mexico.
So,
Okay, cool.
so just to finish my point on Bam before I go look at this, Robert Garcia's fucked up that much that now the IBF today's now released first bids for Willie Baldo Garcia versus a Japanese guy, which is for the last Bam has, and they've also announced a final eliminator with Kenshiro Tajiri and Milikuna, which is for the number one content for a final eliminator. So Bam may never get undisputed because of Robert Garcia's idiocy.
Wait, what's going on? I don't know. What did Robert Garcia do?
Yeah, I just got
So,
confused too.
so
I'm
basically,
confused, man. I don't know.
Bam's out of contract, yeah? Right? So Eddie Hearn and Matchroom have matching rights.
Yeah.
So Robert Garcia taking them a Zuffa contract, and then Matchroom matched it. So
Uh-huh.
at that, that's an automatic re-sign with Matchroom. But Robert Garcia said he's got other contracts to put in front of Matchroom, and that isn't the part of it, yeah? Once you match, you match. That's it, it's done. You take the best offer. So it sounds to me as if Robert Garcia is not taking the best offer and taking one offer to Matchroom and said, oh, can you match it? Matchroom's matched it, and now he's saying, oh, but we've got other offers here. But that's not how matching rights work, yeah?
So what you're saying is that there's other offers he should have taken, or he shouldn't have taken the Matchroom
He should have
deal.
took the best offer, is what he's saying. This dude came to them with an offer, and then he's talking about I got other offers. What are we talking about? You should have brought the best offer and said, this is my best offer. So he playing funny games.
Who playing funny games? Who?
What's his name? He just said it, Garcia.
So Robert Garcia.
Robert Garcia, yes.
So what did he do?
Alan, if I came to you and said, will you match this offer? And you're like, yeah, I'll match it. And then I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I got two other offers. How are you coming with two other offers? You should have brought the best offer and said, this is the best offer I have. Will you match it?
Okay, so Robert Garcia decided to take Matchroom's offer without allowing Bam to listen to the other two offers?
No, he didn't take Matchroom's. After Matchroom said, we'll match it,
He did.
Robert Garcia said, oh, wait, I got other offers.
Okay. And
So he
never
brought an
signed the
offer.
contract.
Matchroom said, we'll match it. Then he said, oh, wait, I got other offers. So why didn't you come with the best offer? Why would you go to them with an offer that wasn't the best offer?
what you say.
Essentially,
Yeah, the young guy, man. Now listen,
it's
like
it.
it depends. Like I mean, Bam's a good fighter. It don't really. You got to like this. Whatever offer is on the table for Bam right now, we can't
There's
sit
no
here and
offers
believe
now.
that's going to be his best offer of his career. You know, he's young. By the time he's through with this deal, he's probably going to be, you
He's not,
know,
but
getting
he's
the
it.
most money he's ever been offered in his life. So,
But he's no new Allen
as
because
long
Robert
as it's
Garcia. But so basically, it's like, do you watch NFL,
yeah, but
Alan?
just make it boxing. I don't just keep
No,
it
because
boxing.
it's
I don't
easy to
want.
understand in NFL. So you get a restricted free
Okay, go
agent.
ahead.
So you
Yeah,
get a restricted free agent, yeah. One team offers him $5 million a year over 3 years for 3 years, yeah.
right.
The club get
Yeah.
to match that, yeah. As soon as they match it, it's a re-sign, yeah. There's no other offers for him to take. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So
So,
that's NBA. You mean that's NBA? So if a
so
guy is a restricted free agent, and the team that this person or fighter is signed to have matching options for any offers that comes across the table. So an
yes,
Yeah.
opposing team put money on the table, the $5 million, and $5 million. What I'm not understanding is that, are you guys saying that there was two other offers on the table that was more than the $5 million or not? That's what I'm trying to
yes.
get to.
Well, what's happened is Robert
So
Garcia.
who had better offers on the table?
We don't know because what happened was Robert Garcia came a Zuffa offer
Oh,
to
okay.
Matchroom and says this is what Zuffa are offering,
Oh,
right?
and
And then
and so and
Matchroom's
Matchroom matched the Zuffa offer.
correct. And then that's
Okay.
it. Bam's now a re-signed Zuffa, a re-signed Matchroom fighter on that. Then yeah, then
And so
Robert Garcia says, but wait there, we've got more offers.
so
So he didn't take them the best offer, and now Bam's probably re-signed for less money.
yeah, I mean, but I don't know, man. I don't think that's a big deal. I mean, it depends on how much money that was left on the table, right?
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
was
Well,
it
not.
significant or not?
But why would you not take them the best offer? That's what I didn't get. Why would you give the lowest offer and then you've got two better ones?
Well, way I
That's a
look at it is
DC.
this. Way I look at it is this, man. I think that it, I don't. We don't know the contract structure either. So,
I've got a copy of a Matchroom
what
contract.
is it? Is it a fight deal or is it money up front? What are we saying? Like the
So
money up front was low, or was
on,
it?
on Virgil's contract, and I've got a Matchroom contract to compare. They only have to match what they offer. So I imagine if they offer them 3 years at certain money, then it'll
Okay.
be 3 years at certain money that Matchroom have to match. But Matchroom have done it. But because Robert Garcia is saying, well, he's got other offers, it's kind of stalled everything. But the issue with him stalling is today, the IBF, the only one that BAM's belts it doesn't have, have now ordered a purse bid for the title and a final
Hmm.
eliminator for the next one. So
Yeah.
Robert Garcia could certainly do him out of undisputed here, and he's going to have to sign with Matchroom anyway. It could sign line BAM for a year, 2 years, until it gets sorted.
Well,
But
for me, when I look at Bam, I think Bam has all-time great talent, and I just don't believe that he needs an undisputed status to determine how great he is. That's just my opinion. So whether he fight for undisputed or not, I believe he has all-time great level talent, if that makes sense.
yeah, so
If he
it
if
is
he
one of
can't
his goals, though. Yeah,
if he can't get the fight to qualify him as undisputed, I think that's not going to take away from who he is, because at the end of the day, who is his contemporary? What fighter out there that we want him to see to qualify him as great? Because I
two-time
don't
unde-
I
know.
mean,
two-time
that's pretty obvious. So
not two-time
So
undisputed
so
champ.
so
No,
so
yeah,
who?
anyway.
No, what they're in different weight classes, so we can't. Here's the thing: Inoue is what, 7, 8 years older than Bam? How can we say that's a direct
Yeah,
contemporary of him?
because that is his contemporary at the moment, or that is
Who
who
is
is at the weight classes and has dominated them.
what fighter out there that's near Bam's age and weight class we want to
Well,
see him fight
that's
that's going to
really
qualify him?
simple. Tomoya Suboy, 3-0,
You
29
say
year
Cool
old.
Boy?
Yeah, he's there ready to fight him. He's there ready to fight him. He's mandatory to fight him. So
And so this contract is not going to allow him to fight
well,
Cool Boy.
his basically his dream is to become undisputed champion now, and by delaying this and all the mucking around is he may not be able to stay at 115. He may have to move up. He may not become undisputed champion, and I think that's taking the kid's dream away from him for something that he's going to have to sign anyway. Marco, I put in the chat, in the main chat, I put that Cesar Chavez sign.
Okay.
Yo, Mick, did Abbas did he arrive in Puerto Rico yet?
I don't know. I was speaking to him the other day. Like, it just shows you how much some of these fighters didn't know. Because, like, he was telling me it was on ESPN, and now that, like, 2 days later they announced Tubi.
Yeah,
But maybe ESPN in Germany, because we didn't really have it here.
because he's training in Europe, no, or in
No, it trains in Miami, Florida.
oh, so he's smart then.
Aye, so
He did what Liam Paro did. Liam Paro for the Subaru Matias fight. Liam Paro trained in Miami, and
Yeah,
he was accustomed to the humidity in PR. So Abbas's team is smart for that.
yeah, he's been with Jorge Rubio for about a year, more than about 18 months or something with Jorge Rubio. So he's always been in Miami.
Zay's got to be on his on 10,
So Marco, where do you have Bam in your pound for pound list?
I've got him at number 2.
You got Bam number 2. Where do you have him, Marco?
Inoue. I don't know. I know Inoue's 1, and then Inoue, Usyk, Bam, Benavidez. Who's the 5th?
For me, I've got Inoue, Bam, Usyk, Bivol, Beterbiev.
Okay,
yeah, I have it about the same like Nick.
Bam is 2, 3, or 4.
Okay, so it sounds like the consensus have him at top 5 pound for pound in all of the sports.
Correct.
Generally, yeah.
What fighter out there can put Bam at number 1?
No, yeah, anyway, that's the only fighter.
Anyway,
So okay, so
That's the only one.
how sure are you guys that what's the likelihood of them fighting within the next year or 2?
For anyway side, absolutely.
Personally.
I don't think 2 years, man. I think give it 3 to 4 years. It's gonna be one of those things that marinate, and people will probably be like, Inoue is too old, but that's boxing too.
Right. So in 3 to 4 years, we're looking at a damn near 40-year-old monster Inoue. That's the fight that we believe that's going to push Bam to number 1.
That's a fair point, Alan. But I will also say that Inoue, he fought Donaire when Donaire was old, but he still got credit for beating Donaire because Donaire is so legendary that's one of Inoue's best wins.
Like, even 4 years, that would only make Inoue 37, 36, 37. So, like, in my opinion, Inoue wants him. In Inoue's opinion, he wants him in a year, this year. But Bam would be
Robert Garcia's talking about fighting Inoue in like 2-3 fights. Forget 2-3 years, bro. I mean, this is right around the corner.
So, like, for Inoue, he wants him in a year, and Robert Garcia's talking 2-3 years.
How are you Monster Inoue, and you say you want him in this amount of time, knowing that this guy is under you? I think
I wonder because wait here, Bam Rodriguez has fought in a higher weight class.
He's under him in weight. So
no. Bam Rodriguez has actually fought at 126, where Inoue's only fought at 122.
But listen, it doesn't matter what you've done. It's about where you're at right now. The bottom line is that Inoue is at a weight class higher than Bam. If you're Inoue, how could you say, "Hey, I want this fight within this amount of time" for a guy that's in a lower weight class than you?
Well, he's only in that weight class because he's cleared the other ones out. That's the only reason he's there.
So
It's
how
not because
about
he's big and he can't make the weight.
okay? So if you're Inoue, if you want that fight so bad, why don't you go down to Bam weight?
He could go down to Bam's weight.
Okay, so go down to his weight class and make the fight.
You would call him a weight bully at that point, then.
But
I wouldn't call him a weight bully.
Inoue, I think in this equation, right, Inoue's an A side, so Bam want to come up anyway.
But no. You want him. You're Monster Inoue. You want this guy. You're saying, "Hey, I want him. I want to make this fight happen, whether I'm A side or not." If you want him that bad, you go to his weight class and beat him.
So why
I think no matter how we look at it, Bam would want Inoue more than Inoue wants Bam. In my opinion, because Bam needs it. Bam needs a name on the solidify
What
him.
do we know? What do we know right now? What we know.
But Alan, why are they talking about
Inoue
then
wants Bam?
Why they want to go up and fight Inoue's brother before they fight Inoue, though? Why are they talking about fighting small Inoue at 118 instead of fighting the monster? Why are they talking about fighting small one and not the main one?
I
love
believe that. No,
I love
I
Bam,
believe.
but I think
No, I
Robert Garcia
believe-
has made a mistake here.
But whether he made a mistake or not, I think that Bam will be great no matter what. Bam's going to make money no matter what. I don't think that whatever this contract is right now will determine his future.
I gotta shovel some more. Dang.
Hold on, let me mute him.
For me, like the being undisputed kind of secured Bam's legacy. Like he's talking about being retired when he's 30.
Bro,
Or by the time he's 30.
what does that do to his legacy? We got people on a panel right now saying that he is top 5 pound for pound right now without being undisputed.
I mean, that says right now, but in the future, like historically, right? You know, you can say that right now we have that, but
is he a Hall of Famer right now?
Well,
is he a first
in
ballot
30
Hall of
years,
Famer?
nobody's going to be like, oh, remember when Bam was pound for pound number 2 for 3 months on the Ring magazine? Like nobody gives a fuck about that shit. We know who's on the Hall of Fame. We know whose legacy by who they fought and all those other things. And I think it's more complicated than just Robert Garcia making a miscalculation, because the way he's been saying is that Inoue's promoter wants to make the fight with his brother first. So to me, what that sounds like to me is that Inoue, the proper Inoue, is saying like, hey, you know, give my brother a payday, and then if you get past this dude, then I'll give you the fight. To me,
I think they were talking about fighting Inoue's brother because it was a step in between. Because he's in the weight class in between the two of them, yeah.
Wouldn't that build a fight up anyway? I think that's a great idea. That'll build a fight up,
I don't see an issue with that.
Exactly, and be like, bro, hey, you smoked my brother. I'm gonna, you know, Japanese, they love that shit over there.
That's a perfect Japanese saga. That's like an anime.
You know, that's the way to set it up, yeah.
Yeah, go for it. Fuck it.
But obviously they tried that with Tenshin Nakazawa as well. Like they've always talked about him and Inoue fighting for years and years and years, and then they put him in with Inoue's brother, and Inoue's brother beat him. So then it's like, well, like
I'm not sure if you guys remember, but in the early 2000s there was a Kameda brothers. It was Koki Kameda and another one. They
Nakuma, I think, was the other one.
Yeah. They were crazy.
They fought each other. I'm sure they fought each other.
I wouldn't be shocked because they were all like their personality were like. I know people in the U.S. don't know too much about them, but I remember following them because Juan Lopez was a big deal in Puerto Rico, and those guys were like lighter weights too. But I was following like even Calderon, so I was learning about the Japanese fighters, and Kameda and his brother were like they always had funny interests. They had like a lot of personality for compared to Inoue, who's more stoic.
Yeah, but even if Bam doesn't fight Inoue, there's still other fights that are gonna get him on that list. I mean, Nakatani, if I remember correctly, he's on the pound for pound list. If he loses to Inoue and then ends up losing to Bam in a year or something, that's still a really good scalp on his record. I mean, and like you said, that's one way to look at it. But the other way to look at it is like, well, he's number 2. Why the fuck does he doesn't need Inoue?
Or he could just dominate the division too. He could go up every weight class and dominate. Why not? Like, Shit,
I
beat a
don't
bunch
think
of B level guys. Fuck it, man.
But
I don't
like
think
obviously
I don't think
Mo's
Bam
Oh,
I
I'll
don't
be right
think
back.
Bam need anyway. That's just my
Wait,
opinion.
let me
I
read
don't
this real
believe he
quick.
needs.
Darian, appreciate you, big dog. First to drop it in the piggy bank. Salute, Mark. Darian, you're the man. We got to reach that goal today, man. It's a snowy day. Appreciate you.
so
Keep it going,
like
guys. What's up, Blind Faith?
Mo.
I'll be right back. Give me one second.
Mo, you know that like Bam's biggest thing is to become undisputed before he goes anywhere else, before he's even thinking of other fights.
I'm sure that's probably the number one sticking point for his little re-signing with Matchroom. He's probably like, "Hey, bro, let me be undisputed in my hometown." What the fuck? You gave
believe
Boots like
Heron-
60
Heron had
million
the-
hometown fights. Why can't he get a hometown fight?
Hey y'all,
I believe
I've been in
Heron-
the back.
I believe
Hey, I've been
Heron-
in the background listening. I don't know if y'all know. Ring has already announced that Bam is mandatory next for the Nakatani Inoue winner. They already announced it.
Nah, I think that was more that Inoue was wanting to fight Nakatani and then wanted to fight Bam next, but
Yeah, that's what I'm
that's not
saying.
going to
So
happen.
Bam
Bam's
is
even got a promoter.
Bam is going to be mandatory, right? For
No,
the
because
winner.
Bam's not got a promoter. Bam can't fight.
Well, I mean,
I'm just saying
I don't
what
know
the
if there's
ring
much
said. Look,
stopping.
I'm just saying. Look, anything can change, right? Because we know business. I'm just saying
Definitely.
what the ring put out there was Bam is going to be next for the Inoue Nakatani winner. Now we know things can change. I was just putting that out there because y'all was talking about Bam.
Nah, like
I mean, Mick, correct me if I'm wrong, but there's nothing stopping Inoue's promoter from throwing in an offer to try to get Bam, right? I mean,
I believe his manager is the Japanese guy. What's his name? Hiroka? I'm probably butchering his name, but I believe he's Inoue's manager as well.
yeah, so I mean, there's nothing stopping him from going and fighting. I mean, literally taking Inoue's route. You know, I mean, it's just who's gonna pay the toll. Like, how badly does Eddie want an American star or an American talent, anyways?
So here's
Bro, that's
my
a
question.
huge fight.
Here's
Bam,
here's
Inoue versus Inoue is Inoue versus anyone almost is a big fight, but Bam versus Inoue is a huge fight, bro.
I don't think it. I mean, we don't know yet. We
Inoue
don't
would
know
be
because
great.
Inoue has a direct contemporary with not in
No.
Bam doesn't.
Whoa. Wait there. How come Inoue and Nakatani's direct competitors, but Bam and Inoue aren't they?
Because
Well, I mean,
because that's just Japan. They want to see it, so that's a big fight for Japan. Just like in the UK, people want to see UK versus Fury. I mean, they've been linked to each other for a very long time. Bam
But
and Inoue haven't been linked.
Nakatani and Bam are closer to each other in age and weight classes than Inoue and Nakatani are.
Dude,
yeah, that's true.
But Nakatani and Inoue is currently in the same weight class.
Aye, but like Nakatani's fought more in Bam's weight classes than it has Inoue's. Like,
Yeah, but okay. So listen, when
you just
Nakatani and
wanted
Inoue
the
fight,
Inoue fight.
that's gonna be the biggest fight in the history of Japan boxing.
Yeah,
That's big. That's big.
Yeah. Since
Bam,
Harato
Bam,
back in the day.
Bam versus Inoue is what? What's the storyline there?
well, that's probably the biggest fight.
That's probably the biggest fight there is. I believe that Bam versus Inoue is going to be bigger than Bam versus Nakatani.
I don't believe so.
I think so because look, you got not only do you have the Japanese, right? You got the Mexican fan base, right? So you with Nakatani and Inoue, obviously we know where they're going to put on that fight. But you got options. I mean, you probably would put it on in Japan with Bam, but you got options because you have a whole nother ethnicity and background backing
I
Bam.
reckon they put that
So
fight
you
in
got
Saudi.
not only the Asians and the Americans who are going to back this fight, right? You got the Asians and Americans, but you also got the Latinos who are going to back this fight. That's three ethnicities who are really going to who are going to support this type of fight when this
What's
fight happens.
Yeah,
okay? So
we're the biggest.
what's the storyline? What's the
We,
storyline for that fight?
we
In
and
a way, it's one of
Nakatani.
the best,
Yeah.
and Bam is possibly the best. And you're
Na-
talking about two elite fight. When you got two elite, like you've been saying, Alan, when you got two elite fighters like Shakur and Tio, right? Because this is not just an American base. You got to remember, you got Asia, right? And then you got Mexico or all of that base, right? So they're gonna push this. This is like a national type fight. This is not just two
Nah,
American fighters.
listen,
This is
listen.
two international
To your
fighters.
point, Blind Faith, look at that Ramon Cardenas guy. He's a Mexican dude. He didn't even win. He didn't even beat
Yeah,
Inoue. He
but
just knocked
remember,
him down.
he doesn't have the name that Bam in a
It's
way.
just
Oh
also
no, but
Bam,
I'm saying,
Vegas.
I'm
it's
saying,
not the
look,
same story
he
though, dog.
lost and he got heat off of that. He lost and he got heat, and now
Yeah,
he has a fan base now just by
right,
losing.
right,
So
right,
when you,
right. Well,
Nakatani
look at
versus
Hernandez. I mean, yeah, exactly. Look at
people
Hernandez,
people
right?
didn't
Look at
realize
Hernandez.
that,
People are talking about Hernandez with Nakatani now. So
but people
yes, you're right.
realize
But
people
Bam
need to
already
real.
has a following, and Inoue has a following. So you got to think about the American fan base, the Asian fan base over there, and the Mexican, bro. That is
See,
a huge fight, bro.
people need to realize
Nakatani.
Nakatani isn't wasn't Inoue's biggest fight. The biggest fight in Japan that's made is Nakatani now. But the biggest fight in Japan should have been Naoya Inoue versus Tenshin Nagasaka. Because Tenshin is like an international star over there for all kinds of sports, MMA, kickboxing. Put it this way, he was that big, he brought Floyd Mayweather to Japan to fight him when he was like fucking 18 or 19 and was about 40 pounds under him, and Floyd knocked him out in a round.
Are you
And they
talking
hadn't
about
even,
Tenshin, the Tenshin
yeah,
kid?
yeah. Well,
Uh,
he's now full
uh,
boxing. He's
I
Yeah,
full
don't
he's
see that.
boxing.
big, but I don't think his
He,
name is as big as
it's
like
not.
Bam. I think
Oh,
Bam is a bigger name.
what?
Yeah, Bam's a bigger name.
Then
Then
no, the Naki.
Tenshin's big over there, but as far as worldwide in America, people don't know Tenshin like that.
No,
Yeah,
in
but
boxing they
I don't.
done it. In boxing they don't.
Okay, so
Yeah.
where would a fight? Where would you put a Bam versus Inoue at? Where would this
I
fight
think
be?
it ends up in Saudi Arabia somewhere.
See
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying? That's insane, bro. We know where Nakatani and Inoue was going to be at. It's going to
As
be in
in,
the biggest
yeah, but
stadium you can
it's
find
a
in
different
Japan.
fan base, Alan. It's a different fan base. You got
What are we talking about?
options. You got options with Bam and Inoue.
Listen,
You got options.
What is we talking about?
Nakatani and Inoue is Earl Spence versus Bud. It's Tank versus Shakur.
no,
It's
no,
AJ versus Fury. Yes, that's what it is.
Bud. It's
Yes,
no,
Bud.
because Nakatani's
yes.
kind of fell in there. No,
It's
Tenshin's a much bigger fighter in Japan than
Devin
Nakatani.
Haney versus Ryan Garcia. That's what it is. It's two direct contemporaries
Well,
fighting each other.
with
Bam is
Tenshin
not
and
Inoue's direct contemporary.
if that was all they fights, Tension and Inoue would be Manny versus Floyd.
No
That's
one cares about Bam versus Inoue. Just being
what?
honest. No one cares about that.
No, you just didn't want to see him getting beat up. You want Inoue and Shushu. Like what?
You say
That's what you're talking about.
I don't know who would win that fight, but what I'm telling you is no one cares like that. People cares about Inoue versus Nakatani. That's what people
People
want to
care
see.
about Inoue versus Bam as well.
No one cares about that.
No, you don't.
Talking about guys that's in totally different weight classes. To me, you
But
know
the
what that is?
they fought in the same weight classes.
That's
What are
a
you talking
cartoon
about?
fight. So right
What?
now, it's considered a cartoon fight. It's Tank versus Inoue. We know it's a cartoon fight.
How is it Tank versus Inoue?
That's what it is. People
Wait,
trying to create something that's not
no,
even there. Don't try
What
to
are you
create nothing.
talking about?
Create
Marco,
something that don't exist.
do you think Bam versus Inoue is a big fight, Marco?
No one
Yeah,
even cares.
huge.
It's not a big fight.
Massive. Like one versus
Not right
one,
now.
one versus three in the pound for pound list, or one versus two.
I mean,
How is that not a big fight?
we might be talking about different things here. Big fight in terms of generating money and worldwide interest? No. Big fight for a boxing? Yes. Like
Massive.
in Japan, they'll love it because Inoue is huge. But
In America, they would love to beat him. They would love to beat Inoue.
yeah, but it's not at the level of a Canelo or Crawford or even I wouldn't even be at the level of the fight this weekend. Whereas I think it's a better fight for boxing. Don't get me wrong. potentially.
Inoue versus Nakatani is massive. That's
In
massive.
Japan.
So, but that's the only thing that matters. That's the
Well,
only thing that matters.
that's what's next. But
It's the only thing that matters.
it's
Like
even the biggest fight for Inoue in Japan. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But you just
it,
didn't listen.
yeah,
The biggest fight would be tension. Like, wouldn't even be close. That would be the biggest fight in Japan by a long, long, long way.
I'm not interested in it. I know the fight I would be. I want to see Nakatani versus Inoue. That's the fight I want to see.
Oh, we're gonna see. We're gonna see.
I mean,
we're gonna see.
hey, Alan, what if Nakatani beats Inoue? Then we don't want that fight. But what if he knocks Nakatani out? Then everybody's gonna want to see that fight. He just knocked out the dude. I
Nakatani
mean,
is not going to
it's
beat
easy to
Inoue.
say. Well, either way. Point being, it's easy to say, oh, Inoue's going to be old in 2 or 3 years, but look at Bud. I mean, he was still going strong when he was 35.
Right.
Yeah,
If he's still knocking motherfuckers out in 2 years, then we're not going to be saying that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but those little guys for some reason don't carry the same life in boxing as long as those
But the
bigger
days
guys.
are on the pound for pound list, though. If it's pound for pound versus pound for pound in the day.
Those little guys, when they fall fast and hard. So that's what we've known with
I
history.
mean, I
can
think
almost-
if they push this fight the right way, Inoue versus Bam could be one of the biggest fights of the next 2 years.
Definitely. We
But
need
that's
Bam
what-
versus the brother, bro. Set it up.
But that's-
Bam versus the
that's
brother, and then Bam versus Inoue.
Undisputed
Ooh, I like
versus
that. I
undisputed.
like that. I like that.
But that's what you're saying. See, you're talking about, hey, if they set this up correctly, guess what? Inoue and Nakatani, it's already set up. It's already ready. It's already warm. It's cooked. It's cooked to perfection. It's ready to go. Inoue versus Bam, you got to do some cooking. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Fucking.
Because
Come on, Alan.
Inoue is already in his mid-30s.
So, like, I didn't understand why you think Inoue's like an old fighter in his mid-30s. Barely anybody got out round 2.
I can guarantee you Inoue is going to have losses 2 to 3 years from now. I can guarantee you that.
He thinks, well, he's already old.
That's what I'm saying. So you're talking about a Bam versus Inoue in a few years? Come on, man. He's already old. A few years? Shit. Who knows what he's going to look like in a few years? In a few years, Bam is probably going to be hitting his prime. Think about it. Bam got more steps to go in his career. Bam's already great. A few years from now, Bam may be something we've never seen before. So that's the difference. We've seen Inoue peak. Inoue has already peaked. Bam hasn't peaked yet.
That's true. Still be a great fight, though.
It'd be a great fight. And it's a great story.
It's the storyline is, can the old guy beat the young guy? That's going to be the story.
Yeah.
That's nobody cares about. I ain't got time for
But think about this, Alan, because when Inoue fought Donaire, right? Donaire was a great, but was he pound for pound? No.
That was a super. No, that was
Hold on.
because
But he wasn't pound. Hold on.
Missing something with that fight.
Hold on.
If you're missing with that fight, though, you're missing something with that. That wasn't a fight set up. That was in a That was in a tournament where they faced each other. That wasn't a fight that they made.
I get that, but I'm just talking about the fight itself. You're looking at Inoue, who is a top 3 pound for pound, and you're looking at Bam, who's possibly top 5, top 6 pound for pound. So that itself is a huge fight. And what I'm saying is, with the storylines of Nakatani, right? Because Bam could still fight Nakatani. Regardless of who wins, he could still fight Nakatani and Inoue. So let's not say he only has to fight one person. What I'm saying is the story is this young lion can come up and basically overthrow one of the top guys. That in itself is a story, but if we build the fight, continue with the Inoue Nakatani, and Bam fights his brother or someone great along that line, like maybe a Casemiro, right? And he stops I'm just saying.
Bam's beat better fighters than that, though.
But Bam is still going up in weight. So I'm saying if Bam goes up in weight and beats like a Casemiro, right? Who's a great fighter, who in a way got dropped by and fought. I'm just building a story, right? But I'm just saying because they're going to have fights in between. But I'm just saying this is already a big fight when you got two elite pound for pound fighters. That's like Better Beef Bivol, Shakur Tio. You already have the story of there being
brother.
two elite
Hang
fighters
on,
fighting.
Brother,
no,
listen to me,
anyways never
brother.
fought John Real Casemiro.
You are making a fight. You're making a fight as if these guys like this fight. If this fight happened today, yes, that'll be the portfolio. A
Fine
top
faith.
3 versus the top 6. 2 to 3 years from now, Inoue might not even be in the pound for pound top 10. That's what
Anyways
you got to
never,
consider.
anyways
That's
never
what you got
fought
to
John
consider.
Real Casemiro.
Can
What?
you? Can you?
Anyways
Can
never
you?
fought Casemiro.
Anyway's not leaving that damn top 10.
So
Anytime
2 to 3 years from now, he's still in the top 10. Can
Wait, you
everybody
saying
here,
Inoue didn't fight Casemiro?
Anyways never
Marco?
fought John Real Casemiro.
Can the chat? Can everybody in the chat confirm and
Hold
agree
on,
and
bro.
believe 100% that Inoue in 2 to 3 years from now, when he's like 38, 39, he's still going to be in the top 10?
Anyways 33,
Everyone,
what you on about? How would we 38 or 39 in 2 or 3 years? You can be 34 or 35 or 36. That's
Long
not
as
and you,
39.
long as he's still winning, long as he's still getting wins, yeah, he'll still be in there.
Because now you got me. What?
That's what I'm saying, bro. If he's still knocking shit loose, we're not going to be talking like that.
okay,
Anyways
I
only
don't believe it.
32. He's 32, so
Okay,
he'll be 35 at May, Stalin.
okay, so at 35, he's still going to be top 10 pound for pound?
Yeah. Because
Okay.
there's somebody 41 that's in the pound for pound list now.
Oh, okay. I just don't see little guys age like
Terence
that.
Crawford's just left at 38. Canelo's
Yeah,
just
but
left at 35.
but yeah, those guys can age, they age better than those little guys. You see it all the time. And Inoue style,
And the
that
way sort of an
style,
average of like 6 rounds.
that listen, Inoue style, the way he fights, I can assure you, it's not going to last
He's
another
average.
2 to 3 years.
I
His
mean,
average
those
is
last
6
couple
rounds
fights
per
haven't been
fight.
wars. I mean, he's kind of just been kind of coasting and boxing for 12 rounds, at least his last 2 guys.
But he's not going to be that when he's 35. I promise you.
I don't know. I have more faith that they're going to get the fight done quicker than all that. I could see it happening in 2 or 3 fights max, and these little guys fight like 3-4 times a year.
Hey, Alan, you kind of sound like Max Kellerman when he kept saying that Tom Brady was going to fall off, and then he just kept winning MVPs and then won another Super Bowl. I just got to wait and see.
Well, quarterbacks age gracefully in the NFL. This is different. Quarterbacks they hit their prime a
44
lot
they
in
done
their
it.
late 30s. Huh?
They didn't win Super Bowls at 40 and 44.
Yeah, but what I'm telling you is that NFL quarterbacks age gracefully. They age like wine. Boxers don't age like that, especially little guys.
I don't know.
I'd say NFL quarterbacks are well at the game before 40. Well at the game. They didn't age. What they do is they get thrown out for the younger bull coming out of college. Look at Cam Newton. Cam Newton's nowhere near 40.
I think that we need to find another guy that we can put Bam up against and say, hey, this is the fight. This is not
Okay,
gonna be
it wasn't Casemiro. It was Neri. My
Yes,
bad.
it was Neri, yeah.
I meant Neri. If Bam goes up and beats like a Neri type fighter, that helps the storyline. That's what I was trying to say. It wasn't
Neri's-
Casemiro. My bad.
Neri's in a higher weight class than what Inoue is in the now. Neri moved up. Neri's in either 126 or 130.
Where's Ahmed Aliyev at?
Oh, Ahmed Aliyev will be at 122.
Okay, how about that? That was a good fight. And then Inoue didn't even stop Ahmed Aliyev, right?
No, but he beat him 12-0.
He schooled him, but he didn't stop him, right?
True.
That's a dangerous fight for Bam.
So what I'm saying is, there you go. Because you don't want to go up and test yourself against somebody. I mean,
I don't think
he can fight at
Ahmed
Tapales.
Aliyev-
What about he can fight at Tapales? All I'm saying is there's guys who Inoue fought that are really good that Bam could go, and if he stops them or puts on a good class, that helps the storyline.
But all the guys have moved up though.
Once again, you're focused on building the story that don't exist versus a story that's
No,
already hot.
Alan, I'm saying a storyline helps. I've already said we already know Bam versus Inoue is a huge fight. We're just talking about building the
How
fight.
do we know that? How do we know that?
because you're talking about two elite fighters that are pound for
But you,
pound. That's a
but
huge
yes,
fight. And again,
yes,
you have the
yes. That's
American, you have the
yes. As of
Americans,
today, as of today, as of today. But we know that
but
fight
it's
is
not going to
nowhere near.
happen today, Alan. It's not going to
Right.
happen
So
today.
exactly. So you gotta guesstimate what that fight will look like 2 to 3 years from now.
I
We're
can tell you
guesstimating
this.
every fight that comes up. What are we talking about?
I can tell
We
you this.
guesstimate every fight because we
What
don't
it
know
look
what
like, what it look
So-
like is that Bam is gonna go undisputed, and then if he goes up and anybody he fights, it's probably gonna be anyway, brother.
Yeah. Like the only thing Boniface had
Takea?
to do is that see everybody that
If
you've
he's gonna
mentioned.
go undisputed, and then he can move up.
Bam,
and-
Bam stops Takea.
Okay,
See,
that's cool.
but they said that about they
That
said
that
about
dude
Tension as well,
has one
but
of the lowest knockout rates or ratings
Who
in
does?
boxing. Period.
Who
But
does?
he can fight anybody up.
Talia?
Takea Inoue.
Oh,
sorry, Kalia. Sorry to hear that, Kalia.
man,
He can
that's
fight anybody up here.
Why
right,
not?
coming up there, right? But he definitely.
Hold on, Kalia, were you going to definitely move if you got the job? Oh, that sucks. I mean, I don't know where you're going to find an apartment for 900, so maybe it wasn't meant to be.
So Boniface, like the only thing about what you're saying is I get it, but like everybody that fucking anyways beat at 122 all moved up divisions because they knew they couldn't beat him. So like your Tapalas, your Neri, all they kind of won, all they kind of things, they're all moved up to 126.
CJ said that Alan Gay is raising everybody's blood pressure. Hey man, that's why he's divorced probably. I don't know, Alan. You tell me.
At 22,
I don't get into CJ's gossip. That's not my thing.
at 122, like it's basically is anyway, and then he's gonna fight Nakatani next. That's pretty much it. At 18,
I think Bam's too small for NUA.
I mean, there's still guys in there. You guys are forgetting.
both the
There's
same height,
Palaces,
almost,
there's
yeah.
Maloney's, there's the
say?
Dohertys. There's like a lot of guys in there that are good that Bam could fight and put on a great fight in class.
Maloney's at
And the
Bam's
more
weight.
he knocks people out, and everyone knows if you're chasing someone, right, what you do is fight their last opponents. So if Bam like takes on two opponents good, like a Doherty, like a Maloney, like I said, I guess Neri's out of the question, but like a Akhmadaliev or any of like a Topalis, any of those guys, Bam, I don't see any of those guys beating Bam. If Bam goes up there and puts on like two good fights, that's it. Everyone's calling for the Inoue or the Nakatani fight anyway.
I think that personally, Bam will need to either resolve this contract situation that Robert Garcia has made an absolute mockery, and look, he can maybe have to fight Tomoya Suboy because of this.
In a great words of CJ, I think you're adding a lot of barbecue sauce on that.
Like Bam has to make his mark. He's a great fighter. His legacy, for me, his legacy is not secured. He's beat great fighters in like Sor Ronkusai, Estrada, Kudras, but
Bro,
like it's been the same thing. It's been the same thing.
How is his legacy not secure? Everyone here is calling this man top 3 pound for pound. Floyd Mayweather never even had a undisputed title.
Here's the difference. So the legacy can't be secure until you retire. We don't know. We're talking about Bam, right? We don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, he's still young.
He could go and get fucked up by a mandatory, and then that changes everything.
Yeah, but what I'm saying,
But Alan saying is his legacy secured? No, that kind of way.
Here's my argument. This is my argument for the panel is that I think that Bam is great enough to have a direct contemporary that's around his age and size. I think that we can create a better story than Inoue versus Bam. That's cartoon at the moment.
But
Bam versus Inoue is cartoon at the moment.
Alan, but you're talking about Nakatani being Inoue's direct contemporary, but that's not true because Nakatani's closer to fucking Bam than he is Inoue. So what are you talking about?
How Inoue and Nakatani is at the same weight class, they're in the same country, and everyone in their country want to see that fight.
Bailey, you can't compare the 80s to now, man. You didn't have Floyd Mayweather's beautiful A-side, B-side example to deteriorate now. Back then it was different. Fighters just think differently now. and so do the promoters. I mean, look at this. Back then, you have Oscar and you have fucking Eddie Hearn sitting there, and I gave him an offer, he doesn't take it. Then what? They go back and forth. Now it's about a fucking dick measuring contest. You don't get anything. You don't get anything now because of these egos. That wasn't the case in the 80s. Bailey.
And I think that definitely was the case. I think we look at that era with rose-colored glasses. I mean, Duran Hagler is a perfect example. I think Duran took like a 25-75 for that fight. You know what I mean? I think Hagler took 10 and he took 3 million.
And you didn't have the promoter. Look, maybe if there was social media, maybe it would have happened then. I don't know. But you didn't have the promoters. People wanted to make the fights. That was their objective. Their objective wasn't to let me look cool on social media and let me do this power play. And it's bullshit. The objectives are different.
Could you imagine Roberto Duran's legacy when he won his first belt, and it was a controversial decision, and then the New York State Athletic Commission chased him for 2 years for the rematch and never done it? Would you say? What do you think the social media would have been like then, when there wasn't any? If that was in today's world, they'd be getting chased.
Well, that's true, but we forgive him for everything he did after that, right?
Bro, he hit you 1 time in a ball.
Absolutely, but like, does he get the other chances? Does he get the other chances in today's world?
Your countryman, stop fucking crying, bro.
Justice, I'm not crying about
one
that.
punch in the balls is not going to change anything.
This is gonna make, man.
So,
Yeah.
Justice,
Mick, you got some crazy
that's what I'm
takes,
not
man.
complaining here. Look, that's what I'm not complaining
Duran
about.
beat the shit out of Buchanan. Stop,
I am saying that, Justice. Open your fucking ears, you cunt.
Bratko, we can't hear you that well. You sound very far
Open your
away from the mic.
ears. We're not,
Well,
we're not
Mick
saying
does have
that.
a point, because it's not like I would have much rather seen him go back and make millions fighting in Madison Square Garden instead of going and fighting some fucking cab driver in Panama City. I mean, which is what he did. Like, I mean, it's his rights as a champion, but it's not. Let's not pretend like he went immediately to go fight, some star-studded talent.
Yes, I'm
You
not
who you
saying
talking about,
anyone
Durant?
Take Justice. I'm not talking about how the
Yeah.
fight went and how it did. All I'm saying is, if we had the social media back then, Duran would never have got away with that.
Look, let's be real though, bro.
Not
Hey, in boxing, bro, you're not gonna
That's
fight
we're only
every fucking
talking.
fighter.
We're
You
only
know what I'm
talking
saying?
about social
Sometimes you're
media.
gonna have layups. Sometimes you're gonna have layups, man.
That's a fact. That's
You
why
know what
when
I'm
people
saying,
say,
bro? Durant got 100+ fights, man. You guys sound like haters, man.
That's why
Stop
when
that
people
shit.
say
Stop
What are
it.
you talking about
Stop
here?
that shit, man. This dude got 100+ fights, man. What are we talking
What
about?
are you talking about, Big Cecil? Are you a fucking idiot, or do you just listen? We're talking
Here
about
come
in
the
the days.
insults.
What we're talking about is today there's social media and fighters get hounded for no doing things. What we're saying is back in the 70s and the 80s there wasn't no social media. So when these things happen, how would their career would have went? Because they would have
No, I
got the
get
same
what
stick.
you're saying. I get what
No,
you're saying.
yeah, I'm not talking about what. That's
But
not
we're
what I'm
not
talking about, bro.
discrediting Duran. So what are you talking about, you
Mick,
cunt?
That's not
Mick,
what I'm
it's even-
talking about,
it-
Mick.
it's even
That's
worse,
not what I'm
Mick.
talking about.
One at a time.
Check this out, Mick. Check this out, Mick. I'm looking at the box circuit right now. So Duran fought Ken Buchanan in June of '72. In November of '72, he went back to Madison Square Garden and lost to Esteban de Jesus in a non-title fight. That's even worse. They would have killed the dude. They would talk shit on him more than they talk shit on Canelo.
Well, let's give a warm
Like,
welcome
how far
to
does
Darian,
his-
the Barbarian. Darian, welcome.
How far does his career go then without
He's better than
the
Canelo.
social media impact you have today? That's all we're saying. We're not saying he wasn't a great fighter.
Well,
Like what the fuck? We never said he wasn't an all-time great. We never said anything about his fighting skill. Nothing. We're talking about
I don't understand what
today.
what's
Today,
the
what we're saying is
What his
today.
point is that the narrative is different because we don't have that kind of social media. Like we didn't have that kind of social media back then that we do now. Is what he's saying. Like
Right.
if it had been around over there, you would have had two-tone. Oh, he's a fucking bum. He's washed. You would have had fucking the boxing voice. They do 10-hour stream. Oh, is fucking Roberto Duran done? Is he fucking? He's a duck. All this other shit is what he's saying.
Correct.
Yeah.
What he's saying is the dog pile would have been so immense, so crushing that he probably wouldn't have been able to become the star that he became.
No, I see what he's saying. I understand.
Like I'm not saying nothing
I
about
don't know
any.
about
But
that,
we were
bro. I don't know about that, bro.
Well, you didn't really know about much, but that's what we're talking about. More mention
Yeah,
the social
but
media. We look back at the
Durant proved
70s.
himself time and time again.
Look,
He proved
Big
himself
Cecil,
time and time
your
again. He
ears
still
are
bounced back
working.
multiple
Who really
times, no
cares
matter
what
how you
social
slice and
media
dice it.
thinks, man?
No, but
Who gives a fuck what New Age fans say? You're
So,
stuck on
Yeah,
that
you
shit.
what are you
Shut the
talking
fuck
about?
up, bro.
You're fucking dumb. Listen, what they're saying is back in the 70s, you got all these fights, what Mo was say, what Marco said, and Mo said, well, we look back then as if everything went swimmingly. But it didn't go swimmingly. Just that there was no social media to fucking to haggle and hound and discredit and things like that. So that's why we look back in that period as all fights happening. But all fights didn't happen.
Yeah, I mean, look at what we did to Benavidez
today, bro. So what's your point, bro?
We memed Benavidez into fighting David Morrell, bro. That was a brutal fight. I mean, it was a good fight, but he didn't need to do that. He did it because, you know, the haters, and he wanted to silence his critics.
Yeah, but you're saying Duran's career won't pan out because of some of the losses he had
Nobody
quitting against
said
Ray
that.
Leonard. Bro, that's literally what you just said, bro. That's literally what you just said. So what did you say then, motherfucker? Repeat it again.
Obviously,
like
you
a broken
can't.
record.
Obviously, you're too slow at comprehending here. What Marco said was in the 70s we got all the big fights, and Mo said, well, we look back then and they didn't always get the big fights. And what I said was, because there's no social media back then, and there was nobody to hold people to account, and fans didn't hold fighters to account, and things like that, there would be a different narrative painted.
What
Nobody
fight
said Duran
you
wasn't
wanted
great.
Duran to fight? What
Well,
fight?
yeah,
What
like I
fight?
felt like we did get most of the fights we won in the 70s and 80s. I felt
So
like
what
we did.
fight? What fight are
We
you talking
didn't get
about?
them when they were supposed to happen, Marco. We didn't.
Bro,
Like, let's be real.
you guys gotta understand, bro.
Like
Boxing
what?
is about timing. Boxing is about timing. You never get the fight right where you want it. What are we
That's
talking
true,
about?
and
Only
that's
fight
what I'm saying. It's always
That's what
been
the
like
point
that.
is, Big
in the
Say. So
80s,
what the
Mo,
fuck are
only
you on
fight
about?
that came too
We're
late
getting
was
Shakur
Hagler
Teo
and-
right now.
Hold on, guys, hold on. The only fight I could think that came late was Hagler and Leonard, but that's because Leonard kept retiring and unretiring his eye.
Yeah, exactly.
No, definitely not. I mean, Hagler and Hearns was supposed to happen like in 1981, and they
They were
canceled the
both in
fight
their
like 2
prime, though,
times.
Yeah,
man.
but
Yeah,
those are
they still were on their
exceptions.
prime.
Those are not the rules. Today,
Yeah,
it's a very
and not
different
only
game.
that, but
Exactly,
they weren't
DJ.
old. It wasn't like Pacquiao and
But a
Mayweather.
lot of today's a different game because of social media being around
Well, what
and
about
shit like that
what
as
about
well,
the
yeah?
Ray Leonard Hagler fight? That
It's
was
not the
supposed to happen a
social
What about the
long time
media.
before
rematch?
It's
that.
Look,
fucking
there was no
Mayweather
rematch.
changing the game. It's the
Go ahead,
Mayweather
Pat.
changing the game. It's not the social media. It's
That's what I was saying.
Mayweather.
Absolutely.
Bronze bomber.
Mayweather did
Usyk. Way
change the
too
game.
late.
You guys talking about social media? It was fucking Mayweather. I agree, bro.
Because
I agree.
Mayweather is not
But
social media.
wait, hold
What
on,
are
hold
you
on.
What made
talking
Mayweather
about?
big
Hold on,
though?
guys, one at a time. Yeah, Justice, you have an echo and you sound very far away. I don't know if you could maybe put on headphones or get closer to the mic because we can't really hear you.
He's on the toilet.
Oh, okay, bro, I'll
Mayweather
try. I'll
changed.
try to
Hold
fix
on.
it. I'll try to fix it.
Mayweather changed the game, but primarily because he used
Social media.
as a tool.
Absolutely.
Okay,
But
fair
Bixen,
enough.
so you didn't understand a thing that we are saying here. Nobody's
Great
doubting
point.
Duran's greatness. Nobody's doubting that. All we're saying was people look back, like Duran would have been held to account to have the rematches. He would have been held to account to fight better fighters. He did fight great fighters. Nobody's saying he's no great, he's no even anything about his
So
whole
what
boxing
fight? Name
talent.
the fighter. Name the fighter, man.
Well,
Name the fighter. That's why I asked you.
There
Name the
you go.
fighter.
Well, I'll let Mo name the fighter for you.
Who did he miss? Who did he miss? You did the same shit with Pacquiao the other day,
Here
talking about
you
he
go.
didn't defend
Here
some
you go.
titles.
The exact. This is what
Yo,
you
this
didn't understand.
this guy talking about fucking Pacquiao not defending some titles. Man, this dude fought in 4 different decades, man. Stop that crying
So
shit, man.
what you're
God damn.
talking about here is he was ordered to have a rematch for his belts and he didn't have the rematch. He avoided the fight for 2 years.
Rematch who? Rematch who?
Ken Buchanan. There's one.
Ah, here we go. Yeah. Keep crying for your countrymen, man.
Well,
I'm not
not only
crying
that,
for
but he
your
fucking
countrymen.
lost, bro. Like I don't know
Bro,
if you
that's
know,
just
but
some
he
hater
literally
shit.
lost.
Mick, you're a
Well,
fucking
It's no.
hater.
Darian, hold
Mick,
on.
you're a
no.
hater.
Come back in, Darian. Come back in.
Hey,
How is
Mick,
it
you're a
hating?
fucking hater. You hate Pacquiao, you
Duran's
hate Duran. I don't
Duran's
know what
probably
it
my
is,
number
bro.
3 fighter of all time. How do I hate Duran? What you
I don't
talking
give a
about?
fuck, bro. I don't give a
No,
fuck.
you didn't because you can't.
You say
your comprehension's hard.
you say Pacquiao's an all-time great and still fucking
And
diss
it's
him.
top
I don't want
20.
to hear that shit, man.
And what's your point?
It's not
Nobody's-
even criticism. It's not even criticism. It's
No,
fucking
you just
hatred.
didn't understand. You are
It's
thick.
fucking hatred. No,
It goes
I
in
do
one ear and out
understand.
the other.
I understand you're a fucking hater. That's what I understand.
Could you imagine that he lost it, like he lost 6 months later and then didn't defend his belt and then like we all gave Tank Davis the same shit and he never even lost.
Bro, Tank, what are you talking
true.
about? Bro, I don't give a fuck about Tank. You're the one with the tank on your picture. You fucking weirdo. Fuck Tank Davis. Who cares about
I see
Tank?
that's how stupid
What the fuck you talking about, dude?
you think
Shut the fuck
you
up.
think that's a homage to Tank. It's actually taking the piss out of me idea.
I know.
So,
I know,
no, you
retard.
didn't.
I know, retard.
Right, that's what you didn't
Fuck you
understand
talking
is
about?
like what they're trying to say is it's a totally different thing today.
Alan,
Tank Davis gets the same shit for
Mick
doing
is taking your
what
title.
Duran did back then.
Bro, Tank Davis ain't fought no one legit. Why are we comparing Duran to Tank Davis? You sound stupid, man. What are we talking about? Stop with this
This is
dumb
where you
shit, man.
go.
Stop with
How's
this
it-
dumb shit. Stop
how is
banning
Tank-
shit. Stop
See,
bashing all
this
these
is where-
all-time greats and
this is
bigging
where
up
you're
these fucking
stupid.
trash
Tank
fighters.
Davis
Stop
got
doing that.
outboxed by Roach. Come on.
Right, so you're saying that.
Why is Duran and Tank Davis in the same sentence? Why?
All I
This
said
dude has
was if
100
Tank-
plus fights. This dude has
What you
100 plus fights.
What you talking about?
Fought way
Well,
out his
let-
weight
let-
class.
let Mick answer,
Small
let
ass
Mick-
dude fought way out his weight class.
See, well, if you can like mute big stupid now, what I'm saying is when Duran done that, there was no pressure on him. There was no social media pressure on him. When fucking Tank did a rematch like fucking Lamont Roach, he got hounded. But Tank taking all these easy cherry pick fights, done this, done whatever else. But you're saying he never fought anybody legit when he beat Leo Santa Cruz. How is that no legit? But that's what we're comparing errors. I'm not saying fucking Tank Davis and Duran are even on the same
Leo
page
Santa
as each
Cruz
other.
moved up like 2 divisions.
Santa
Stop.
Cruz is a bantamweight, man. Stop this shit, man. What are we
He
talking
was a champion.
about? He's a bantamweight. He's a bantamweight.
like
He does. He
So
doesn't
that's the
belong in the
same
weight
thing you're
class.
saying about. You're saying the same thing about
He was a
Bam.
champion.
But you're using you use the same you use the same point against Bam versus Inoue. So you can't say that because they're both champions.
No, he's not
So
a
you can't
Hey,
change
Mick.
it
Hey,
now.
Mick. Tell me when Tank Davis moves up to 168 and beats a fucking Iran Barkley. Tell me that.
We are not-
Tell me
we
when
are not
Tank.
talk-
Yeah,
we
he
are
beats
not
fucking
comparing them.
Barrios. Fucking Barrios that lost to old ass
Oh my
Pacquiao.
God.
Fucking trash, man. Barrios
What
is
do you
trash.
even
I
know?
want to hear that shit.
What are you even on about? We're not comparing the two as
Come back
fighters.
in, Darian. Come back in. All right. Well, look, I don't. It doesn't sound like Mick is saying that Duran.
Tank is the same as Duran. No.
No, it doesn't sound like he's saying
Well, okay, we could change. We could talk about a completely other different all-time great fighter doing some other shit that they wouldn't be able to get away with today. Yeah, we could talk about a lot of guys who didn't fight mandatories or who were stripped of belts or any number of things. My point being is just that we look at history with rose-colored glasses, like this hasn't always been the case.
The truth is, overall, we did get the fights we wanted most of the time back in the day. Now we do not. That's what
Look, at the end of the day, Marco, somebody's going to get a 25-75% offer, and somebody has to call somebody's bluff to make these fights happen. If Duran didn't call those dudes bluffs, those fights wouldn't have happened.
Straight. I just tapped in to hit up Mickey Doonan. Yo, what's up, Marco?
What's up, Darian, my boy?
You know fuck all about boxing, you wee shite.
What's up?
Wee shite.
What's up, Darian, my man?
Darian, that's pretty good.
Attorney Bailey's got it right in the comments. Like Big says, so comparing careers and like nobody's saying Duran was the great.
Mick, listen,
You're
this
just
is
an
my
idiot.
problem with you,
gotta
Mick.
go
Mick,
train
this is my problem with you,
later.
Mick. This is my problem with you, Mick.
This is it.
You cry about this little thing. Fucking
I wasn't
Duran
crying
not
about a little
defending this
thing. I was
belt,
comparing.
not defending this belt
I was
against
comparing error.
Vince.
I was
Now,
not
listen,
a
man, listen, bro. Let me
enemy.
speak, bro. Let me speak,
Because
man.
you're an
Come on.
idiot.
All right, go
Well,
ahead, bro. Go ahead.
he's
Say what you gotta
saying-
say.
He's saying that he wasn't complaining about it. That's what he's saying.
Aye, I'm not comparing
No,
the two.
no, Marco. This,
comparing the times.
I know how Mick
I
work.
stepped
I know how this
away,
dude
so
work.
maybe he was, but I didn't hear it.
This guy will fucking diss Duran for one little fight, and this guy's fought so
Where did
many
I
fucking
diss
fighters.
Duran?
He's fought so many fighters. He did the
Where
same
did I
shit with
diss
Pacquiao the
Duran?
other day. He did the same shit with
Yeah.
Pacquiao the other day, talking about
Oh.
Pacquiao didn't defend his titles. Man, Pacquiao
this
fought
is
in
that-
4 different decades. Pacquiao
Who-
fought everybody. What are we
Who
talking
dissed-
about, bro?
what did I say to diss Duran?
A couple exceptions. Now you want to
What did
diss
the-
him.
How
What
did
did
he
I
diss
say to diss
Duran?
Duran?
What did he say to diss Duran?
You talking about him not defending his title against your countryman?
No, what I said was, in the time where if social media was back then, he wouldn't have got away with no doing that.
Who would he got?
Bro, didn't you just say
It
he
was in
didn't?
the-
Didn't you just say he tried to avoid the rematch? Didn't you just
He
say
did.
that?
The New York
Okay, then
State
that's what I'm
Athletic
talking
Commission chased
about.
him
That's
for
what I'm
2
talking
years.
about. I'm not talking about the social media
I
shit.
watched that
Get
fight
that
a couple
social
of
media
years
shit out
ago.
your head. I'm not talking
Yeah.
about
There
that.
was no need for a rematch.
I
watched that
agree,
fight a
Dick
couple of
Justice.
weeks.
I agree. I am not saying that. What I said was, if social media was back then, they would have had to have fought him again.
I
Bro,
get
we're
what
not-
you're saying. If social media
I'm
was
not
back
talking
then,
about
That's
that,
in
Mick.
Duran. That's
Mick,
not
I'm not
dissing
talking
Duran.
about the social media. I'm talking about you
Well, that's
said
what
he
we're
avoided the
talking
rematch.
about.
But you said he avoided the rematch. Did you not just say that?
Oh my God.
Yes or no? Did you say
What
that?
did?
Yes or no?
Yes, because that's what
I think
happened.
what
Okay,
he, I think
okay.
what he
That's what
said
I'm
is
talking about.
So
what
he didn't
I
say
think what he said is that social media was criticizing him for avoiding the rematch. If it was today,
Absolutely.
that's what he said.
It's nothing to
That's
do with Duran. It's nothing to do with like saying Duran was a bad fighter. It's not to say Duran wasn't the greatest lightweight of all time. It was to say if it's in two different times, fighters are treated two different ways. But if there was no
yeah.
social media back then, so
Listen, Mac, who the fuck cares what some casuals have to say? And anyway,
but that's
Exactly,
what
DJ.
decide fights. So
yeah.
that's what decide what fights happen and
That's why I said. That's
what
why I
fights
said.
don't happen.
When y'all first started this argument, that's why I said, who cares what a new age fan says? A lot of them don't even know boxing anyway. They're
But
not
that's
on
what.
panel. They're not on panels like us talking boxing. They don't do that type of
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, exactly.
But that's what decides fights. That decides what some fights happen and some fights don't. As simple as that. The pressure gets fights made. As more concluded that Benavides versus Morel, which didn't need to happen.
Well, Benavides versus Morel was Benavides just like fucking taking on all challengers because he knows what it feels like to be ducked himself by Canelo for how many fucking years.
Yeah, but that did nothing for his legacy. It did nothing much for his
No, but
career,
you know what
really.
it did? But you know what
But it
it
was
did?
fan friendly. I mean, he
No,
kind
you
of
know
made
why
me
he
a
did it?
fan after that.
Yo, you know why he did it though,
But
Mo? Nah, you hate Benavides. Nothing gonna help.
Marco.
But what it did for him was it shut up the people like who criticize him, saying, "Oh, of course he's gonna try fighting Morel." And he's like, "All right, fuck it, I'll fight. I'll fight the new guys. I'll fight the old guys. I'll fight everybody."
Yeah,
That's
look, CJ is absolutely right. If you want to highlight CJ's comment, that is absolutely spot on. His last one, Marco.
So fuck social media, but please like and subscribe to Marco.
It's absolutely spot on. Like, we're on social media right now talking about it, but fuck social media, and social media doesn't
It's a
matter.
very powerful tool, obviously, and it's a very powerful tool. But it has sometimes it gives people voices that don't need to be heard. That's the problem with it. Sometimes certain voices you don't want to fucking hear, but you got to hear them all.
Very true. I
You know what I
agree with
mean?
that.
But Floyd really did a number on boxing. For his legacy, he did
Yes.
great. But his residue, the shit that was picked up once he retired, now a lot of it's detrimental. I feel like.
Absolutely, the shit he left behind. Yeah, I agree.
Like even the bullshit pad work. He doesn't really train like that. That was for flash, for the cameras. But now you got everybody and their mother doing that shit. You got
Doing
guys
that shit.
never throwing a punch in their life, going on social media and and fucking turning around, doing no look fucking. How you gonna do a no look pad work? What the fuck is that?
Exactly. And then Marco, not
Marco,
only
I
that,
have a question for you, Marco,
Go ahead,
because you
brother,
grew
go.
up in a different year than today. Obviously, like when you were training and stuff in the Catskills and stuff. Was that a regular thing for you guys to do pad work up in Catskills?
Yeah, but it would be more like if you saw Rooney and Tyson. I did the same shit with Rooney. It would be like oh shit, yeah, and it would be like it would be not only throwing punches, but he would use it for for a lot of this shit. So the pad work wasn't just hitting it, but it was also used for movement. It would be more of a real fight with the pad work when I was coming up. He'd be pressuring me, he'd follow me, he'd lean on me. You know what I mean? He'd try and hit me with the pad. I'd block it. It was like a light sparring session. It wasn't like this bullshit circus juggling, like all that bullshit. So because that does nothing in a real fight, nothing. Yeah, I maybe a little bit of rhythm and maybe memorizing combinations, but no. When did you ever see it? Even Roy has never thrown a 50 punch combination. Like nobody does that.
Yeah,
Nobody.
45.
So yeah, it was more effective. And with the bag work, like we used to do bag work, and the trainers will watch you. Buddy McGirt still does that. Big up to him. Watch you. All right, no, but like I remember Kevin. I was hitting the bag one time, and I was getting tired, and I threw kind of a bullshit punch. He goes, "What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?" He was like, "You got to punch. Like you punch every punch with everything you got." You know what I mean? There's a difference between being tired and not trying because you're tired. You know what I mean? Like your punch will be weaker and slower if you're tired, but you could tell when somebody's not trying to get it out at full velocity and when they're just kind of waiting for the round to end. And they didn't allow that shit. You had to push till the fucking bell rang. That's why I'm so hard. That's why I'm like, nah. Anybody who quits, like anybody who stops trying, puts their hands down before the bell rings, That's not the sport for you. So yeah, that's my 2 cents.
Yo, I was gonna say too, man. Like, you know, Mayweather, he influenced a lot of fighter styles too. You know what I'm saying? Like Haney, Shakur, even like a guy like Anthony Yard. Like, why is a guy like Anthony Yard with his frame and his power, why is he sitting there in the middle of the ring shoulder rolling? He should be trying to pressure dudes. You know what I'm saying? He should just change his whole style. Like, it's the way he's built. That's the shoulder roll's not built for his style.
Like,
Same thing with like Adrian Broner.
There's
Saying
two
the same
things for
thing.
Anthony Yard. The two things for Anthony Yard to say is Anthony Yard has got a really bad trainer who isn't very good in Tunde Ajayi. And the second one is that Tunde Ajayi's done really well for Anthony Yard's career, that he's fought a lot of cab drivers and then got 3 big fights. Like, he's done well that way to put him in with guys with, like, unlosing records out of Europe and things like that. So, like, he's guided him well that way to get him into the 3 big fights he's had. But he's not a great trainer for Anthony Yard. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying, Mick. Tunde is a massive Mayweather fanboy. That's why Anthony Yard has that style.
But
so I agree with you. He is a terrible fanboy. I mean, sorry, terrible as trainer. I agree, bro.
But without one and without Tunde pushing his career that way against the cab drivers, like, really, he's fought four real fighters, and he's Kovalev, Beterbiev, and Benavidez, and I want to say the European guy. I can't think. No, the British guy that he beat. I can't think his name.
Lyndon Arthur.
Lyndon Arthur, right? They're the ones he's fought. He's lost to Lyndon Arthur as well, and he beat Lyndon Arthur. So that's the only names he's really faced in his whole career. But the way he was guided by Tunde, excellent, got him into the positions. But the way that Tunde's trained him and used him as a fighter, probably had a negative effect on his career. But I don't think you get one without the other. I don't think he gets in. I don't think he's very good at all. But I don't think he could have gone to the positions with another trainer, but it would have been a better fighter, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But to his point, 99% of the fighters today who are using that shoulder roll don't have the build. They don't even have the trainer to teach them how to even use it to good effect. I mean, he's not the only one. I mean, Jesus Christ, look at Ryan Garcia, bro. I swear to God, bro, if he comes back with that nasty ass shoulder roll, I'm gonna die out laughing, bro.
The shoulder roll is like a. What's up, young man?
What's up? But it's funny. It's funny that y'all say that because in the interview, Shakur's just saying like how he doesn't like to use the shoulder roll. It's just like versus Zepeda, it was like the best, in his opinion, the best way to like block those punches, I guess.
Do you know how many people I've seen in the gyms get fucked up because they're trying to emulate Floyd's shoulder roll? Not everybody can do that. Matter of fact, most people can't do that. But
really, it's James Toney's shoulder roll, isn't it?
Hey, Marco, didn't you get knocked out using a shoulder roll before?
No, that was me knocking you out.
Oh, okay.
James Toney didn't do a shoulder roll. James Toney didn't do this.
He was more like a waist.
Pop.
Like,
James Toney would go down.
Yeah.
He had an elastic waist. His waist was like go gadget waist. Very fucking elastic. Floyd was more. He would go down too. Sometimes younger Floyd, Pretty Boy, would do a lot more movement, but as he got older, he was very more efficient and conserved energy. He would just turn. This would block here. This would block here. You know, this would block.
You'd agree it was kind of the same thing where the shoulder protected one part of it, and James and the backhand stance was to parry the punches away as well when they're coming. Yeah,
right. I never felt comfortable with the shoulder roll because I don't feel comfortable that I could block a right hand by just doing this. Because look how much head I have. Like I can't look at this. I just couldn't do it.
I mean, also those are two guys who are like freak of nature athletes too.
Yes.
And then Tony specifically, Tony was like sparring like 50 million rounds and preparedness for a fight.
Yeah, well,
Floyd's been training with that shoulder roll since he was like 5 years old. He perfected that shit.
No, he did. I mean, for him it worked great. There's some fighters who can do it, but overall, I've literally seen so many guys, especially newer guys, get fucked up.
No, you're right, Marco. You're right. Absolutely. And that shoulder roll is terrible against southpaws too.
It's terrible. It's not a good defense unless you're a special person. Just like Mike Tyson, the style I learned, peekaboo. That's not a good style unless you're a special person with a special body type to execute it.
Then they're tailor made for Mike Tyson.
Exactly.
As I put in the chat the other day, the article for chat, I can't remember the guy's name, but it explains like Floyd being the last great fighter, black fighter that could use that kind of fighting style and stance and coming through as a family guy. Like, it's an excellent article, but obviously didn't know Bud Crawford was coming on the back of that. But aye, explains it well, explains his whole career, explains like his uncle, his dad.
By the way, guys, Clarissa called in yesterday. Big
Oh,
moment
Get
in
the
the
fuck out of
feud.
here.
She did. She did. She
Well
only
done,
said-
Clarissa.
She
Well
came
done,
in and shit on
Clarissa.
Alberto. She had like 2 sentences, but she came in. Yeah, she called in last night.
Somebody put a timestamp in the Discord, please.
Oh yeah, when was it? It
Cla-
was.
Clarissa's
It was
always
pretty early on.
It
Well,
was
you know what
early
it is?
on.
If you
It
go
was
back
like
and
in the
look at
first
it,
10 minutes.
I had
Clarissa's
HLD
always
I had
entertaining
HLD come
doing
in. I had HLD come in, but it wasn't him. It was a troll. So look for when you see the HLD come in. The person just started doing fart noises, which is pretty
Yeah,
funny.
that was weird, bro.
And then right after
Clarissa?
you see the HLD, that's
Hey,
when
that
Clarissa
was
comes in.
that was me, by the way. My apologies.
That wasn't you.
That was me.
Hey, but as far as Floyd's Floyd people forget like how wide people forget how wide Floyd's back and shoulders were. So the one of the reasons he can do that is because he was built also like that. It's not just he was taught like that. He was built like with the right frame, but he was also taught how to use his frame with using that kind of
Right.
fighting style.
Yeah, let
A
me-
lot of people aren't taught how to use their body with their style. Like he was taught from such a young age, he grew into it, and he also his body grew into it, but he learned how to use his body as like
Yeah.
defensive.
Let
People
me-
just think it's like a mind or an angle thing. No, you got to be able to like. He had all of that.
Let me pump this. What CJ's asking. Here we go. All right, yo. Yeah, I got pumped. I got a Discord rep. Whatever. Yo, I got the Discord in the chat. It's where we been talking and stuff about box.
Don't talk
Whatever.
like
Yeah. Why? It's just about boxing. All right, that wasn't my best Yayan, but anyway,
Yeah, that was
Discord's in the
terrible.
chat. Yeah, that sucked. I'm sorry, Yayan. Discord's in the chat. You guys know what Discord is. Please join it if you haven't. It's 24 hours a day, boxing talk. And of course, we also have the raffles. We're raffling off this Grant glove, original Grant glove. It's from I want to say around 2010, maybe. As you see, it's the old school. It's a pro, brand new lace-up glove. There's only one. Perfect for catching signatures of your favorite fighters. It could make a dope vintage. What's the word for it? When something's a collectible. And we are raffling off another one from 2012. This is official Mayweather vs. Ortiz from 2012. 16-ounce pro sparring gloves. These are laced up. These are real leather. They're 16 ounces. As you see right there, they were selling for $75 back then. These are official part of the promotion for that fight. Both of these can be purchased or can be raffled off by buying a $10 raffle ticket, sending it to this Cash App here, Marco Boxing, or if you have PayPal, using marcoko@gmail and specifying your name and which glove you want. All righty.
Officially, the last time Floyd Mayweather got a knockout, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Is that really? Is that it? No, he knocked out McGregor.
Man, come on, man.
His last pro fight ended with a knockout.
Man, Marco, stop it, man. Stop it, man.
Who's Furious BFB?
Nah, because remember he knocked out that Japanese fighter I was talking about as well.
Tension.
He knocked him out. That guy that's got no name but managed to get Floyd there, even though he never
knocked
had
out Tension.
even though he never had a fight in his life, a boxing fight. Aye, he did.
You mean Floyd's exhibition with his friend?
Yeah, we were
No,
dancing.
not his friend, no.
He was literally dancing, beating up that kid. It was bad.
He used to spar, right, or something like that.
Nah. It was a guy in
He
Japan.
went over to Japan and like embarrassed him. He said he was going to take it easy, and he
the young kid who cried after he lost.
Yeah. So he's now. Like obviously he was a kickboxer and MMA fighter. Now he's a boxer. But he fought like in his last fight for a world title and lost to anybody's
Yeah, I was
brother.
about to say he's a champion now, right?
Nah, he lost to anybody's brother, beat him,
Oh yeah. Takea beat him.
Yes, but that's like if he'd won that, him and Inoue would be the biggest fight. In fact, it probably still is the biggest fight in Japan, bigger than Inoue and Nakatani. But aye, when Floyd we turned up 3 hours late, went into the ring and knocked him out in a bit around. It was
That
Hey
was
guys,
bad. That was bad.
salute guys. Nakatani, salute everyone. Salute 150.
Ah,
Certainly no
Furioso, what's up, my bro?
Now then, Nakatani got exposed, in my opinion, his last fight.
Yep.
I saw bitch in him. I really did. As in, he tried to hang, he couldn't, and then he went he did his shit on the safe side, on the back foot. I didn't like it at all.
Furioso. What's up, bro?
Furioso, where you been?
Oh,
It's
just
good for
here
real.
and there, whatever, just licking. Look, I capped for yard. I always have.
I was just about to say.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute, guys.
Remember,
I've always capped for yard. 150 knows me very well.
Yeah, I know you very well as well.
Hold on a minute. It's always been a bit of a joke thing, lines in the camp and all this thing. And we've had a joke with Tunde because we know what Tunde is like.
Yeah.
But they were always going to be together. They were on a trip together on some blag it till you make it sort of thing. And because they came out of England, they got all the gigs, top fights. They got paid well, and they're happy with that. They were always going to be happy with what they've got, and they tried to see what they could get. But it was never going to be a case where Yard was going to go, oh, I'm going to get rid of Tunde now. He knows Tunde's shit. He knows that. He's not stupid.
Jesus.
But they come up together. It was that compromise that Yard had to make. He was always going to make that compromise.
Without one, you didn't get the other.
That's what I'm trying to say, you see. So they just blagged it till they made it. And then they've made a few million for their limited abilities in truthfulness. We all know Yard could, he's got the physicality and whatever to, but because he is a freak athlete, he does all crazy stuff. He'll do backflips, also somersaults, a lot for a big guy. But yeah, it's one of those where, like you guys said, Tunde went to the Mayweather gym, started going crazy, learning those stupid ladder, like Marco was saying, moves, the whole thing, brought it back and showed Yard a few bits, and that was it. And his natural ability has got him to be a millionaire, Anthony Yard. We knew he was limited. I mean, I knew myself he wasn't even the best guy in London.
Of course he's not.
Who's the best guy in London? Even Boatsy would probably beat him.
Are you? Where are you from?
Possibly.
I forgot.
Boatsy?
He's Frochland. He's from Frochland.
I'm in Nottingham. Robin Hood.
Okay.
Frochland.
Yeah, Boatsy's the best dude in London. It's not even Yard.
Bro, that's the best. Bro, I've been calling for that fight. We've been calling for that fight for like 5 years. That's the best fight over here.
Nah, Willie Hutchison versus Boatsy is probably a better fight.
But the thing is, it did come to a point.
Well, Callum Smith's the best.
It did come to a point where he was pressured, Yard, to get rid of Tunde because of the business, because of it's the sponsorship, everything. Because he was an Adidas boy. He's sponsored by Adidas. He's got a good deal over here. He's on billboards in London for Adidas.
So, Furioso, go and tell them what you told me, what I said to you when you said you were betting Yard versus Benavidez.
Yeah. Benavidez is he's good. He is. Look at his hand speed. You see that thing he did with Ryan Garcia? With Ryan Garcia, dude, the guy's got his lightning. He really is. I know it's all. I know that's not boxing. It's a bit like the pad work. That ain't boxing, but it still shows you the velocity.
Anybody, because of the mechanics of doing this, anybody can look fast. What's fast to me is when you roy it, double, triple left hooks, double, but whatever. It looks good, and that Camacho did it. He was originator, and his was fucking smoking.
Camacho was the best. He's my
boy.
boy.
Started with that shit, but yeah, anybody could do that uppercut shit. Speed, don't let that ever scare you guys.
When Yard and Benavidez were fighting each other, Furioso said, "I'm going to put £50 on Yard, And he's at 8-1. And he goes, again, how much you'll get back? I went, nothing, zero. If you put £50 on your hard to knock out Benavides, you'll be down £50.
He was 11-1 though. He was 11-1 to knock out Benavides.
And how much did you get back?
I didn't put 50. I put him on an accumulator, but obviously it fucked up. Like build up for the night, because I normally do an accumulator for the night for the card. Just a bit of fun.
Hey,
good to see you back, bro.
With that Nakatani fight you was talking about, Furioso?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
I don't.
Now
Let me say this. My problem is just with this. They should have just made the Inoue and Nakatani fight on that card.
There
you know what I'm saying? Because they have this random guy named Hernandez. I mean, Inoue sparred that guy, so he knows how tough he is. But he arguably lost. You know, people say he lost and stuff like that. So now when Inoue beats Nakatani, he's not gonna get the credit he deserves. You know what I'm saying? So they should have just made it right away.
The problem
with boxing. They just marinate shit too much, bro.
The thing is, that card, it was a bit of a sort of like a showcase. Well, yeah, it was a build up for the main fight. But the thing is, they brought a bunch of Mexicans over because they were pretty much Japan v Mexico. And the thing is, you bring 5 Mexicans over, 1 or 2 that you haven't heard of, they'll get a win. They'll surprise you. And that guy, he put work on Nakatani. He really did. And
yeah, I thought he won.
Yeah, there you go, you see. And nobody be knowing him like that. No one be knowing him like that. Really crazy. And he just, turned up out of Tijuana.
So, like, one thing to say about that was people also forget that, like, Japan has big MMA cards over that kind of time. MMA, wrestling, whatever else that they do. Like, they have around about the 28th, 29th, 30th and 31st. So, like, to put Inoue on at that time versus Nakatani, I would have taken away the limelight a bit for it, because they do have big shows in the Tokyo Dome and things like that. Then it's a big festival for them. They didn't celebrate Christmas or anything like that. So yeah, it's that's one of the things about why it probably couldn't happen then. They were just never to put it in that short notice.
It's true.
Nakatani's not. I knew he beats him up easy.
So like, one thing I could probably say to that is, look what Usyk done with Derek Chisora. Like, looked really bad, and then AJ was like, "Oh, I might as well fight him now. He's my mandatory. I'll fight him now," and then got beat up. And Terence Crawford and Madrimov didn't look great. Got the sneaky win. Looked bad. Looked his worst fight in a while. And then Canelo's like, "This is the right time to fight Crawford." They both gamed them, yeah. Both went, had a bad fight, and then beat the shit out of the guys who thought they weren't up to their level.
Back in a second. Keep it going, guys.
Nakatani's maybe pulled that one out the bag.
Yeah, I know that every boxer kind of has a dud and whatever, but I just saw he was going up a weight, wasn't he? Or the other guy was. There was a weight difference, wasn't there, to his previous fight? Nakatani.
He was going up a weight, Nakatani.
He was going up, you see, and they measured this Mexican wrong, because when they do that, they measured this guy wrong because this guy came, he was strong and he put that work, and Nakatani tried to be in the pocket with him, and then he couldn't hang, and then he said fuck this, and then he bitched out. That's why I'm calling him out for. He's like, and it's kind of not his fault because he was, like you're saying, going up, and this guy Mexican was strong.
It was he boxed great the first 4 or 5 rounds.
He did.
And people probably didn't carry, but then when he got into the dogfight, Hernandez kept coming forward.
Really nice. In the first few rounds, yeah, he looked really good. He could, he was putting his shit. But then when it got dogged and all that, oof.
That's the thing. Like people underrate Hernandez because they hadn't really heard his name. But like as Mo was saying earlier, when what's his name, Cardenas, when he fought Inoue and got beat, now he's got a fan base. Now Hernandez, loads of people will want to see who Hernandez fights next. So it's probably boosted his profile a lot. Big Cecil says he had him winning. I had Nakatani winning by a round, but I wouldn't have been mad at a draw. And Hernandez obviously came out profile raised
I
highly.
think Hernandez, dude, that was my eye test. It just told me. It told me Hernandez edged it in the end. You know, what I mean, he came through in the end. But the fact is, it was we know what that card was, don't we? It was a build-up. They're not going to give it to the Mexican. No one had heard of him, so to speak, unless you're very, very hardcore.
I don't think that even if they gave it to Hernandez, I think they would have still made the Nakatani anyway fight anyway.
Do you think so?
Nakatani's not losing a belt there. Anyway, still has them all. I think they would have still made it. I think it's that big in Japan that they would have made it anyway.
I think if going to the Shakur Tio, because I spoke about it, I think if Tio manages to pull this fight off, it will be the biggest win in boxing since Andy Ruiz Joshua, in my opinion, because Tio's got everything against him. When I heard the announcement of the ref, do you know who the ref is?
No idea.
Yeah,
I know
okay.
who the judges are though.
The ref is important with the Shakur fights. What he
Hey,
can
he's gonna let Shakur hug on Tio as much as he wants, bro.
What he doesn't. The ref is Harvey Dock. Harvey Dock has worked a lot of his career for Top Rank, even though it's not a Top Rank card. Harvey Dock is a Top Rank.
But Tio is a Top Rank fighter. Shakur isn't he?
Well,
yeah, they're both top ranked. Well, Shakur isn't anymore.
Shakur's been matching.
Harvey Dock. We saw how he was with the Ryan Garcia Haney fight. You know, he didn't do a good job in that fight. He didn't, because there was loads of knockdowns and stuff. You know,
who are the judges?
The judges are the ones that two of them were the judges for Barboza for Tio. And I can't remember who the last one is, but there's a boxing rule came out with another one.
It's not Weisfield or Cheatham, right?
I don't think Cheatham's going to think the other one's Weisfield.
I haven't got a lot of hope.
The other two were the ones that gave Tio the fight for Barboza.
Does anyone here have Tio winning? Because I haven't got a lot of hope for him.
I think I don't have him, but I would not be surprised if he wins.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
it's all about
surprised. Yeah, I
reflexes.
wouldn't be shocked. But
There's quite a few people on the panel who
Come on,
have Tio,
Ferio. So
but
you know
not on
Shakur
this
gonna
panel
win.
right now.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm not being stupid like that. Shit. I'm going to tell you.
I got probably like Tio winning. Maybe it's.
I don't think it's as clear cut as. I don't think it's as clear cut as people are making it. I think it's two elite fighters facing each other. I think Tio isn't a 140 fighter. I think he's stuck in the middle. But I don't know if Shakur will be a 140 fighter either. I don't think it's cut and dry as people are making it. It certainly will only be a 10-2 or 9. It'll be a really, really close fight. I just think that Shakur's got the edge from a tactical and an IQ standing point.
But Mick, you're right. But you're also like, how do we know? Has Shakur ever fought somebody like Loma? Has he ever fought somebody like Josh Kelly even?
Josh
Taylor. His name was? Josh.
Taylor.
Yeah, there is that stuff. Yeah.
There is, and but then there's also saying that
I'm just.
Wait. Has
Shakur sparred Loma, but I mean, sparring don't matter, right?
Has
I mean, it does, but it doesn't.
Hold on. We got to hear Yayan's.
My bad, Yayan.
Pro Shakur.
That's not pro Shakur. I'm just saying, has he fought a dude like? Has Tio fought a dude like Shakur?
No, he's fought some very good defensive fighters.
But you can argue Loma, when all said and done, Loma could very well be a better fighter than Shakur.
Yeah, but they don't have the same style though.
No, they don't.
Loma is a better fighter than Shakur.
Loma's also smaller.
Yeah, Loma's a better fighter, but like Loma's style is easier. Loma's style is easier for Tio.
We don't know yet. He might end up being. Shakur
I'm not going to say Loma is a better fighter than Shakur. I can't say that.
We don't know
I
yet.
Can't say
Look, this is what I'm saying, brother. This is what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
But T.O. style, he likes fighting guys that come forward like Loma. He don't like fighting guys that can counter punch and
Boxers,
fight on
yup.
the back foot.
Yeah,
That's why I think
I
Shakur's
saw
gonna
that.
win. That's
Yup.
why I think he's gonna win.
Well, didn't Shakur go to
What's up, girl?
didn't Shakur go to like a Lomachenko sparring, and I guess he
Yeah,
did
he sparred him
well
7
against.
times, man.
Did he?
Him and
I
Loma
guess he
sparred a
did
lot.
well, and wasn't that a young Shakur when that was a like peak prime Loma? So
Yeah,
we're talking about
That doesn't
a
matter.
Shakur that's gotten better. That was like 6 years ago, right?
Bro, Shakur's a Loma
Man, we're talking
fanboy. I'm
about
telling you, he is.
sparring.
He loves Loma.
Talking about sparring, bro.
I'm
yeah,
just
but
saying.
He
Okay,
grew up
so
watching
if we're
him. He grew up
bro,
watching
if
him.
we're
If Loma and
if
Shakur met at 126, Loma would fucking piece him up. It wouldn't even be close.
but at
that's
Loma was
126, that
prime
hold on,
Lomachenko, nigga.
that's
But
prime
that's a weight.
Lomachenko and a young ass Shakur.
But put
That's
Shakur at
not
126 now, even Loma would
What?
beat him at
Shakur is not a
126.
126 fighter, bro. What are you
So
talking
if
He
about?
you
was.
said, hold on,
He's
you
not
tell,
now.
hold on. You tell me if they fought right now, you would pick Lomachenko.
If they fought 126.
I'm talking about right now.
Well,
Yeah, come on,
Loma's
man. Why
retired.
does
Loma
Shakur have to
being
drain his
40?
body though?
Now, okay.
You mean 40-year-old
Right.
Loma? Why would they fight right now?
I'm saying no,
Exactly.
bro. They was just in the same weight class 11 months ago.
That's not Lomachenko's weight
Oh,
class.
no,
Get the fuck
yeah.
out of here.
What that mean?
That's not his
Did
weight
he not
class.
compete in his
Shakur would
weight
beat
class
Loma
and
at that
was
stage. Shakur would
nearly
beat Loma at that
undisputed
stage.
at 135?
That's how good he was.
Loma's really probably a what, 130,
126 fighter.
pounder, I would say.
126, 130.
Yeah,
He's a
126.
featherweight.
When
He's a
when
featherweight.
Shakur was at 126, 130, he was like 11 fights in, 10 fights in. We're talking about Shakur now, and Loma
The
was
very best
prime.
of Shakur at his prime. Forget Boylan Doon, forget anything. Shakur, what he's shown us up until now, and what Lomachenko showed us throughout his career.
But
If
you
put him down
comparing
to
the whole
1
career to a dude
if you
that's still
put him down to
active.
126 or even 130, Lomachenko washes him.
I
Yes,
agree.
we
I'll
know
say
though,
this,
Mick.
bro.
Hold on.
I'll
Bro,
say
you
the
can't say
Loma.
that. You're talking about a young Shakur. You can't
Hey,
even
you talking about a dude who's
do
hold
that
on,
He's
right.
saying prime. He's saying
The
prime for
Loma,
prime.
that
I'm
moved
not
up
saying a
and beat
young.
we don't
Linares.
even
I'm
know
not
if we've
saying a
seen
young
Shakur's
Shakur.
prime.
Why do
Hey,
you
Mick,
listen?
Mick.
I'm not saying a young Shakur. I'm saying prime Shakur and prime Loma.
Hold
Put them
on,
back to
Mick.
130
Prime
and it
Shakur
washes
is
them.
we don't even know what Prime Shakur
Exactly.
is.
That's
What are you
my whole
talking
point.
about?
You're right. He could be
Hey, Mick.
worse. He
The
could be
Loma
We're
worse
that
than he
talking
is
moved
now,
up
wild
and
right?
shit
beat
right now, Mick.
We
the
may
Loma
have
that
seen the
moved up
prime.
and beat Linares. I would pick that Loma to beat Shakur, but Shakur the Loma that fought Haney. Nah, I think Shakur beats him, bro.
But
I
y'all
think Loma's
talking
just too
about,
old,
okay,
too
listen,
small.
y'all talking about a 126, 130-pound Lomachenko. When Shakur was there, he was a young kid.
We're
You're
talking
saying
about
Shakur,
prime for
hold on.
prime
When you
brain
say
faith.
Shakur, hold
We're
on.
not talking about Shakur
Hold
being.
on, damn.
We're
When you
talking about
say Shakur's
135 fighter
prime,
Shakur.
bro,
Listen,
bro,
but you're
we did
mistaking
listen
what
to
we're
Hey,
you.
saying.
You
Mick, let him
listened for a
finish, bro.
second.
Let him
Let him
finish, bro.
finish, Mick. Come on.
Damn, Mick. You want everybody to listen to you, but you cut
Because you're
everybody
not
off.
listening to what people are saying.
Well,
All
let him
right,
finish.
never mind.
Let him
Fuck
finish.
it.
What
Fuck
we're
it,
saying,
Mick. You know
135,
everything, Mick. Fuck it, Mick.
135 Shakur.
It's the Mick
Hold
Move
show.
him
on,
back
I ain't
to
know.
one.
I ain't know the Marco show turned to the Mick show.
Blind
Well,
Faith,
on you
go
go.
ahead. Go ahead,
On
Blind
you
Faith.
go, Blind Faith.
Go ahead.
Finish.
Go ahead.
Bro,
Break it down, break it down, Jim.
what I'm saying is it's not even that serious for real, because what we're talking about is a bunch of what ifs and something that's never going to happen.
Exactly.
First of all, and second of all, you're talking about a prime versus someone who's developing. That it's you can't say he's going to wash him versus prime because we don't know Shakur's prime. We've seen Lomachenko's prime. We can't even do this fight yet. So it's not even worth all the cutting off and all of that. He's going to wash him. We don't know. All I'm saying, and we had the sparring, but we don't know what happened in sparring. So sparring is not fighting. We never know what the fight's going to be like. Period.
What you understand about take 135 Shakur at his prime right now at his
Mick, all
prime?
we saying is we don't know what Shakur's prime is, so we can't compare. That's all we
Yeah,
saying.
but
You
can
don't
at
know
the
what
moment.
Shakur's prime is.
He's
You
probably
don't
had his
know.
prime.
You don't know that, bro.
How can you say that if he's still fighting though?
What are you saying?
Because improving's not always given, is it?
What
Take
are
his
you
prime.
talking
So
about,
see,
bro?
we're not talking
Mick,
about a young,
have you seen his
yeah.
prime? Mick, have you seen
Right.
Tank's prime?
Yes.
You seen Tank's prime? You seen
Yeah.
Devin Haney's prime? Even though they're still fighting.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah,
Oh, I
I don't
didn't know
think
you
any.
were. So Mick, you're from the future. Got it.
I
Okay.
don't think
Now
that.
I know
Like
why
I
you know
said,
everything.
man.
Hold on,
I'm talking
guys.
now.
That's why
Hey,
Vic
guys,
knows
Mick,
everything
You
because
can only see what somebody
you're here.
sees.
You're here 50 years ago. What do the cars look like?
Right,
And
Blind Faith.
in
I'm not talking
2056,
about.
Mick.
I am not talking about 11, 12 fight Shakur. What you know, listening for? I'm saying that you take the best of UFC Shakur.
You can't say
at
prime,
any-
bro. You can't pick a prime. How you gonna pick?
Prime.
You say prime for prime. So now you're saying a prime Shakur was 11 fights in?
So, no, what you no listening for? Why do you no get your thick head? Listen, I'm saying the very best of Shakur, what he's done up to now in any weight class, and put him back to 126. No 11 fight Shakur, no 2 fight Shakur.
How you gonna put the
his very
best of him back to 126 when the best of him ain't in 126? He's going up. What you're talking about is fantasy on fantasy.
Hold on,
What
let
are
me
you
say this.
talking
Let me
about,
say this,
bro?
blind first. Mick,
Come
all
on,
we
bro.
saying right now is
I'm gonna move on for this
Let me
because
say
you're
this.
going way too far.
Let me say this. Mick, all we saying is look.
I'm picking
Go
any
ahead.
era. I'm picking any era Shakur over Lomachenko every day of the week.
Dude,
So
what
if
about
I'm gonna
against
pick one, I'll
Tio?
take
Talk
Shakur.
about the Tio shit. He's fighting Tio now. Do you
There you
guys
go.
see him? Do you guys see any guy getting a knockout? Because to me, that's
Hell
what
no.
would astound me the most. A knockout.
No.
You know what I mean? If Tio wins, I wouldn't be wow. But if someone wins by a knockout in this fight, I would be astonished.
I'd be surprised if anybody got dropped.
But
I'm with you.
I could see a
Therefore,
stoppage.
hold on a minute, guys. That I'm leading somewhere. Because there
I
won't be
could
a
see a
knockout, it's going
stoppage.
to
I could
points.
see a
I
stoppage.
believe Shakur will get the decision. Simple,
No, I
you know.
can't see a knockout, but I can see
Who's
a
stopping
stoppage.
who?
Bro, look,
To
hold
answer
on, let
your
me say
question,
Who's
this.
stopping who? Nobody's stopping
Let
anybody.
me say this. Hold on.
because of cuts. I
They
think
can't even stop a
cuts.
nosebleed, these guys. Come on.
No, I think on cut. I think there could be cut.
Oh, a cut? Okay.
Hold
Yeah.
on. Yeah, because Tio, I'm gonna tell you right now, Tio always has some type of cut, bro. I swear to
Yo,
God.
let me read this super chat. 4. We got 6 to go to hit the goal, guys. We could do this today. Come on, man. I gotta live at my mother's house. Darren the Barbarian, $2. He says, "Fire up the DeLorean. We're going back to the future."
He must be related to
Nick
Rob.
is a time traveler.
Imagine saying that, like, what you've seen for Shakur, you couldn't pick out what his prime was already. He might retire tomorrow. Then he's
Hold on,
prime.
bro. Mick, we off that. But this
Mick,
is what I'm saying, bro. Hold on.
last
You didn't
year
see it.
last year, Mick, this time we didn't know Shakur was gonna fight Tio. So stop, bro.
Guys,
You don't know.
okay,
Come on,
you
bro.
make
Let's
it
move
sound
on.
like Shakur's gonna turn into like this knockout artist. He's gonna be a front foot fighter. We know what Shakur is, bro. He's a finished product. Like, let's
Okay,
be
You
real
don't
with
know
ourselves.
what his
Mick,
career is gonna
Mick.
be. You don't know how great he could be. He
Oh
could go
my
up to
God,
47.
bro.
You don't know. We don't know yet,
Hold on,
bro.
hold
But we
on.
know but we know how he fights. He's a finished product. He's done
But we don't
developing,
know
man.
the
What
fights
don't
that
you
he's gonna.
understand about
Okay,
that?
Let me say this.
we don't know. Go ahead,
Let
Yanni.
Yain finish.
Mo.
Alan's on his Yain shit, by the way. He's in the chat, but he's typing for some reason. Go ahead, Yain.
Anyways, look, Mo. I'm just saying, like, okay, what if he goes on to beat, like, these not legendary fighters, but the best fighter of this era, and then, then that will put him above Lomachenko, in my opinion. Like, if he goes on to beat like Devin, or he beats Tio, he beats Devin, he beats these dudes.
I think it's easier to be better than Loma because he had so few fights. If you just have
Exactly.
a 30
That's what I'm
fight
saying.
career, yeah.
And how many legendary fighters did he fight?
Not many, yeah. It was
More than what Shakur's fought.
Currently.
Easily. Guillermo Rigondeaux, there's one.
Okay, anyways, look.
Wait,
and I'm gonna say this too. All the people, look.
Ew.
I just want to say this real quick. I just want to say, like, all the people saying, like, oh, if it goes to decision, Shakur's gonna, bro, that's an excuse. No, Shakur's gonna win because Shakur's gonna win.
No, it's not, Yayan. It's not.
I don't give a
The
fuck
judging
what
matters
niggas talking about.
because when we have high level fighters like these, they win whether it's an inch or a mile, and the way the judges who they favor and what style they favor is gonna matter. It matters a lot.
So we not going off the judges. We gonna have
Exactly.
our own opinion, and we're gonna come in here and
Yeah,
talk what
that's-
we
that's
talk.
the
So we
excuse
don't
you
go
want.
off
Get the
judges.
fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here. No. Get out of here, man. Because if it was the other way around, I swear to God, if Tio wins, people are gonna come in here and be like, "Oh,
Absolutely not.
he's the whole world against him. It's the judges."
Stop doing
it's
that,
this,
bro.
that."
We're
Because
not biased.
They're
If
gonna be
Tio
winning.
wins, Tio wins.
Yeah, we are. What the fuck?
We're not sucking
Alan
off
Day's in here
nobody.
saying he's gonna stop him. What? We're not biased in here. Come on,
I
man.
said, hold on, bro. I said there could be a stoppage. I didn't say Shakur was going to stop
Let me
Tio.
say this
I said
real
there
quick.
could be a stoppage
Real
either
quick, we
way.
got all
Stop
three
being
ladies
emotional.
of the community in here at once. This never happened.
Look at that.
They
Clarissa,
just missing
spot
Alberto.
on. Go and highlight Clarissa again, Marco.
Huh?
Go and highlight Clarissa's comment again. Oh, shit. There we go.
Now, which one of them dudes is better than, like, Tio is better than all of them? So, what are we talking about?
No, literally any one of those persons is better than Shakur's entire resume. Entire
Hold on,
resume.
but let me ask you this.
One of those guys.
Hold on. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. If he beats Tio, is Tio not better than all of them?
No, he's not better than Rigondeaux.
Get the fuck out of here.
Do you think Tio's better than
Are we
Rigondeaux?
serious?
What one's better than Rigondeaux?
Are we serious?
Yeah,
You
Tio's better.
Rigondeaux
Rigondeaux was for
quit.
win
Tio,
though.
Hey,
you're
can
the
I
dude that be
say
saying
something
that.
real quick?
Bro, Rigondeaux quit,
Radio,
bro.
radio. Can I say
Yeah,
something
yeah,
real
but
quick?
no. Here's the thing though. When that time when Loma was fighting Rigondeaux, a lot of people picked Rigondeaux. Believe it or not, bro.
Rigondeaux
I'm
came up
gonna keep it
weight
real.
classes.
A lot of people picked Rigondeaux to beat him.
Rigondeaux came
And
up
then when he
2 weight
schooled him,
classes.
that's when dudes said, "Oh, he quit. He made excuse." They started making excuses. Nah, bro, they did that shit with Loma too many times. He beat Nicholas Walters. Dudes was picking Walters to win. They shit on Loma after that. And Mick's right, bro. I agree with that shit. That's a good win.
Nicholas
Let me
Walters, yes.
hold on.
Rigondeaux was
Let me
2 weight
let me say
classes.
this real quick. Hold on, I just got here. Hold
Go
on.
ahead.
Let me.
Alright,
I just jumped. Thank you. What up, Mick?
Go
Salute
ahead.
panel. But I just had to call in real quick because I heard some blasphemous shit. Y'all were talking about Shakur might get the stoppage. Y'all know better than that, man. Y'all over here talking boxing all day. We know Shakur's not gonna stop Tio. Him and Haney fight the same way. Haney had the chance to stop Brian Norman Jr., but that's not. He don't got that killer in him. He
said
played it
cuts though,
safe.
Alberto.
He had
Alberto,
10 rounds
they
to
said
knock
by
out
cuts,
Norman.
maybe. They said maybe by cuts he could be stopped. That's what they said.
Oh, because of the soft, like the scar tissues that Tio has?
Hold on. Can
Yeah.
I say something? First of all, this is Blind Faith. I was the one that said there could be a stoppage on cuts, and I didn't say Shakur. I said there could be a stoppage on cuts. Y'all are being emotional. Tio could
Nah, we not
easily.
being emotional, bro.
Hold on,
Don't say
listen.
that. Don't put
Tio,
that jacket on us.
listen.
We not
Y'all
women, bro. We're
assumed.
men.
See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all assumed, and all of y'all assumed I was saying Shakur. I said there could be a stoppage. That goes for either way. So stop being emotional and
But
assuming.
if it goes to points, guys, can I
Damn,
just
bro.
ask a question? I
Wait,
need to ask
how
you
can
guys
it
a
be both
question.
ways? Shakur, we never even seen
If it
Shakur
goes
get a
to
cut
points,
before.
All right, let him talk. Let Furious talk. Go
hold
ahead.
on a minute. If this shit goes to points, right, which is predicted to go, pretty much 90% of people are saying points, and the shit's close, which is likely because their abilities are pretty good. They're both talented. Who do you think gets the nod? Who gets it, in your
How do we
opinion?
know unless
Shakur.
we see the fight?
We don't
already
know.
seen
I'm
Tio get
just
screwed
We
saying.
got to see the
before.
fight, bro.
Like, what the
That's
fuck?
what we're saying. We got to see the fight.
You
No,
gotta see
And
the
then this
fight.
is my thing.
I'm just saying. You
we
think
can
there's
all
no
have our
production?
Wait, hold on. We can
No,
all have our own opinion. Who
blind
cares?
faith. Hold on, blind. You the same dude who was up on this panel capping, talking about Keyshawn don't gotta fight Shakur because he helped him from turning his TV off. We're not trying to hear none of that shit at the end of the day.
Okay, so anyway, like I said, we haven't seen the fight. The fight can go either way. You want to be emotional and pick a side?
Hey,
Cool.
Marco,
I
you got a
have my
super chat.
opinion.
I
Look,
saw it.
I have my opinion. You can feel however you feel. I got my opinion.
Let me read
All
this
I
super
said
chat
was there
real
could
quick.
be a stoppage. It's a 50-50 fight.
Let
I've
me read
been
this super
saying
chat
that.
real quick.
Damn.
Marco, I would like
Who's
to boot
the A
Alberto off
side?
the
Who's the A
panel.
side in
Hold
this
on a
fight?
second. Hold on. I'd like to boot. I already booted him off for you, Jackie. I'd like to boot Alberto off the panel for a few days. He was bothering me in Fun Trucks Live the other night. Thank you. That was the most polite booting I've ever seen. Got it, girl.
Hey, shout out to her. Look, this is all I want to say too. Like, y'all, I don't get it. And this is my thing too. Y'all always say, "Oh, you got to beat the champion." Tio is the lineal champion, and I forgot what belt he got. But wouldn't the judges favor him if he's the champion and you got to beat the champion?
No, let's just talk about the nonsense.
I don't agree. Hold on. This whole you got to beat the champion.
I don't
thing,
agree with that
I
either. But I'm just saying
fucking-
that's what people like to say.
I don't know who made that up, and I hate when people. You see what that means? That means
All you've
instead
got to
of
do is win 7
you
rounds.
having to land 2 punches more than somebody, since they're the champion, you got to land 4 punches more than them. Like, no, if you outland them, you fucking win. It doesn't matter if they're champion or if they're challenger. Whoever gets hit less and hits the person more fucking wins.
Tell that to Jesse Hart.
All
Tell
you've
that
got
to
to do,
Jesse Hart.
all you've got to do is win 7 rounds.
But
That's it.
did you guys believe in the A side though? Is there an A side in this fight?
Well, technically, it's Tio
Unfortunately,
because
yes,
he's the ring
some people-
champion.
Exactly. Technically, Tio was the A side.
So you guys actually think Tio's the A side? That's what
Yes.
That's why.
Well, technically, he's a champion, so.
Mo's a savage.
And
Yeah,
he's-
and you got to remember, Shakur is coming up to get his belt, so that would kind of make Tio the A side because Tio has his belts and Shakur has belts, but he's going for Tio's belt.
No,
So
there's
that
two
kind of makes
different-
But wait, he's going up in the weight class where Tio is the champ, and he's challenging Tio even though he's a champ. So wouldn't that kind of make Tio the A side if
there's
you
two
challenging him?
I can
Put this
assure
in.
you there is not a world where Tio's the A side against Shakur, the unbelievable dream. Come
Right,
on.
there's two ways of looking at
Capping
this.
now. No
It's
way.
a ring. It's a ring card, and he is the ring champion.
No way. Shakur's in with the Crawford camp. He's in with the Brotherhood.
But
What are you talking about?
there is ways of
Together,
looking at it.
they're all in together. Tio's the outcast.
Wait.
Sorry, Miss Jackson. We don't accept this boy.
No, that's funny, Alan. Jackie, Queen of Zamunda.
See, there's
That's
various ways of
America.
looking
If
at
anybody
it.
doesn't get that reference, that's from Coming to America.
Tio's the quirky. Tio's not like that. He's the quirky guy.
But
He's
because you can there's various ways to look at. Yes, Tio's it's a ring card, and Tio's the ring champion. You
Jackie,
can look
that
at it that way.
In Coming to America, that was the name of the fiction.
Yeah, but you got to think of it like this. Then okay, then when Tio was the A side versus Cambosos, he lost on a split decision. Hold on a minute. He lost on a split decision, which he did lose. But if they really, really, really were with him, they could have given it to him. He was close.
But
Hold
on. Fuck that.
That's a top rank card.
Hold on. Don't that go to show that judges ain't just biased and just gonna give it to the A side or the favorite?
I mean, when it's close, yeah, the business.
All right then. So what are we so worried about? Shakur just getting a decision for?
So why did they not give
And I think it's not gonna be close. Honestly, I think it's gonna be like 8-4.
Let me ask you guys a question. If you had to give an average, overall average historically, to how many fights are fucked by bad judging, would you say what percentage would you give them overall?
40.
Fuck no.
Let's see. Let's go down.
40%. Between 30 and 40%.
Hold on. I'm gonna go down the line. Alan, can you talk? Or are you in the steam room? Are you joking? All right. Mick. What percentage?
10.
10. Okay. Furios.
Between because of the business, between 30 and 40%.
Okay. Blind Faith.
Yeah, about 35. 35, 40.
Okay.
Hey, what's the question? I'm sorry. What's the question?
Oh, the question is
What's the question?
historically of all the fights that you've ever seen, what percentage of them would you say were fucked up by bad judging? On average, historically. We got 10% and we got 2 people.
30%.
30. You say 30. Okay. What
I'm
about
gonna
you,
say
Mo?
30.
Okay. Mo and then Yayan.
Yeah, that's wild. I was thinking like 5%.
Thank you. That was gonna be my. I swear to God, everything I love. That was gonna be my answer.
We have 2 people at 30 and 2 people at like 5 to 8.
Does it include the Olympics also? Because there's
No.
crazy robberies in the Olympics.
So, the easy way to explain it is see 25 to 30. When you go, yeah.
Well, we could probably look it up. We could probably look
Yeah,
it up.
I was gonna say the same thing as Mo. I was gonna say 5%.
Here's a problem with this. In statistics, there's something called a confound, which means that it's a little monkey wrench in the machine that makes it kind of hard. Because look, a lot of times it's subjective. So like what I might say that was bullshit. People are like, no, it wasn't.
So,
how do we categorize what was bullshit? Like
the reason I say it's 10%.
A very obvious one, like a Pernell Whitaker versus Chavez. Nobody fucking thought Chavez won that. If you're going by those, I would agree.
Marco, I
5%.
have context. I have context. So I believe there's a lot of fights where the right person won. They won by split decision, majority decision when they deserved a unanimous decision.
Okay.
And so for me, I include that as well because I believe that, for example, Morataya, he deserved unanimous decision. He got majority decision. That goes on the boxing rec as a majority decision.
That didn't ruin the fight. That didn't ruin the fight.
Let's do it.
No, but it ruins.
No.
It's
that didn't ruin the fight.
Okay, so I don't want to say ruin the fight. Let's say how many fights have bad judging, even if it's one judge. How many?
Bad judging, period.
All of them. Every
bad judging is somebody getting the result that they didn't deserve.
If it's, Marco, look, if it's that, then I'm going like
50,
60, 70.
Yeah, I'd be inclined to agree with Yayan.
Yeah, one judge.
Sure.
What the fuck?
But if the end result is correct, it doesn't really matter.
I agree with that too.
Yes.
Hold on. Ruining the fight then is what? What you
On
guys said?
10%.
Ruining the fight is giving somebody like making
Right,
it a
because somebody
draw
thinks Brady
or
shouldn't have it or a draw. Right?
Marco, how about
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
Marco, remember the fight with Khalil Cole and Jesse Hart?
Yes.
that was
Okay, that
2
That
days
was
ago.
just a shit fight.
that
That was
right
also
there
a bad
though.
fight.
Hold on, I'm gonna give you the perfect
But
example.
Jesse Hart should have won.
I
Right?
agree, Blind Faith.
Look,
He should have won.
Right? So just little things like okay, even if it's a bad fight, does that make the judges make bad decisions? No. You're the
Makes it hard
judges.
for
You're
it to
supposed to
score.
make
Hey guys,
sound
hold on a minute.
decisions.
Do
I'm
you
just saying you're
guys
supposed to
watch
make
the
sound decisions, and
So,
there's so many fights. How about the we were already
so
talking
Marco,
about
the
it.
easiest way to explain this is that look, it's under 10%, but people will always complain and be biased towards the fighter that they pick, no matter fucking what. No
You said
matter
what?
what, you'll get complaints.
Mick, hold on a minute. The Murataya fight, right? One
The right
judge had
person
it
won.
110, 118, and one had it a draw.
I've been
So you
looking
can
for it.
see
Yeah,
the Murataya fight, 110, 118. The other judge had it a draw.
I
That's
scored.
way
I
different.
scored a draw. I think the wild card's 118.
that's fucking
Yeah.
ridiculous.
All right, so
A
I just
draw?
did, guys. I just did this. I went on Gemini and I said, what percentage of boxing matches that ended with a decision over the last 50 years ended in a controversial decision? And basically, it says 50%.
Yeah,
How much?
yeah.
50.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I said
It
40.
says
About 40,
it says
35. Wow.
unanimous decisions are 65 to 70. Majority
Yeah.
decisions are 10% to 12, and splits are 15 to 20. So it's mostly okay. Defining.
I think that's about
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I
So
agree
talk
with
to
that shit. That's what I'm inclined to think. Bang on.
Hey, somebody in
Right
the
or
chat
wrong,
say
yeah.
talk your shit, Alan. Somebody in the chat just talk your shit or one.
Oh,
I'll
and
take
listen to
that.
this one. Judges deviation. It says between 6 and 11% have at least one judge deviating from everybody else. That's 6
That's
to
about right.
11% fights.
So Marco, I'm gonna throw a grenade in here. I'm gonna say this. Hey, if you go out there with the intention of leaving it up to the judges and you get robbed, you deserve to get robbed.
Hey,
I'll
press
say that.
one in the chat. Press one in the chat if you think he on some bullshit.
Oh
Press
shit!
one.
Look at this, guys.
Press one.
Look at this.
If you go out there and your
Hold
intention
on,
is
we
to
got
win
a little-
rounds by 1-2 punches and you get robbed, you deserve to get robbed.
Real quick,
I agree.
Alberto just bought himself back, but
It's not
without-
Alberto,
and
yeah.
it's not him, but I think it's him. Jackie decided to come right back and keep him banned.
Damn.
So sorry, Alberto, but
Very adamant on
That's
keeping him
Alberto.
banned.
There's, I think
That's not
this-
Alberto,
this-
man.
I think it is. Who the fuck?
Man, this dude don't
Hey,
got
that kind of
two-
confirms it.
It does, right? Mo,
He don't
thank
got
you.
two niggas to rap together, man. He's a loser.
No, he might just.
No, but see, he would never do it on his own, but he
No.
can do it under the
Yes.
subterfuge of
Yes.
Marco knows no boxing.
Yes. Wow, we know who it is.
Oh.
It's fucking Alberto. Damn, Alberto, that's you the whole time? What's up? Oh, wait, one more. Hold on. Darian, freedom ain't free.
Well, I'm on there twice.
But no, I wanted to say this too, like about the judging thing, like where it was just a terrible decision is the Lamont versus Tank fight. Like I think that's an example of terrible judging. But like,
Hell
if
yeah.
if Lamont would have won, either way, like if it would have been a fucking split decision, whatever case may be, then that would have been like bad judging, but not like terrible judging.
No, but that fight wasn't a split
Plus,
decision.
Mo.
No, I know.
Mo,
I'm saying if it would have
I
been.
want to get back on this. Mo, Alberto jumped back in right when that came out. He was not in the green room. He jumped in the green room right when that thing came out. It's him.
Yeah, that's
Damn.
100% him.
Yeah, definitely.
Damn.
That
Got
was
him.
probably him last night too, pretending to be
Man,
HLD. That wouldn't be
it's
surprised.
some- it's some-
Maybe, yeah. That was at
There's
least
some
funny,
bad
though.
ones out there. I mean, Sweet Pea got more robberies than probably anybody I can think of in
Well, what do you
history.
mean? Besides, he has two. His first fight, his first loss, which is bullshit, and Chavez. Oh, and Oscar.
And
But
Oscar?
Oscar wouldn't be a robbery because it was so close. I wouldn't call that
It
a
wasn't
robbery.
that close. It
No,
wasn't
he
that
got robbed in his first title shot, bro.
That
That's fucking horrific.
And then Chavez, but I wouldn't say. Would the rest of you say Oscar was a robbery, being it was a close fight? I wouldn't.
Man, he was dancing on
Hagler.
Oscar.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
Hagler
dance
had
You don't
some
score.
robberies
You don't
too.
score points
Guys,
for dancing. Guess what? It's boxing.
Robbery can't be a close fight.
I agree.
That's what I'm saying,
It
Marco.
was-
Now look,
If you make it a close fight, you can't cry robbery.
I agree.
You decide if they're gonna leave it to the judges or not. It's like when Loma got robbed, when Bevo got robbed, when Andy Cruz got robbed. Everybody wants to call it a robbery, but every one of those single fights, those were guys who took the last 2 championship rounds off, and that's why they fucking lost. So if you leave it to the judges like that, you deserve to get robbed.
And I'm gonna say
We
this
gotta-
too.
Trying to make it be real. Look,
gonna
A-side
say this
advantages
too.
was real too. A-side advantages
Get
and
outta
being a
here.
champion was real. The psychological part of boxing where you had to beat up the champion to win was real back in the days. Like it's kind of shifting. Like you couldn't really edge a champion back in the days. You had to beat their ass. And
Yeah, they were
so
protected. They were
But
protected
for
from
sure.
mob
I
money,
wouldn't say that was
everything.
a robbery though either, Marco. I think it was
True.
a super
What
close
was the
fight.
robbery?
Pernell, and you know I love Pernell.
That
You know that's
against
one of my
Chavez?
goats. No. Oscar De La
Oscar.
Hoya.
No,
What
it
the
wasn't.
fuck? Come
It
on,
wasn't a
man.
robbery. It was too close. Pernell
That was
won.
definitely a robbery in that fight. I don't care what nobody talking
No,
about.
Yeah,
Chavez is one of the biggest robberies, and not only look, he beat Chavez's ass, but it wasn't a brutal ass whooping.
Yeah.
It was one of the
I wouldn't
worst
even say beat his
robberies
ass. He just won. He just outboxed him, in my opinion.
because of the
But I
stakes.
don't. Okay,
The stakes were
but
taking somebody who was
but
at
he
the
didn't even
time
lose. It was a draw.
87
You
and
can't
0
say it's
or
the biggest
whatever.
Bro,
robbery
that's
if
a
it's a
fucking
draw.
robbery though.
Mo, don't feel like you gotta
Come on,
take
man.
this.
No, okay, but I'm saying a loss is worse than a draw. If it was a
Bro,
loss, then I'll say, okay, that's the biggest
that's
robbery.
damn near
But if
like
it was a
winning.
draw,
Mo, look at it this way.
I
He's still
don't
not
like
getting the
that,
win.
man.
He's risking his life. He goes through an 8 to 12 week training camp and doesn't get the win. That's fucked up.
And that was he was the number one pound fighter when he did that, right?
Yeah, and he still was after. Matter of fact, after it even put him higher.
A draw
to me,
is just as worse as a loss when you are
I think so too.
going for a champion. If you're fighting a champion and you get a draw on the champion on their turf, that's bad to me. That's hard. That's hard on the fighter.
that's definitely not worse than a loss. Though.
It is worse. It's worse.
It's
man. A
definitely
draw-
not worse.
So Mick,
What
hold
do you
on. I mean,
mean?
not
It's
Mick.
literally
Mo,
not worse.
It's
Mo,
worse.
hold
man.
on, hold on.
These
So
guys
Mo,
put their life
he didn't
on the
win
line,
for you.
man.
What's up?
Did you think Pernell
Okay.
won or no?
Okay.
Oh boy.
I think he should have got the decision. But what I mean is, when he fought Jose Luis Ramirez, he should have got the decision. And I'm sure that night he would have preferred to get a draw than a loss.
I agree.
That's
with
what
that.
I'm saying.
But look,
Like, it could have been worse.
The fans have it 113, 130, and me, I'm honest. I was rooting
Thank
for Pernell, but I remember thinking it could have been a draw too. But I don't think Pernell should have
Versus
lost.
who?
Fans have it. De La Hoya. Fans had it a draw, but it was a unanimous decision for Oscar. Some fucking
Exactly. See, I think again, I can't say I don't think he lost, but
Like
I don't know. I don't
Oscar.
think he won. Maybe a draw then, because I don't think he won.
The
Either.
Oscar
Chavez
and
fight-
Trinidad was the same
Hold
thing.
on, real quick. The
Well-
Chavez fight was the ultimate epitome, flagship example of a robbery. Fans had it 118, 110. That's how much of an ass whooping it was.
Yeah.
I agree. That's like
Oscar's,
Two judges had it a draw. Two of them.
Oscar's had that kind of thing in his career as well, where he got Giff versus Quarty probably,
And Louis,
but was robbed
let me
against
say-
Trinidad.
Let me say one more thing. In that fight, one judge had it for Whitaker. And I want to hear what you guys think. I strongly believe if one judge even has it, the fighter should get it. I don't think it should be 2 out of 3.
No, that's crazy.
Nah, I
I
don't
mean,
agree with
but
that.
here's the
Why?
thing, man. I believe some fighters don't.
That's
there's
like
fights-
what? Come on, Marco. That's like
I mean,
majority rules. Like at the end of the day.
It shouldn't be though, not in this, because
Well,
how it
that's
is.
that's
If you
different.
had-
That's
yo,
different.
If you had 10, like I'm proposing 10 judges, fine. But when you got 3, nah. There's too much on the line. There's too much preparation. There's too much involved to strip a fighter of what they deserve at the end.
Let me ask you this.
But he didn't get stripped. It was a draw.
Hold on, let me ask you this.
Everyone got
Victory, though.
paid. Everyone went
he
home
got
happy.
stripped of a belt. He got stripped of a victory. Yeah, he got stripped. Not strip, but he lost something.
He literally didn't get stripped, which that's what I'm saying.
No, I don't mean literally. I mean strip.
But
It's a
Mo,
wash.
Mo, listen. You know, if he gets that win, that propels his career to a whole different level. Like,
Look, that's true. Look, that's true, and you're right. But I've seen far worse. I'm saying, I'm not saying it's bad. It's not bad. I'm just saying, comparatively to other robberies in the history of the sport, it's not as bad. That's all. Especially when
like,
he's had worse robberies.
like Castilla versus Mayweather.
That was close.
I don't think that was a robbery. In my opinion. I think
And
Floyd won.
there's
Nah,
he ain't winning.
I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. I think he
You
won.
love Floyd. so
And
you're gonna-
and here's another
Well,
one.
I'm
Here's
on
another
my
one.
most shit.
I don't
You know what I'm
believe
saying?
I don't believe Maidana deserved to lose against Mayweather in the first
Crazy
fight.
as fuck.
Yeah, I believe that. I'm
This
not
this
going
I
guy
don't. But
is
I don't.
ridiculous.
I believe that no one deserved the dub. If you're gonna give somebody the draw, either Maidana won or it was a draw.
Okay,
I
I'm
just
seeing
don't
a pattern here. Alan doesn't like Floyd. I got it.
No.
Of course.
But there's 2 fights in his career where I believe he lost, and that was
Which?
Maidana and that's Castilla.
Nah, some people
For sure.
Hold on. Let me. I want to ask you this question, Marco.
It was close.
Because but before you end there, like how many guys, if you won the fight clearly, why are you rematching the fight?
because it was close. And
wasn't.
Floyd knew it was close.
Come on.
Floyd knew he could do better, and people were fucking. That's the kind of fighter Floyd was. You gotta give him props. If anything was close,
No,
he's like,
I'm
"Let's run
not
it."
giving him props. Is that he got A side advantages. He know he lost the fight, and so he had to venge it. It is what it is.
He didn't lose the fight. Look,
Come on,
Alan.
man.
Trust me, I wanted him to lose, and he did not lose that fight.
Dude, he lost to Maidana in that first fight. He looked like shit. He didn't do nothing great in that fight.
Okay, look, let me ask this
Alex,
question.
remember what I said? All the guys that kept fighting Mayweather ran out of gas. He ran out of gas in the second half. In the first half, I had him like 5 out of 7.
You know why? FaZe, you know why?
First half, I had him 5 out of 7 for sure.
You know why everybody runs out of gas fighting Floyd? Because Floyd sits there and, in essence, becomes a stationary punching bag to them.
That's true.
But he's
That's
not
true.
getting hit. And
That's
they're
true.
just
Well,
picture just punching on a bag for
no,
12
he was
rounds.
getting hit. He was getting hit against Maidana.
But that's why they do that, because he lets them wear themselves out, and his style is able to pick everything off, and they're spent, and he's fresher. It's the
I
style.
do appreciate.
Madonna couldn't get no rounds in the second half. It was just like, damn, Madonna, give me 2 more rounds, give me 1 more round. He just couldn't. It was just.
But
he
at the
just
same
winded.
time, you just can't say that he was losing them either.
What?
Just because he wasn't getting the shots, just because he wasn't getting the shots off he was in the first half,
That's a
that
fucking
doesn't mean he
ridiculous
was
statement.
losing in the second half because Mayweather wasn't doing shit.
So was you either win a round or you lose a round?
Bro,
Yeah,
Mayweather
it's
wasn't
10-point
doing
must.
shit in that
What
fight,
the
man.
fuck?
Maybe, but it's 10-point must. Somebody got to win.
Like, this dude is ridiculous.
Hey, Alex, I loved that fight because I saw Madonna. I told you, 5 out of the first 7 rounds I had him winning. But I'm talking about that second half, man. Madonna really, everything just shut down. Like, I don't know, it's everything.
Hey, look, hold on. I want to ask Marco this question.
He definitely won the championship rounds, though.
Put at me, dog.
About this judging thing. So you said so are you only saying like if 2 judges have it a draw and one judge picks a fighter, you think the fighter should win? Only in that case?
I do. As long as there's only 3 judges.
No, hell no, man.
I don't know. I don't agree with that.
You know what?
Y'all want to know one of the worst robberies in
to
history?
begin with. I think 3 judges are bullshit. I think it should be more. So what's up?
Hold on. But Michael, ain't that the same thing? If 2 judges have it for this fighter, and then 1 judge has it for that fighter, then who should win then?
Well, then it's majority.
Okay,
but the
I
majority,
guess.
the majority, 1 out of 3 is still the majority. That 1 is the majority because the other 2 don't have a choice. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what I think. But
I wouldn't be mad at that because that means Tank would have won against Lamont.
I mean, Tank shouldn't have won against Lamont.
Well, that's what you're saying, though.
But that's just bad judging. But no, I do think that. I think when you fight so hard, when so much goes into it, 1 judge, it should just be 1 is enough.
Especially 12 rounds.
It's 1 is enough because.
I'm not necessarily agreeing with that though. I don't know.
Y'all can't put that whole Tank. Y'all can't put that whole Tank Lamont thing on the judges because you got to remember the one key person in that fight outside of Tank and Lamont is the ref,
and that's why
the ref has the final decision, and he looked over. So as to go back,
that's why I tell you guys all
even
the
without
time,
that,
there needs to be
even without that,
a supervising ref. You know, you guys are supervisors at work. There needs
right?
to be a ref supervising who can jump in real time, overturn a call, look at instant replay, jump in, time, blah 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 blah. All right, fight. I'm telling you,
It should be. I mean, that should be the refs. That should be the refs' call, though, Marco.
It is the ref's call.
It is the ref's call.
Panel, here's the thing.
Like the ref should have. The ref should have instant
Hold on.
replay.
Hold on, the ref should, but the problem is they don't, and it's more effective when somebody else does it, so that doesn't stop the action too long. But also, the ref sometimes misses it. They'll be in the wrong
But
position.
panel, Marco, here's the thing, bro. Like, if you come up with a draw against the A-side fighter in his house, that knockdown really didn't matter. He won that fight without the knockdown because if you get a draw against the A-side in his house, you win. Everybody know that's a win. You won that fight. You got robbed.
Oh, they fought
Tank.
in.
Yeah, yeah. There's no way, bro. You get a draw at the A-side house, and he's the champion. He's the A-side
Here's
at
the
his
thing,
house.
though, Alan.
You get a draw.
Alan,
You
here's
won
the
that
thing.
fight, man.
Here's the
He
thing.
didn't need that knockdown.
If there was a supervising ref there, that fight would have gone to. It would have been a 10-8 round. The ref would have stopped. Nope, 10-8. You know, according to rules. Blah 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 blah. Although the rules there's no real rules, so this is why this is even difficult. But it would have been, But then maybe
it would have been 9-8 because Tank buckled Lamont in that round.
Nah. Oh, FaZe got a little bias over here. Nah, that wasn't
If,
him.
if it was a supervising
buckled.
ref, they would have stopped
Get
the
the
fight.
fuck out. Even if he buckled him a little bit, that wasn't. It has to be an extensive ass whooping for you to negate a 10-8 with a knockdown to make it 10-9.
They gave it to Virgil.
Yeah, you gotta be whooping
gave
up
it to
the
You whooped
dude's
his
ass.
ass all over the ring, and then you have an
Yeah, I
argument for
thought,
that.
man,
Man,
this
he
the
took a
crazy
knee.
thing.
He took a knee, went over and got his eye wiped by the coach. Fight over.
And you
Period.
know what was the funny part, Black Faith? He was acting like he ran the New York State Athletic Commission or wherever this was. He looked at the ref like, okay, I'm done. Go ahead, let's fight.
I'm
like, he was
Devontae Tank
controlling the whole
Davis.
fight.
I do what I want.
Yeah, Marco.
Yeah.
Marco, you remember he looked at the ref and then he was like, pause, and then he was like, "You okay?" And he said, "Hold up."
Yeah.
When do you tell a ref to hold up?
When you
When?
Tank
I'm
Davis.
ready.
When you Tank Davis, you
Nah,
can do
hell
that.
no. Fight over, bro. Fight over.
Perverts in the
Look,
house.
think about this. If Lamont would have did that, they would have called the fight.
As they
They would have
should.
caught the
As
fight.
they should. As they
No more,
should.
no
Lamont.
Virgil slander, bro. I hate the Virgil slander, bro.
Well, the
beat that
Virgil,
boy's
in
ass.
fairness
Uh-oh.
to
Virgil got his
in
ass
fairness,
whooped.
No, he did not.
no,
He beat
wait,
that boy's
wait,
ass
wait.
all
In
around the ring.
fairness to Virgil, even in that knockdown round, I do
Two
believe Virgil won that
knockdowns.
round. No, but
Two
what I'm saying
knockdowns.
is, dude, you can almost argue that Virgil won the round. Each round he
He
was
did.
knocked down there. You can
And he-
almost
and that-
argue that.
And then
So if you
Virgil,
can argue
bro,
that for Virgil, why you can't argue that for Tank?
that
Because
wasn't
it
even a
wasn't the
knockdown,
same.
bro.
Because
Exactly.
Lamont won the round, even with the knockdown. It
You
wasn't
can
that
argue
close.
Devin Haney won some of the rounds that he got knocked down in by
No,
Ryan
right.
Garcia.
no.
What are you saying?
I could argue that he
What are you
won
saying?
more rounds than Ryan Garcia.
Stop
Can't
it.
argue
Ain't
that.
Stop it.
So, but what
Stop
are we
it.
saying though? It's
Stop
still a
it.
10-8 round.
Oh, God.
Because he got knocked down. Ryan Garcia knocked Haney down like 3 or 4 times.
Right.
That's
But
what I'm saying.
I do
It's still a
believe he
10-8
won more
round.
rounds, though. He
Wait,
definitely
what are we
won
saying
more
here?
rounds.
What are we talking about?
Hey, Virgil got home cooking.
No, he did
Yeah,
not.
for sure.
Oh, shit.
How about
He
this?
did.
How
Virgil
about
got
how
home
about this?
cooking.
How about this? This is the best. This is the best example. Wilder knocked the shit out of Fury, almost into a coma, and Fury damn near won that round. Fury damn near won that round when he got up.
He didn't do enough
He
to
was
make
able
it a
to
10-9
escape
though.
long enough.
I'm not saying he did enough, but he damn sure was whooping
Wilder-
Wilder's ass after
Wilder
he
shoulda
came out of
won
that
that first
coma.
Yeah, he
fight.
hurt him a little at the end of the round. I remember that.
Wilder should have won that first fight.
What?
Only
Shoulda,
the
coulda,
knockout,
woulda.
but if you
Oh,
no.
face.
Only
Wilder
the
should have
knockout.
won that first
If-
fight.
Yes, if you count it as the knockout, but the fight, Fury
Oh,
won damn
please.
near every round in that fight.
Disappoint me, face.
Fury whooped his ass every round except for the rounds. Even the
Not the
round he
first
got
fight.
dropped in, he whooped Wilder's ass.
He
No.
beat the fuck out of Wilder.
In the
All
first
three
fight,
Not
in the first fight,
Not the
Fury.
first fight.
Yes, he did. In the first
He
round,
won
Yes,
every
he
won
did.
damn
round
near
except
every
the couple
round.
that he got dropped in.
Go
Won
look
every
at
other
it.
round.
He damn near
Come
won
Bro.
every round. He was boxing
Bro,
the fuck
that
out
was
of
like a
Wilder.
10-2, easily 10-2, if not 11-1.
Yeah. You
Easy.
can even do it 9-3 if you want to be real generous.
Right.
If you want to be
Right.
generous with the knock, but I'm saying even the rounds Fury got knocked down, he won most of those
Oh,
rounds.
yeah, no, that wasn't close. Fury had his number. Fury just had his number,
Yeah.
whatever the reason.
Fury was on his back.
Wilder
Yeah,
sucks, bro. He has one he has one weapon, bro. That's it.
No, look,
Come on.
Wilder is the hardest puncher in history, in my
That's
opinion.
a
And I
history.
keep
Oh
saying
no.
it, but
In
that is
history, in
what
my
it is.
opinion, one-hitter quitter.
Wilder's about to get slept by Chisora.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are they really fighting or are they joking?
That's okay.
They signed. It's signed.
That's how
Yo,
ridiculous
that
that
fight-
fight is.
that fight
He's
is
like,
like-
are they
okay.
joking?
Yo, there's going to be a bunch of medical students at that fight monitoring in real time how CTE is developed in real time. Like, they should not be fighting each other. They're both fucking took way too many punches. And I'm not
I
trying
don't think it's happening, Marco. Frank
Marco,
Warren's like,
No, it's
he's
signed.
trying to.
Marco, you seen that?
I mean,
Ken
he can
Norton
sign
fight
whatever he
with Ali?
wants, bro. But if he's a Frank Warren fighter and Frank says no, I mean, we've seen how this plays out in the past.
What'd you say about Ken Norton?
Hey,
I
that's
said, you
true.
seen that Ken Norton and Ali fight? They gave Ali the decision. Ali was over there with his head in the corner.
Ali should have lost all three of those.
Man, fuck Ken
Ali
Norton.
was like,
His son was better than him.
Nah, chill. No, he wasn't. Oh, you mean his son was a football player, right?
I know what I'm saying, just in general.
Uh-oh.
He told you to take PayPal.
I
Don't even
see.
waste
Got
your time.
money.
Just do say
Hey, Fun Truck.
$2.
Fun Truck.
hey, who said that? They tired of that
big old
Virgil
pussy.
slander. Who was that?
Me. Hey, everybody's always hating on Virgil.
I can't
Virgil
see who.
is
Oh,
gonna
it's a ghost?
fucking
That's
knock
Mo.
Boots
What's going
out.
on right now?
He's gonna knock Boots the fuck out. He's gonna send him to the
Oh,
Shadow
bet,
Realm. Shadow Realm.
So
Shadow
okay.
Realm.
So I got an anonymous donation. I got an anonymous thing for 65, which says, "Bring Alberto back and kick Jackie from the chat." We don't kick people
Oh
off the
hell
chat.
no!
It's just the panel, for starters.
Hey,
So
Who's trying to kick Jackie off
Well,
though?
I know that's
I don't
crazy.
kick people off the chat. We don't do
Yo,
chat.
that's wild.
We
You
do
might
all
get you
panel.
might get deducted just for
And
that.
the person who sent it, I'll just say they're in the community, but I'm not allowed to say who they are.
It must be CJ.
Hey, Virgil,
To
Mick,
bring
you stop
Alberto
this
back?
step
No,
around,
CJ hates
man.
Alberto. What are you talking about?
it was Mick.
I'm
It
not
was
saying who it
CJ.
is.
Yep,
It's not-
yep,
it was
that's
Mick.
who it was.
Oh
It was
my
Mick.
No,
It
it
was
was Mick.
Mick.
I'm not
It was
saying who
definitely
it is.
Mick.
I'm not
Mick
saying
It was
who it is.
Mick.
bro.
That baby's Paul.
Who was it? Who was it, Marco? Who was it?
No, I can't tell. They asked me not to say anything, so I'm not going to say
Hey,
anything.
It was
Marco,
Mick.
hold
It
on,
was
It was
Marco.
Mick.
Mick. It was
Marco,
Mick. No, it was Mick
you
or
said it
CJ.
was
It was Mick or
$15 to
CJ.
kick someone off the chat, so you have to honor that for 24
I don't
hours,
understand.
Marco.
If I said I've never done that before.
I'm the
We
pappy.
literally
No, you did
discussed
say
this
that
the other
before.
week,
I ain't
Yo,
gonna
Marco.
she
lie.
Hey,
just
that's
put
okay.
down a
She
bill.
cool.
Hey,
You
that's
She
can't
cool.
okay.
Let her
bring
Jackie's
him
cool.
not
back.
tripping. Jackie's not
It's never
Let her
tripping.
been.
stay. Let her stay.
It's never
Marco,
been
she
an official.
violated
It's
me.
never been an official thing that we've ever done before, and I honestly don't like kicking people out of the chat.
You got to boot her off
Yeah,
the
no, that's
island.
wild.
She
Yeah,
can't comment for a day, Marco.
Fuck it, Jackie. Come on the panel for like 2 seconds and let Marco
yeah. You
kick
want
you
to
out.
come on, Jackie, and I'll kick you off. We can do it that way. But no, I don't kick people off the chat. I've never done it.
I need a refund on that then, Marco. But no, I'm
You?
glad to be
It
back.
was
Send it.
your bitch
How you
ass.
Hey,
gonna
Marco,
kick
let
somebody
me
out the
speak.
chat is wild.
Marco, hold on. Let me say something. Marco, so you know how the other day a lot of these cats were talking greasy on my name. This is the value I bring. I just made you a soft 200 because of me.
Well,
Alberto, you
that
ain't
is
shit.
true.
Shut your ass
Marco,
up.
I'm glad
That
to
is
be
true.
back.
That
I'm
is
glad
true.
to be back. What are y'all cooking on?
We're cooking on you,
Hey,
Mark.
he happy hanging with the cool kids.
Alberto's a Mark.
Hey,
Damn.
get the fuck off. Who is that, Marco?
Who's what?
I'm not playing with dudes.
What I'm curious about is why whoever brought him back, why they don't even like.
He brought himself back.
No, it wasn't him. It was somebody in the community. It wasn't him.
Oh, that
That's
dude finally
terrible.
got off work? Because he was at work earlier. He was whispering and shit, not trying to get seen by HR.
Hey,
I
Mick
see
been
he's off
quiet
work
for
now.
like 30 minutes and been
Hey,
on
Marco,
here.
Yeah,
So
Solano was
it's
at work
definitely Mick.
earlier. When he had called
No, I
in, he
don't
was
think it was
whispering,
Mick.
trying not to be
Who
heard.
knows?
No, me. I
Now
own
he
my own
got
business.
now he got a little bass in his voice and he think he's tough.
I own my own business, you Mark.
She kicked you off again.
Oh
Damn,
shit!
he not playing.
Twice.
Damn.
Fucking Jackie got him.
Hey,
Twice.
don't play with
That
the
bitch ass
queen,
home,
gang.
Yo, and you know what? You know
That
what,
was hard.
Alberto. Even if I did, I'm not gonna do kicking people out the chat. I've never. But even if I did, you'd be gone anyway for that now. So because she sent.
Yo, Jackie just dropped the Meet the Grams.
Yo, Jackie is out of fucking control.
He
She is
said
great.
meet the grams. Damn.
Damn, Jackie ain't playing. She said, "Fuck it, $49.99. Kick him off again."
Damn.
She's funny. Yo, Jackie, you are a
Damn.
fucking gem.
That was she came
Total
out of nowhere
gem.
like fucking Spawn or some shit.
I know. Yo, Jackie, you know what she's doing right now? She's at the top of the hill like this.
Fuck, dude.
Hey,
That was
hey, Marco.
crazy.
Hey, Marco. Remember yesterday when we was talking about how Roy Jones popped up on Fat Joe and was forced to lean back?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
Jackie.
that's Jackie.
Yeah, forced to lean back.
Alberto turned the corner, and Jackie's like,
He's
He
like,
said,
I
"What we
know
cooking
you
on?"
want to do this, but you see those guys over there? I don't think you want to do this.
I don't think you want to do this.
Marco, they paid for you to do a full-time shift, man. So this is 12 hours. You might as well stick
you know
around,
what
man.
sucks, though? The only thing I hate is that 30% of this off jump goes to fucking PayPal.
I know.
Goes to YouTube.
YouTube.
Hey.
But whatever, I'll
Well,
take it.
Yeah,
well,
hell yeah.
hey, man, shit. It's all promotion. Chalk it up for promotion. You should write it off on your taxes.
You can.
Alberto
You say
having
you can
steak
or
and shrimp
can't?
too.
Yeah, you can. You can.
Yeah,
I
so
can,
that's your money,
but
Marco. Write it off
yeah,
on your taxes.
but you guys know how that works, right? People say write off. Write off just means I don't pay taxes on it. So
yeah.
So it's a lot less that I'm saving than the actual dollar value,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah,
like,
but you're
okay,
saying.
so
Yeah,
if I get $100, right, and then 30 of it goes to whatever, how much the write off gives me what back? Like $5.
No, Marco, you're thinking personal taxes versus business taxes.
Yeah.
Okay, so explain to me here because I mean I have my accountant do all this shit.
Because
so with this,
because this is going into your business, so you can
Right.
write this off in your business taxes.
So what's that
It's not as far as your personal.
Because
So
it's
you
going
can
back
do
into
your
the business,
personal
quote unquote.
and then have your business
Yeah.
So
taxes.
Well, like, it's tough to declare his earnings for here, though.
Yeah.
If somebody could break down the 100, let's say I get 100 and I write it off, right? And you
Why
then,
you-
And YouTube
No,
takes
you're
30%.
writing off the losses. The
Hey,
30% is a
I'm
loss.
writing off 30. So then what do I get back? Out of that $30, I write them off. What do I get back from? I don't get all of it
It's
back.
not. It's not about. It's not
It's
about
not
No.
getting back.
necessarily you getting back. It's more
don't
that you
pay.
can keep.
Oh,
It's
you're
more
gonna
that you
have to
can.
pay.
It's more that you can
Exactly.
keep
When I end
more.
up paying, but how much of that do I keep? Like, does it even out? No,
It
right?
takes away from what you're paying in taxes.
Yeah.
Right. But how
Exactly.
much? But my question is, the $30 that I
No.
write off, do
That's
I
a
No, you be
loss.
talking.
Whatever.
do I
That's
have
a
to pay
loss,
30
man.
less when I pay?
Yeah.
No, it
That's a
takes that
deduction,
30
man.
is taken away from that 100, whatever you made or
Right.
whatever like that.
Aye,
You can
Marco's
write
not
off so
declaring
much
this
shit,
off
bro.
of here. Let's be honest. He's not declaring what he's making off of here.
I have no choice. This is digital.
So, like, what they're saying is, out the money that they pay you, you're going to declare and then write off the tax for the losses. So you're not
Exactly.
declaring what you're paying off
Exactly.
of here, so you
Yeah.
can't declare the loss.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But still, I think what I don't pay
No,
is
but
way less
still,
than
you
30.
can't. But still,
Oh,
nothing,
okay,
Yeah.
I
bro.
see what you're
This is
saying.
America,
Yeah.
bro. You
Wait, I'm
got.
gonna fucking
This is
ChatGPT
America.
this
You
because
gonna
I'm really
pay.
curious. Because I'm pretty
It's
sure
a,
that like this write off thing, yeah, it saves me a little bit, but not much.
Or
But
Marco,
Because,
just hey
listen.
Marco, do it
what?
like me and make it a non-profit.
Marco,
Nah,
you know
hell
that
no.
guy
I
that
don't think
be walking to people and be like, "You want a box?" That white guy, and then they fucking
Charlie
start
Z.
boxing.
Yeah, I
They
actually
start
I
know
whooping
already
him.
their
told him. He
ass.
looks like Charlie Zangief.
Yeah, he start whooping their ass.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
about him?
Yeah, that's who you remind me of, Marco.
Yes, I
That's
told him,
fucked
bro.
up.
Be
That's
whooping
fucked
their
up.
ass
All right,
too.
so phase. Here we go. First off,
Oh, that's racist.
not all white people look alike.
Yes, they do.
Secondly, I don't
Damn.
even like that motherfucker, and I'll fight way better than him. But okay,
Do
whatever.
you be seeing him though? He be stealing.
Yeah, no,
Was
but he's a bitch. He's a
didn't he
pussy.
get in the ring with
But he's a pussy. Wilder, but he's a
Mayweather
pussy.
Senior?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
but
he
he's
got
a
beat up though.
pussy. He goes to random gyms, not even boxing gyms, like
Yeah.
fitness centers. Goes, yo,
Oh,
you
he
want
said Charlie
He goes, you want
Z.
to spar
Yeah,
lightly?
Charlie Z.
Yeah, hold on. He says, you want to spar lightly? The guy goes,
Yeah.
okay. Then he starts wailing on him.
Wailing on him.
Never fought in their life. Then he
Yeah.
goes, that's a victory. Part of my 400-0.
yeah, and Wilder couldn't even knock him out.
Well, I'm taking the gloves off on his ass. I'm
Hey, you
taking
see
the
that
gloves
youngster? You
off
see that
on
young guy,
his
the MMA guy beat his ass? That young, he was like 18 years old, 17 years old. He got on top of him, started beating his ass.
Got to.
Alright.
Because he tried to sneak Roger Mayweather from the back. He tried to sneak him
Oh yeah,
after he left the ring.
that's all bad.
I'm like, damn, he tried to sneak a 65-year-old man
In his own gym.
in his own gym.
Yeah. First off, shout
Fuck
out
your
to the
bitch and
queen,
quit, queen.
the queen of Zamunda.
One more, man. Listen, we got about 9 people on the thing, man. I just want to know, man, if you in favor of Teofimo Lopez, man, say aye.
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 Two
That's
of
so
us?
gay.
What the fuck?
So that means only 2 of us?
Yep.
Okay, we got
No,
all
I'm
y'all.
going for
I'm
Tio. I'm going for
screenshotting
Tio.
this.
Maybe Fun Truck.
I'm
I'm
putting
going for
Shakur
Tio.
on all y'all names. We'll put an S on all y'all
You're putting
cameras.
Shakur, Truck?
Run it. We
No,
ain't scared.
I'm going
We
Tio.
ducking no smoke, bro.
Hey,
We
hey,
here
hey,
every
hey,
day.
hey, fake
Hey, we here
Fun Truck,
every
where you
day,
at?
bro.
What are you going for? Where's fake Fun Truck at?
Bro, what the fuck?
No, there's a
Truck.
fake one of you.
Oh, that's
somewhere.
fun.
Fun truck
I
on
didn't know
that
he was
fucking
on
Huffy. You on
What's
that
up, Fun Truck?
Huffy?
Hey, Alan Day, you get one right, bro. Chill down.
You're on that Huffy with no seat cover.
You got a Huffy with
Here
no
we go.
seat?
So I just
Oh, shit.
did the math. Guys, real quick. So I did the math on 100, and it reduces my taxable income by $30. So on that 100 that I just got, I only get $3.60 back for writing it off.
Well, there you
for
go.
the
Better than
30
zero.
But it's not. But see, you looking at it wrong, Marco.
Yeah, you are.
How so?
It's not because
Yeah,
you're
that's
thinking
wild.
about what you're getting back. You need to think about the deductions.
What you don't have to pay. You need to think
No,
about what you
that's
don't
what
have
it
to pay.
is. That's what I'm saying.
Marco,
I
you're
pay
not- you're not a
$3.60
business-minded person.
less for that write-off. That's what I meant. That's fucking garbage.
Marco, let me do your taxes, man.
I'm telling you. You know
No,
when this makes a
because-
difference? Because people always say it's a write-off. If you're making millions, that shit is massive.
Well, not even that. Hey, not even that. In my business, when I write everything off, bro, it's good.
Yeah, you'll probably save 20, 30 grand a year, something like that, which isn't bad. But
the
know,
thing is, here's the thing: in business, you're
That's
trying
a
to
lot.
find as many losses
that
as
is.
possible.
But I'm not making that much here, so it's
Hey,
what
Marco,
But
do this,
any-
bro. Hey,
any-
hold on,
any
Marco.
loss is a value.
Do this. Call this Marco Boxing non-profit, bro. So what you do is you make it a non-profit, and then everything you get is not taxable, and then you said you're teaching
Right,
us
so it says
something.
So it says It says so instead of getting 30
Aye.
back,
The IRS is watching.
you simply avoid paying $3.60.
But see,
Damn, I thought I
technically,
tuned into a boxing
You
channel.
still ended up
Hey.
losing $26.40 out of the 30.
Well, there you go.
Technically-
Better than 30.
no, but technically, then it's not really a write-off because technically he's only getting paid 70. He's not getting paid the 100. YouTube
No.
only paying the 70.
Well, would it look like that way?
That's
Oh,
why
yeah,
I
I mean,
always
because-
tell y'all to
because
cash
it's a
app.
split.
Wait, but does YouTube take it? I don't know if they take it out immediately or if they. Yeah,
It's a
YouTube
split,
probably
yeah.
takes the 70. That's a good point. That's a good point. But I'm still losing 30. That's my point. Is like it's fucked up that they're taking 30% when Cash App, all these other places don't take that much. That was my
Right.
point. And then
No,
when
but
I
they're
said,
giving
well,
you
that's
the
my, you guys are like,
platform.
well, it's a write-off, and I'm like, well, I'm only saving $3 with the write-off. I'd rather just
The
use
$3,
it the same
hey,
app.
is better than nothing. In fact, if we all put $3 together, we can buy Fun Truck a seat for that Huffy, so he's not riding to the gym on a fucking pole every day.
Alan Day, let me remind you, you picked Brian Norman Jr., man. So
Oh, damn.
Victor Nostradamus type shit.
Hey, Fun Truck.
Did
Fun
he?
Truck, you have no seat. Hey, Fun
You
Truck.
can't go in. You can't go into the past, my boy. We're in the
Hey,
future.
Well,
Hey,
hey,
Fun
Alan
Truck.
Day, at least
Fun
hey,
Truck.
wait up, Serrata. At least I get a workout at the gym. You just go to fucking
I'm just
take a
getting
shit
back
in
from
the
the
bathroom or
gym.
something, bro. You're not even breaking a sweat. Are you
I
breathing
just
hard,
got
Alan
back.
Day?
I got
Are you breathing hard?
a breaking. Mick has been kicked off the panel by
Fuck.
somebody anonymous.
Oh, shit.
Alan Day goes to the gym and fucking his heart rate goes down instead of going up. This dude is like, he ain't even breaking a sweat.
Mick has been kicked off. Fuck him. Okay, more bread on people's
Well,
heads
we know
than
that
for the raffles. That's a fact, CJ. That's a fact.
We know that was blue.
What's
Hey,
been
but let
going
me
on?
say this.
I just tune in 3 hours in. There's a lot of drama
Well,
going on out
it's the
here.
same
Yeah, it
old,
is.
same old.
Hey, Marco.
CJ, nobody said it was you.
Who got a better resume, Devin
Nah,
Haney
CJ,
or
I said it
Tio?
wasn't you. That's all I'll say. But it was. I told him it wasn't you. What's up?
Who got a better resume, Devin Haney or Tio?
Ooh, I would say
Haney. No.
Haney?
Well,
No.
Tio only fought. The only great fighters
Tio.
Tio fought were Josh, whatever his
Catterall.
name is, and Loma. The other fighters were,
Oh, Devin,
medium.
that was
Kambosos?
Lomachenko.
Kambosos isn't a great fighter. He proved that afterwards. So Haney has fought Loma.
What?
Haney has
And
fought.
Regis.
Who else has Haney fought?
Regis.
Ryan.
Kambosos wasn't a good fighter?
He didn't beat Ryan.
He lost to Ryan.
I know,
fuck?
but we're asking resume, right? Are we talking
He
who they
fought
fought?
Regis.
Yeah,
or
that's
who they
beat
beat?
by Ryan.
He fought, Arnold Barboza was a good fighter. Jermaine Ortiz is a good fighter. Sandro Martin is a good boxer.
Oh,
Josh
yeah,
Taylor
yeah.
was a lineal champ.
Yeah,
What you
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
This is not
Who
even
else did
close.
Haney- well, who am I missing?
Well,
Who did Haney
Devin
fight
just
besides
got a
Loma?
cheap ass lineal belt because Brian Norman shouldn't have been lineal worthy.
Who did
man.
Haney fight besides
Yeah,
Loma,
true.
Loma and Ryan? Big names.
Prograis? Really?
Okay.
He's not a big name to
No,
me.
he's not. No,
He was never a great
Prograis?
fighter.
I guess, yeah. The answer is Tio's a better resume. Yeah, by far it seems like.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back. Hey, I can't hear.
And he's a little older, so I get it. But I mean, look, if Tio beats Shakur, even if he loses to Shakur, it's still a better fight, better name on his
Oh,
resume. Even if he loses.
Especially this fight takes him way over. But Tio got to win, man. Tio can't fuck around with Shakur, man. He got to beat Shakur, man. Shakur can bounce back because he jumping weight classes. But Tio, they gonna try to look down on Tio.
I mean, I don't know where he goes from here. I don't know who's gonna want to fight him off a loss like that at 147. He's gonna have to work his way up the long way.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I think he can get a Ryan fight. I think he can get a Brian Norman fight, a Stanionis fight. I think Tio can get those fights still if he loses.
I mean, Eddie Hearn's talking about setting up Ryan versus Conor Benn in the future. I don't know if that's a fight that Yeah, I don't know if that's a fight Tio can
Conor
get.
against any of those guys. Conor against Devin. Conor against any one of those guys. Conor looks like a little mini Mike Tyson or something. I don't know. I like those hooks.
I mean, I think Tio could get a Crocker, but I don't know how he's gonna get that fight. He's gonna have to go across the street. I don't know if Turkey's gonna fuck with him if he loses.
That's the thing. Tio got so much. He don't got the machine behind him. You know, the other guys got the machine behind them. Devin, Shakur, Keyshawn now, you know.
Especially with Top Rank on the outs.
Especially with Top Rank on the outs. And you know how Eddie and all them other guys feel about him. He probably said some dumb shit to Turkey too. Shit, you never know.
Yeah, I mean, he's still a good name if he loses.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
damn, he's got a lot to lose. This is like all or nothing for him.
And Shakur lose, he got to go get that. He got to go get Abdullah or something. He got to get back quick. He got to do something.
I mean, if Shakur loses, I could see him fighting maybe like Andy Cruz. Actually, I could see him going down, or a Roach. That's probably more likely than anything. If he loses, I could see him fighting Roach 135.
Just how decorated and how big his name is right now, I think Shakur's still in title contention. I don't think he drops out of fighting the champion. I don't think so. Like,
well,
he go fight more.
If he loses, he's still got the WBC at 135. I think.
Exactly. He can go fight Mortaya. He can go fight Abdullah. He can go fight, which I think Mortaya and Shakur is a good fight. Now,
Shakur's chin finally getting tested on Saturday. That's what we're going to find out.
We don't know
Can he
about
take
that.
a punch?
That we're unaware of.
I just hope Shakur. I hope
He
T.O.'s
did not.
feet. I hope T.O.'s feet and reflexes are like they was the last fight. If they like they was the last fight, he'll be good. But if he short stepped a little bit, he's done. He's done.
I don't know. I don't know if he's going to get tested.
I want to see Pitbull Cruz fight some people. Pitbull Cruz, baby. We need Pitbull Cruz.
Sorry.
No, we need T.O. to knock out Shakur. So everybody who thinks that Shakur is this god boxer, this untouchable fighter,
Bro,
no.
you think the same thing, Funtra?
He is cooking tacos, Clarissa.
They gonna put they got Shakur so amped up. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if guys jumped on here and said, "Oh yeah, Shakur could beat Boots. Shakur could beat Fundora." I wouldn't be surprised, man.
Hey, Pitbull versus Shakur. Fuck it, set it up. Pitbull versus Shakur. Fuck it.
That's an easy fight for Shakur.
Hell nah.
Pitbull is straightforward. It's predictable, bro.
No, he did. Hey, the last fight, he was right there bucking, bobbing, moving.
That's
what
what my Roach though.
He's too simple,
he fucked
bro.
him up.
He's too simple.
He won that fight.
See, T.O. complex. That's why he got a chance. Pitbull too simple.
Nah, Pitbull's a beast, bro.
To who?
Hey, what did Tank say? You want to fight him again? Hell no, he said.
That's Tank.
Hell no.
He said, hell no, I don't want to fight him again.
Because he is same height, so it's easier for him to touch Tank. You know what I mean?
Man, Pitbull's a beast, man. Put some respect on his name. He be fucking people up.
Hey, man, and I'm just tired of y'all just not giving Tank the credit. He got all these champions at 147 now.
That's all he get is credit for doing nothing.
He got two. He got two belt holders at 147, right? And he's only 5'5", man.
Back
Put
to the
some credit
YouTube
on
thing.
Tank name, man.
Back to the YouTube thing. I don't write off anything because I only get hit with 70. So the government only sees me making 70. So the 30 isn't even a write-off. So that's that.
Fucking Marco, there you go.
No, I'm looking. I did a deep dive on it because I've always wondered this. Yeah, so you just lose.
Make it a non-profit, bro. You don't have to pay nothing back. End of story.
True. Wait, non-profit? You don't pay taxes? You pay taxes?
No, you don't pay taxes.
Read what Alberto said.
50C.
Right here?
Yeah.
Mark,
501c3.
Relationship
501c3.
now, but it is what it is. I was here before everyone. You got with Yayan and Shane. What?
Alberto, just take your fucking loss and then come back tomorrow. Try again. That's it, my
You
boy.
also came into my room yesterday and said I'm only in here because Johnny's not live. I mean, what are you talking about?
Just take your ball and go home and come back tomorrow.
Yeah, take those alligator tears. Take them elsewhere, bro. Nobody wants to hear that magic.
That's what he said. Take your ball and go home. That's funny.
Come back tomorrow. We don't need your ball, homie.
That's some hood shit, Lucky.
Sounds like a breakup text. CJ's in fucking CJ's in the cut today. He's not jumping on.
So lame, man. Something.
Oh shit. C-Jam, you're not coming on?
Nah, CJam is I don't know what the fuck
Nah,
he's
man,
doing.
CJ.
He's probably running right now with his dog or something.
C-Jam's probably trying to put a bow on it somewhere.
Trying to land his plane.
Let me get 5 minutes, champ. I haven't talked in 2 seconds, champ.
Yeah. Hey,
I
hey,
love
what's
this
up, Chair?
stuff.
Now, guys, I know I've been sitting in the cut, but let me just get 5 minutes, everybody. I won't overtalk. You guys know. So I say that to say this.
Look, he say all this.
Now, when
He
I'm
get
done,
made his point.
but y'all got it.
Hey, FaZe, here's the C-Jam doing that shit. He'll be like, hey, I haven't talked in 20 minutes. I'm like, C-Jam, you talked for fucking 45 minutes.
Yeah,
Fuck.
him and Big them
Mantra.
dudes could talk all day.
I love that shit, bro. I love this shit. This shit's fun, bro. It's relaxing, bro.
Hey, I didn't say nothing about this, but no, really though. Hey, Andy Cruz, he a good boxer, man. He just Matthias was just too big, man.
Yeah.
Matthias was just too big, man. But Andy Cruz fought his ass up. If you look at the end of the fight, who was beat up? Andy Cruz is a good fighter. He's just too big. Matthias huge.
I think he didn't have enough experience, in my opinion. Like, I think if he
size of Matthias is
no, the
length, the
size
back.
played a part too, but I think just the experience. If he had a little more experience, maybe that fight like different.
Well, what frustrated me is that he was supposed to go over there with Bozianis because they were supposed to make him, a grittier, scrappier fighter, and it was like every
Sit down
time,
on his punches, yeah.
yeah, every time he was supposed to get in the kitchen, it got hot, and then he
got out.
wouldn't work to put his doing the work.
He didn't
I
sit
was like,
on
what the
nothing
fuck?
really. He didn't really sit
Yeah.
on shit. Yeah, no.
But you gotta
He
see
just
what did he feel though? He must have felt something like maybe he's like, fuck, I can't be in the kitchen that long. I'm gonna get I don't know, something. I mean,
Sometimes when they say it's like when you get uncomfortable, you go back to your old ways.
yeah.
And he an amateur Cuban boxer. They don't really sit too hard on, too much punches.
like
So
he didn't do enough to win the close rounds to get him the decision, and you would see him after every round. He'd put his hand up like he did something, like he thought that he won. Like in his
took a
mind,
page-
he
it was
kept
a
doing
wash.
this like he didn't get hit with the right hand. He
He
kept
took a
doing
page out
Yeah.
of Mikey Garcia's.
got
Bro. Remember
hit,
Mikey
brother.
Garcia after the Spence fight? Every round, yeah,
Yeah,
got that
yeah.
one, got that fight, got that round. Every round, Mikey did that.
Yeah.
That's hard.
No.
I lost $500 on the Mikey Garcia Spence fight, man.
Damn.
Yeah, I knew it too. I bet with my heart.
Why not just
Hey,
yo,
you
Yan? How much
probably the
snow you guys end
biggest.
up getting?
I lost $100 on Jesse Hart, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Yan,
I
how
was
much snow
bored.
did you get up there total?
What?
How much snow did you get up there?
Oh, man,
Like
terrible.
3
The
feet?
road is
What?
terrible.
Like how many feet?
We got like, I think it's
Yayan's
like at
under the
least 2
snow
feet.
right now.
How much? How many feet?
At least 2 feet for sure.
Yeah, that's about what
I
we
don't know.
got.
I don't watch the news.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because I'm thinking the rest of you guys, everybody else here in the panel is chilling. No snow for them. Just me and you.
Look at this.
What's up with
Dang.
Beautiful.
Hold on, let me show my
Hey,
shit
you
on.
don't have any fucking yo, you look mad Arab.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Put me
Who's
in the big
Indian?
screen.
Look, does he look like he's Indian? Hello, my friend. What is going on today?
Marco?
Give me a Slurpee.
Don't do that, Marco.
It's because my beard's long and my hair's long.
Hey,
You guys
Marco,
got
look,
so you
I'm
guys
about
go
to
through the
show.
seasons there because it looks like the trees had no leaves on them.
No, it's
This
summer.
dude
It's
crazy.
fucking spring all year round.
But you have no tree. You have no leaves on the trees. Or did I see
Yeah, they're like
incorrect?
it's a little bit like
Yeah, they're like bare.
yeah, it's a
Look,
little
I'm
bit
about to
like
show
winter.
you,
That's like our
Marco.
winter.
Marco,
What's up?
You ready?
how much percent do you believe that Keyshawn get the knockout on or Jermaine Ortiz? Because I want to make some money.
Honestly, 50%.
Oh shit, that's fucked up, Mick.
Hey,
I see
Marco, look
Slot
though.
on
I'm finna
Catch
show. I'm
Better.
finna show how much snow we got.
I seen your dad on there.
Oh shit.
You see?
What percentage do I think the
This
Keyshawn
nigga not
gets
even looking.
knockout? I'll say 40.
40%
Look,
chance he gets
Marco.
it.
Yeah.
Marco.
I want to believe him too, but it is like he
Oh,
had a
hold on,
layoff.
hold on.
He
Wait,
had
do
a
it again,
layoff.
Yan? Do it again.
There you go.
God damn. Look at that.
Hey,
Fuck
bro,
all
there's no
that.
way I can live in that shit. I would die.
That's the bend of
Yeah.
South.
I'm
Never,
not
bro.
snowing. Hey,
This
look.
is much worse other places.
Hey, I'm in Phoenix, bro.
Oh yeah, look at sunshine.
Let me see.
Look at that.
Our brother,
Oh, the
don't
desert. I
look up
remember
where I
those
live.
days. Yep,
Broke
all the
ass
roads
nigga.
look like that.
I'm by the beach. I'm down near the beach.
Down by the beach. Alan's in a. Is he still here? He left. No, he left.
Alan's by me, I think. I think Alan lives like 5 minutes from me.
He's in Southern California somewhere.
Yeah, he's I'm in Irvine. He's in Tustin. It's like right next door.
But see, the thing about Jermaine Ortiz, he can really run. He ran from
Yeah, I'm gonna
T.O.
change my pick to like 30% now.
He
I had
ran.
to think
He
about it.
he ran from T.O. If he run from Keyshawn, he could get out of there. But if he fight Keyshawn, he gets stopped.
Mm.
To me, but he can run. We seen him run from T.O.
Yeah.
He
That's
didn't
what
want
I'm
none of
saying.
that.
That's why I had to change my shit to like 30%.
Yeah, he might run.
Mm.
What did Mick say? You would get Serrata, you would get caught with the footprints in the snow? Yeah. Oh, the only print that's gonna get me caught is never mind.
Whoa.
I don't know what that was
This
about to
guy's
be.
spicy.
Oh.
Something perverted though, probably.
Whoa.
Kick Lil Mickey. Yeah.
Yeah, Mick's still in the chat, but he got kicked.
Yeah.
Mick got booted.
It's
Welcome to the
1,
club.
2,
You didn't get
it's
kicked,
5
Fun
of
Truck.
us.
Did Fun Truck ever get kicked out? No, right?
No, he was waiting to come back in, but he was gone.
LOL.
I'm gonna kick one of y'all off. Fuck it.
Yeah, the deep print, that's it.
Oh, it was.
I'm gonna kick Mo off for no reason.
Mo? Mo's not even.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, Mo is on. Oh,
Yeah, if anybody would like to give Marco money to kick me off, that's okay with me. I welcome
That
it.
right?
Mo's
That's
my
insane.
guy, man. I love
Thank
this
you.
guy. Shout out
Fun
to Mo.
Truck, all good.
That's a fake Fun Truck right there.
No, that's a real Fun Truck.
No, that was a fake one talking right now, wasn't it?
No, there's no
Oh.
fake Fun Trucks.
Yeah, there is. It's the other one that sounds like him.
Hey,
Bro, he talking about Mo. He talking about Mo.
Yeah,
that's
Mo.
crazy how people even want to sound like this guy.
I don't think they sounded like in my opinion.
Like who?
Mo. I don't think Mo and
Yeah,
Fun
they
Truck
sounded like. They
I
totally
don't-
sounded like. Not like
No, I
identical,
think
but close.
Mo sounds like the Hitman dude in my opinion.
Bret Hart?
Hitman. No, the dude that
Oh my gosh.
from the dude from San Antonio.
He said
Hitman Bret Hart.
Shout out to that reference. Shout out to
Right?
Bret
Yeah,
the
that was
Hitman
good.
Hart is my guy.
I'm old as fuck.
Fun Truck, Mo, Koki, it's all the same. No, come on. You think
Oh,
he's
shit.
being funny. Koki
Hell
has like
no.
that deep ass announcer voice. Yo. He's like,
Oh,
yo, what
let's
up, Marco? What's going on? Nah, yeah, I'm from the hood over in the Bronx, so I'm just saying.
Hey, how does my voice sound? How do I sound, Marco?
You sound like De La Hoya.
Damn.
No,
That's crazy.
Oh, he does. He's like, he's like,
no.
I'm just speaking the facts, Marco.
Let's take you back, Marco.
Mo sounds like Hitman.
That's out of control.
That's wild, bro. That is wild.
Oscar on that Suge Knight shit. He like, Virgil, you ain't going nowhere.
No, you ain't going nowhere. What
You ain't
money?
going
What bike?
nowhere.
You sound like
My bike.
competitive attitude.
No, I still sometimes. Hey, Mick, you my guy, but sometimes I still can't.
Speaking the
understand sometimes.
facts.
Yeah,
That's
no.
crazy.
No, I've
just
gotten to
with
understand
the
a lot better.
facts.
Sometimes.
When Mick gets worked up, it's hard to
Wait,
hear
so,
him. Like he's like,
somebody
Exactly.
who got Mick out of here?
I don't know.
It was
Who got
Anonymous.
cut Mick?
Anonymous. I'm not allowed
I think
to say.
it might have been our boy Alan Day.
It was anonymous. Man, shout out to the anonymous one, whoever that is. Get Mick up out of here. Wasn't me, by the way, but
No, I think I know who it is.
Who you think? I'm not going to say, but I'm just curious if you do know. Who is it?
I'm not gonna say either.
man,
Why not?
one thing
No, 'cause I
Marco
don't wanna
gonna
be
do
wrong.
is encourage. You gonna encourage the drama, man. I
Oh yeah,
gotta
it
respect it.
sells. It
Marco
sells.
be hey, he.
I mean,
Hold
I'm
on,
telling you. I'm telling you.
Hold. Let me ask you. So Jackie, I don't talk with authority.
Nah,
No.
hell no, y'all. You talk like this.
Fuck,
Yeah, today I was gonna go to the store
That's
today, but today I didn't go to the
wild.
store because I got some hot Cheetos today at the
Why are
store.
you giving him a lisp?
Yeah, y'all make me sound like everybody but me.
Yo, Ryan, we make you sound remedial, right?
No, yeah, you talk like this. Like
Dumb,
today
or
I'm
retarded.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some
What
dinner.
is it?
Some
Is that
dinner.
my phone or his phone?
What you mean? For what?
Your phone.
Can you hear this?
You gotta-
What in the world?
You gotta
Oh,
get
that-
off that
that's
cricket
good.
phone.
That's
That
not
cricket
me.
wireless, my boy.
Then you gotta come out and come back in. A9.
Oh man, yeah, he need somebody kick him off for that terrible whatever that is he got going on.
No, here, Ryan. Oh shit! Ryan be speaking with his man voice. Like, yo, what's up, girl?
Yo,
what up, Jackie? What's cracking, girl? Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Jackie, you talk to Yayan on the phone?
Shit.
Hold on, nigga.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yo, Ryan,
No,
you
I-
talk to him with
okay.
your fucking.
No. Listen. Let me explain. No, I'm some shit though. I think it's really the headphones I use because I don't like to use these Apple headphones.
Bro,
anymore,
man,
it
you
makes
need
a lot
to
of
put
scratching noise.
He's from Indiana, where the Jacksons are
Man,
from. So what?
throw that phone
Jackie,
away.
How different does he sound? Like what? Because it's also low energy. It's not just the voices,
What's
but it's
up?
also just like
Man,
low
y'all
energy.
some losers. How about that?
Yo, y'all ain't sound like Webster. Remember the midget Webster?
That's crazy.
Manuel Lewis, who's a big boxing
That's
fan, by the way.
crazy.
Big boxing fan.
You haven't heard nothing about Boots and Virgil fighting? I mean, fighting anybody, Marco?
About each other? No,
Not
I
each
haven't heard
other. They,
shit.
I know they
I
be
think
playing.
I think Boots supposed to be fighting the winner between Bachman and Josh Kelly, allegedly.
Oh,
Why doesn't he fight Virgil again? What's the problem here?
Because he's a bitch.
Is there an actual problem? Is
y'all
there a
know
reason?
that.
Yes. Yeah,
Hey,
Virgil wants to
hey,
fight in Saudi
the
Arabia. Boots
GOAT.
wants to fight in Las Vegas. That's the crux of it.
You
But
better
isn't it
stop the
Turkey's
GOAT.
decision?
You're gonna
Like
eat
people
those
just do what
words.
Turkey wants, don't they?
Well, apparently not Boots. Remember, he said he needed 2 tune-ups, and Turkey said, "Nah, fuck that shit. I'm not paying for 2 tune-ups. You either take
And
this
that's where
fight or
he
fuck
fucked
off."
up. That's where he fucked
And I
up,
don't believe the
man.
fighters
Yeah.
are ducking, but it does seem like he's not.
They
I
want a
don't
bigger
know.
bag, bro.
Something's going on.
Yeah, I
Money.
mean Boots shouldn't have been on that tune-up stuff though.
It's always
Hell
money,
no.
though.
You
I
know
mean,
what that
but like
was
you,
though, Alan? Did he get cold, get a little nervous moving up in weight?
Maybe.
Jump
Maybe.
in the deep
man, I
end.
don't know.
Jump
I
in the
just
deep
like,
end.
bro, the dude got 38 fights. Like the
Oh my
tune-ups,
God.
like you gotta, like
That's
how many
enough
tune-ups do
tune-ups.
you need?
I mean,
Exactly,
how many?
It's just checks, bro. It's
exactly,
checks, bro. They want more checks. It's all about money, dog. Always a bit about money, dog.
bro. He ain't like, come on, man. The way you make money is fighting good fights.
No, I know, but say if you could squeeze out 2 tune-ups for what, maybe a meal or something, or a little bit more, shit.
But bro,
No.
Virgil is the tune-up. He's not a champion. He don't have a belt. He is the
Virgil is a
tune-up.
tune-up.
He should have just
Yeah,
fought him.
Virgil is a tune-up.
He's
Really,
not a
he really
tune-up. You
is.
guys are crazy.
Yes, he is. He ain't got a belt.
Marco.
That's
Remember
true.
I said
Yeah, I'll be
this.
back. Can't hear nobody.
Virgil gets
Fuck.
stops in 7 rounds, dude.
Virgil gets stopped in 7
I
rounds
mean,
by Boots.
7
I wouldn't be
rounds.
surprised. I won't be
I
surprised.
don't know about that.
I mean, they're
7
both
rounds.
Boots is nice
they're
with it,
both.
guys.
I mean, they're
He
both
not your
contenders
average.
at 54.
He not your average fighter, man. I'm gonna tell you. That
I agree.
style.
If they fought, I would lean Boots, but I don't know. I think Virgil could very
Hold on.
much more.
CJ, put a bow on it.
7 rounds.
Put a bow on it. Come on,
Brutal.
Put a
CJ.
bow on it, dude.
He didn't even start talking
Oh
yet. Put a
man,
bow
come
on it.
on, man. Here we go.
Hey.
Or
I
I
don't
gotta
know,
put a
man.
bow on it. Yo,
Yeah.
real
Guys,
quick,
I've been
because
waiting
I know
for
I
that
can't
time.
say
Let me get
shit.
it off.
Y'all think I'm gonna be long-winded before I start talking, so it's cool.
Look,
It's cool. Y'all
put a
got it.
bow on it. Put
But
a bow on
let me
it.
say this: I wasn't gonna hop up today because
Yo, you
Marco want to
always
step
say
on
you
my
ain't gonna
time.
hop
You know,
up, but you still be hopping up on this motherfucker.
no,
Oh
Marco want to step on my time anyway, so it's not gonna go live because all y'all gonna be here. So y'all got it.
Oh fuck.
Damn.
He
I'm
got
just fucking with you,
Marco
Marco.
You know
What's
what
up,
you
King?
do? I'm gonna go back. My
got
second
paid
live
for
will be
overtime.
later tonight. It'll be like 11 o'clock my time. So go
Damn.
live anytime between then.
Marco got
I
paid for
will.
overtime, man.
I was being sarcastic. You know,
Yeah,
you
I
can
got
do
paid for
whatever the
overtime
fuck you
for
want to
sure.
do.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was getting paid overtime for
Hey
sure, man.
CJ, somebody told you to shut the hell up and you can do whatever you want to do.
Okay. Well, that's good advice. That's what I'm gonna do anyway. I'm not gonna shut the hell up, but I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do.
No,
Damn.
no.
CJ, Yayan said you have to explain why you have to talk. Yayan's playing.
Hey, this dude funny.
No, because I hear all the heat coming from that side of the couch. A lot of heat coming off that side of the couch, like you said in what movie was that? Belly.
What's up, Fun Truck?
Hey, Yaya, he said say it to his face, bro, or shut the hell up.
Man,
Nah,
CJ know what's up,
you ain't gonna get me and Yayan to beef. Yayan is too.
No, I'm just saying
Marco
what he
said low
said.
energy. I'm not gonna say low energy.
You know
but,
what?
Yo, Yayan, do you ever get really mad and scream, like yell at somebody?
Dude, okay, look, I'm about to explain something. Ask Jackie, when we having a debate about boxing, ask her how do I act.
Why are you fucking screaming at Jackie on the phone?
I'm
What's
not
wrong with you?
screaming. Just ask her. Ask her.
hella funny.
I
He probably
didn't
like
ask you
this.
about Jackie. I'm
Hey.
asking you in real life. Do you ever like fucking lose it and start yelling at people?
No, I don't lose nothing.
See,
But I can get everybody get heated though.
But you don't
Except,
scream?
except for me. Except for me. I don't.
What'd you say?
Okay,
Oh
Alan.
hell
I
no.
don't get.
Yeah,
You
okay,
my
Alan.
stoop. You
Oh,
know,
look,
Golden State
you
gonna
know
be
my
mad.
stoop.
What you say, Marco?
I said that you ever screamed. You ever like
Scream?
fucking...
Hell no. I raise my voice, but I don't scream.
I think everybody's screamed before. You never screamed ever at anybody.
Yeah, you a tough guy? Yeah, you a tough guy?
Not
Nah,
at
he
all.
has too much self-respect.
Oh, who said that? Who asked him that?
He has too much self-respect.
Who asked him that?
Oh, that's a piggyback from yesterday. He was talking about definition
I
of a
know,
tough
but who
guy.
asked,
That's
who
funny.
asked him? Who asked
Good
him right now
callback.
if he's a tough guy though?
CT.
Don't do that, Serrata.
This dude is hilarious. Jackie, answer the question.
Answer the question. Who said it?
Jackie, Yayan is asking you to answer if when you guys talk, does he get heated?
And you talk to her like LL Cool J style.
So in a way, then you don't have self-respect because you won't get heated with a bunch of men, but you'll get heated.
Look, I knew when y'all was gonna say that stupid ass shit.
Wait, a tough guy.
Nah,
yeah.
Somebody said LL Cool J. Yeah, Yayan's on the phone like, I need love.
When I'm alone, when I'm alone in my room.
No, this is my thing too.
Think about Javante Davis.
Just think about Javante Davis in the back of my mind. I hear Javante Davis call.
Yo, CJ, take that cam off. Nobody want to see that sun while this fucking snow we getting out here, man. I don't want to see that sun.
Hey, yo, blow me up, baby.
I don't want to see that shit. Yo, shut that shit off, man.
Man.
That dog looks.
Look at this one. Hey, here's more. Here's more. CT. Look at this. There we go.
I'm trying to duck this. I'm trying to get out.
Who the fuck is that?
That's Serrata. He's in LA. And then this guy right here, FaZe, showed his. He's in Arizona. Look at that. There's more. Look at that. Look at that shit.
Beautiful.
There we go. And then,
All right.
Yayan, you want to get depressed? Yo, you want to feel like we have it good? Yayan, show him outside. I'll show
Yayan.
Right now. At least we don't have this.
It'll make me grateful. Yeah.
Look
God damn.
At least we don't look like that. I mean, we kind of do look like
Yayan,
that.
you know what you should do? You should jump in there and stick your head in there.
Stupid. No, hell no, I'm not doing that shit.
Come on, Yayan.
Bro, hold. This is what I be talking about. Never mind, Jackie.
Look at Alan Day chilling. Southwest Coast.
Never mind, Jackie.
Hey, Alan Day look like Warren G.
No, he looks
my God.
Okay, that's a good one.
Somebody
That's not a bad one. He kind of do look like Warren G.
That's closer than Lennox to me.
Oh, come
You guys
on,
would be racist. This is like Warren G.
No, that was a good one.
Oh, he about to regulate.
Regulators,
Alan Day pulled up to regulate.
No, hold on.
Know-it-all.
Don't be like that.
Yayan's a typical know-it-all. He swears he's never wrong, and
That's not true. He's a liar.
Damn,
louder.
No, that's CJ. That's CJ.
Exactly. Thank you.
Hey, I do know it all though. I got the life experience to back that up.
Oh,
I'm the all-knowing.
So,
I'm the
Jackie,
all-knowing of
that's
the
a complete
hoeing.
lie.
At least give me that. I am the all-knowing of the hoeing.
Well, you need
to.
to.
Out here. I got
Yeah, you can have that. You can have that.
You know.
What's he going?
I know how these women move. Is what I'm saying. The all-knowing of the hoeing.
I don't know shit about women. I'm 41 years old and these bitches still be acting crazy.
Oh,
I was a producer.
ladies.
Calling that, if you stop calling the B word, maybe you can understand.
No, ladies.
I was a producer on Nas's Nostradamus. You know what I mean? So
were you really?
Yeah, you were shit.
You know. I know. No, I know.
Hold on, let me read this.
But I did work at Def Jam.
Hold on, let me read this, guys. Give me a second. Leonard Sterling, 5 pounds. As we all know, 5 pounds converted to US dollar is about 17,575. Thank you.
This dude
Turkey
right here, boy.
did not say Boots requested 2 tune-ups in TBV interview. Turkey mentioned 2 tune-ups regarding AJ and Fury. Will fans still run with this BS narrative? Is that true?
False.
Leonard Sterling, take your pound and shove it up your ass because that's
no.
not
Keep the pounds coming. You can shove it up your ass, but I'd like to have it.
Okay. I was joking. Don't shove it up your ass.
No, Turkey Alex Sheik definitely said he wanted 2 tune-ups. Where do you think it came from?
Didn't he say I'm not paying?
Yeah, that's
where
what
did
I heard.
We hear this? I'm not paying for the tune-up thing. Where did we hear that? Did he say it?
He said it there. He said it in the interview, Marco. He said specifically, look, Devin Haney, he got a tune-up. So now these motherfuckers, now everybody says, oh, I want a tune-up. And then someone gets a tune-up, and then they're like, oh, actually, I want 2 tune-ups. That's what it is. Like, they just want asking more and more and more. And he said, no, fuck you. You get nothing then. Good day, sir. Go home.
Why is he saying that didn't happen?
Because he's incorrect.
Oh.
I could probably go find the timestamp right now.
Because he's incorrect.
Turkey got on the phone with somebody and said that Jaron Ennis wanted to fight a tune-up fight instead of fighting Virgil Ortiz. He did say that. And that's the worst thing Jaron Ennis could have did. Now Eddie got to take him on the road instead of taking him to Turkey. Eddie got to go keep selling out Philadelphia and try to get him fights with,
Jack Safe and Sam,
maintenance men and shit because he don't want to spend that money. Jaron,
that's a shame. I'm disappointed.
He got to be in a fight. Like I tell people, Jaron now he got to be in a fight where guys think he can lose, and or something crazy like I don't know.
I feel that.
going
That's what's most frustrating because he fucked up the money. Because now Turkey don't want to put his hat in at all. No, he don't want to pay
because
for
Turkey wants you to be a
I
dog
just
off the
posted
rip.
the link in the chat. I don't know if somebody
Off
is not
rip.
listening. So
He wants you to be a dog off the rip. So if you show any signs of hesitation, Turkey like, man, get the fuck out of here. Let me call Devin. Let me call Shakur. Let me call Bud.
hey Marco, go ahead and play that.
Hold on. Play what? What am I playing?
Turkey Al Sheik on Booty Cheeks.
Booty Cheeks. Okay. I'll play it in 1 second. All right.
And
Here we go.
Turkey always got
Al
an announcement
Sheik
too.
on Booty Cheeks. Hold on. This is from Ness's interview? Yeah, it is. Okay. Who put this up? Who the hell's the outlaw pugilist? Is that you?
No, I heard of him before.
That's not all right, let's do it.
Definitely not Allen.
Here you go.
He looks like you, Marco.
Right? But as an anus, this is the first time between me and
Sounds like he's saying anus. My anus. Sorry, go ahead.
he doing business. He asked to go to 154 and have tune-up fight first. Have charity. Go do it with Eddie, the tune-up fight, and if you're ready, you will have my side a lot of people waiting for you.
Okay. Welcome back to the channel.
So that's it?
Yeah. Turkey.
Okay. So he did. So then, Leonard, if you're still watching, he did say he doesn't want the tune-up fight, unless we misunderstood what you wrote.
No, Turkey said that Ennis said he wanted a tune-up fight. Go with Eddie and do that shit when you really wanted to.
Yeah, and then come back.
Come over here when you're ready for the real shit, because I'm only smoke.
So he
Ain't
did
no
say.
fun with me.
Well, wait. So that's what Leonard said. Turkey did not say Boots. Oh, he didn't say he requested 2 tune-up fights.
He said one. Whether he said 1 or 2, it
He
don't
literally
matter.
said that.
He said 2.
So
he
he did
said
say
he
he wanted
two
a tune-up
tune-ups.
fight. Yeah. So he did say that. He said he
Yeah,
requested.
he said he
they
wanted
asked
2 tune-ups.
they asked him to expound on that in the further in the interview, and he does. He says he wanted two tune-up fights, and Turkey says, "I'm not gonna pay for 2 tune-up fights. So if you want 2 tune-up fights, go make Matchroom pay for it, because that's not what I want."
So Leonard,
And we don't want that either. We
remember
don't
him
want to see a
saying it
tune-up
too.
fight in Saudi Arabia.
I remember
the
him saying it
fights,
too. It was just so long ago.
Yeah, Turkey did a Suge Knight there. He
be
said,
offended
anybody
to talk
out
to that
there
guy.
who don't want to do tune-ups, who want a real challenge, come to death row.
Right.
Basically.
You
They don't
talking
want
to
Eddie all up in the videos.
man. Now that's one thing about Boots. I'm like, bro, that's crazy. That's crazy.
That ain't crazy. That's his career, man. Like, people get sucked up in. People get so high on showcase bouts, they think it's the real
What
thing.
up, Ryan?
You know what
Our
I'm saying?
buddy from up in Canada. What's it all about? What up, Ryan?
It's aligned with this kid, Cruz as well. People get all hyped up about this 6-fight fighter and what he did in the amateurs. And showcase bouts is not
How
the
long
real
you gonna
thing.
go back to that? You got one pick right, homie. You got one. We give you that. But come on.
But like
No,
we
what I'm
saying
saying,
though,
it doesn't matter how I can keep going on. Showcase bouts are not real. They're
Remind
not
me,
real.
guys.
but Boots,
Andy
but Alex
Cruz was a gold medalist, correct?
Boots is the only dude that's really like that right now. Like, it's weird.
Tank Davis? Tank Davis is the
That's not
king of
showcase. No,
showcase
it's not.
bouts.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
He's the king of showcase bouts.
No,
If he's not doing showcase bouts, he's doing A-side
That's all he
advantages
do.
that turn into a showcase
It
bout.
ain't no showcase bouts when all the guys he fought is at 147 with titles. Them is real guys.
No, but when he fought them, they didn't have a title. When he fought them, they were unknown. When he fought them, he had them stripped down so they were so dehydrated they were damn near dead in a ring.
Okay, so the guys Devin Haney fought, Prograis, Cambosis. Where are those guys at now? Done. We talking about tank fight guys.
But
that
no.
go on
We're
and
not
beat
talking
champions.
about Devin Haney, a unified undisputed champion.
just
We're talking
saying.
about Tank Davis, a guy that was never unified, a guy that never got in a ring and
won
heard
one
the sound
belt,
of,
nigga. Like,
and the new everything he ever got was handpicked, elevated. He
He
hasn't
not a
done
3-division
nothing.
champion. He not a 3-division. He not a 3-division champion.
A regular champion. He's never in his life heard, and the new. The best sound in boxing, and the new.
Yeah.
He's never heard.
Marco,
It's a generation gap.
Marco, did he fight Barrios for the title at 140?
What title?
Was it
He's
A
not
regular
asking.
title?
I'm
A regular
asking.
title?
I'm
He
asking.
felt like Debo. What title?
It's
A regular title. We don't talk regular titles around here. Regular
Hey.
schmegler.
Hey, all I'm saying is you can't show his resume when all the other guys Devin Haney fought
Okay,
is
baby.
bums.
Tank Davis and Devin Haney is not even in the same stratosphere.
Yeah, that
Devin
shit is
Haney is
night
out
and
here.
day, bro.
Devin Haney is out here fighting real champions, unifying real belts, and moving throughout the weight class, fighting real guys. Devin Haney is not fulfilling his
So what's
entire
the
resume
definition
in
of a real
showcase
guy?
bouts.
Compare real guys to Tank's real guys. Compare the guys
All
and
right.
what they done. Compare them on
Haney's
what
He
they
must be
done.
new to the panel, yo. Marco, you didn't give him the memo. We don't talk Tank bullshit on this show,
Yeah,
man.
he's pretty new and he's a young dude. That's why I said generation gap. He's just not going to see it how we see it. It's different.
Yeah,
What
I
bullshit?
don't like. Come on, man. This
What bullshit?
dude.
What do you say?
90% of his career is showcase bouts and weight hydrations and weight stipulations and all of these advantages that no one really,
All right,
come on, man.
Tank,
And
30-year-old prospect, bro.
30-year-old prospect is real.
Oh man, Devin got his ass whooped by Ryan, and before
A
he
doped
fought
up Ryan
Ryan,
Garcia. That's
before he
different.
fought Ryan,
A doped up Ryan Garcia that missed weight.
and before he fought Ryan, all the guys that Devin Haney was fighting were little, where he
But
had
that's okay.
7-inch reach
But
advantage.
bro, that's okay though. But you know what? The difference between Tank and Devin, Devin want all the smoke with everybody. We know Tank don't want smoke with everybody.
That's true.
Okay, he won't smoke with everybody, but he gonna tell Shakur to get 25%.
Tank Davis fought Ryan Garcia with a rehydration clause, and
you won't smoke with everybody, but you tell Shakur get 25%, knowing he ain't taking that.
That's true too.
Hey, we already ready to go to 40. He a weight bully. All them dudes, he has 7-inch reach advantage. Devin just started fighting guys his size, Brian Norman and Ryan Garcia. Devin always fought little ass dudes.
Ain't nobody fighting in their real weight class. Nobody's fighting in their real weight class, man. Come on, man.
Come on, bro. Ryan and Devin was both weight bullying for sure, but come on now, Devin big as hell.
Bam Rodriguez is fighting in his weight class and he's dominating.
What's his name? Devin Haney walked in a Regis fight at 140 at 165. Come on now. What are we talking
You notice
about?
all the Tank fans, when we ask them about Tank, you know what they do? They start bringing up other people. We ask you, when Tank gonna fight some? When is Tank gonna fight? When is Tank gonna fight a number one dude? They always, oh no, but what is Devin going to do? We ain't asked you about Devin. We ain't asked you about it. We asked you about Tank.
Because y'all acting like it's an extreme difference.
It is an extreme difference. None of these guys are doing weight stipulations and weight hydrations and all of this crazy stuff to have an advantage.
Devin
Nobody
had an
else
advantage.
is doing that but Tank, man. Tank
Devin
is the
has an
only
advantage.
Dude,
Had an
Tank is
advantage
the
at
only fighter
135.
in the sport asking for rehydration clauses, catch weights, and all types of stuff.
Because them dudes didn't belong in the weight class.
No, he don't belong in the weight class. If you need all those advantages, if he needs them advantages, go down and weight.
No, they need to go up in weight.
No. Hell no. They can make the weight. He's scared of them because they can make the weight. If you got a problem with it, go down and weight. Stop
Ryan Garcia.
Stop bringing guys up and weight like Leo Santa Cruz and doing a showcase bout so everybody could celebrate that bullshit. Nobody want to see that. You know what's real and what's not. He's fake.
We talking about a 5'5" kid.
Don't care what he is,
that's
man.
Stopping everybody.
No, he's stopping guys with rehydration clauses. That's not real.
One guy?
No, his entire resume. Mario Barrios, Ryan Garcia. Every last one of them. And then he bring Leo Santa Cruz up to two weight class, whatever he did.
He brought up Lamont Roach and thought that was going to be sweet.
Exactly. He brought Lamont Roach up and it shocked him. He put a rehydration clause on Rolly and he got Down syndrome.
I think everybody's just mad that this 5'5" guy can stop guys.
No, we mad because he used A-side advantages for every fight he do.
And
Why
Floyd
you
Mayweather didn't
bringing
do
up
it
his height, man? What this height got to do with anything, man?
because you got to give him credit for being able to do that
No,
shit,
we're
bro.
giving them credit for nothing. Fight a guy fairly and you'll get credit.
Yo, this is crazy. This is
Y'all
the
are too
Y. This is
extreme.
the
Yeah.
YN generation, bro. We got to give credit for motherfuckers for doing their fucking job. That's crazy.
All right. Wait. Just like, okay, we gonna either give everybody their credit or give nobody no credit. It's one or the other.
Let me read this
We're
clip
giving
real
him
quick,
no
guys.
credit. That's what we're giving him no
Okay,
credit. Show me,
well, I'm giving
show me.
Devin Haney no credit for fighting anybody that he had 7
No,
inches of reach over.
Devin Haney out here unifying, and he ain't
Guys,
using
give me a second.
no
Give me 1
A-side
second.
advantages.
1 second to read this clip. Leonard Sterling comes back. He says, clip is not full. Answer of question. Two-Tone asked question about boots. Turkey started his response about AJ and Theory having 2 tune-ups. We'll move on. Okay. Next one. Big
That's not what I
Will.
heard.
Hey, man. No, Big Will Bigelow. If Ryan would have agreed to 135, there would have been no rehydration.
I think Ryan came in at a catch weight.
Ryan Garcia had already moved up and waited, had a fight at 140. He'd already moved up. You
That's
brought him
his
back
fault.
down. No, that's not his fault. It's boxing. He moved up like he was supposed to.
He wanted to fight Tank, so he signed the contract, right?
He wanted to fight. What are you talking about?
Ryan Garcia wanted to fight Tank.
They both wanted to fight.
Who wanted to? Tank is the guy. So
They
Ryan,
wanted a payday.
Ryan's the challenger. Ryan's the challenger.
What are you talking about? Tank wanted to pay. Tank ain't had no payday since the Ryan Garcia fight.
That's what I'm saying.
He had one pay like that.
Who was the challenger? Who was the challenger in the Tank and Ryan fight? Who was the challenger?
There was no
Tank
nobody
wasn't
was
no champion.
It wasn't no belt on the line. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about, bro?
Ryan brought in more people than Tank anyway, I bet. So
when you're the cash cow, these guys are the challengers, bro.
Ryan's the cash cow, bro.
Ryan Garcia is the cash cow. Is proven because
Don't
he
do that.
made more money.
Don't act like Ryan sold more than Tank.
Dude, Ryan Garcia.
Even I gotta call bullshit on that.
Hey, CJ, are they saying that Ryan was making more money than Tank at that time?
Ryan's bigger than Tank, bro.
That's what they're implying, and they cap it.
Is that
They
what
know
they're
it
telling
too.
us?
They know
Is
it.
that what they're saying?
Ryan Garcia is bigger than Tank. Yes. Yes.
Cap and gown underneath the post-graduation
Ryan
season.
Garcia was
But you got on the
making
full
more
cap
than
and
Tank.
gown.
Hey,
Oh,
fellas.
God.
Tank was selling more than Tank was selling way more, but Ryan Garcia
Are we
made
talking
more.
about social media? We finna talk about social media followers?
If you're talking about money,
I gotta get off.
Man.
I don't want to get off, but I have to, so we're gonna have to pick this back up at the late stream
Oh man. No, y'all
All right, champ.
didn't.